What is up, HFD fam? We are live, HFD studio. The microphone is so loud because we've got, look, I've got like, there's this, everyone. I got
Team Adelaide.
Team Adelaide. What's going on? I'm here with Jimmy T, Big Man Chris C,
Shit.
Johnny G.
Sorry, guys.
How are you, Jimmy?
I'm good, mate. How are you guys, boy? How are you, boys?
Chris
I'm better than ever.
and Johnny G. How are you?
How can you guys read that comment on the TV from here, man?
Because we got 20/20 vision.
Do you know I went and got my eyes done, right? And you know what he told me I got?
What?
I went and did my eye test and he made me go to the back and then he made me go further back and he goes to me, "You've got 5/6 vision." And I go, "What's that?" He goes, "You can see from 6 meters what the normal person has to be from 5." He goes, your vision's better than better. And I was like, "Wow, fuck, I'm Superman."
Guys, look. That's awesome.
That was so wild.
Guys, look. There is another guest in the thing that we've nearly forgotten. The King of the North. How are you, King?
How are you guys? Going good?
Con.
He's wild.
Good to see you guys.
It's KOVN, man.
K-O-N.
And he's accepted it. He's done it now because he knows that it's like there's a T there.
It's a silent
That's
thing.
right. That's right. But look, we're here for the big night, big celebration. Where's the streamers, man?
Listen,
Where's the streamers?
we got Amanda's in the chat. There's a bit of an echo apparently. I think it's because we've got Discord coming through, but I don't know. Don't know what to do about it. King North's in the chat. Team Adelaide says, "Hey guys, he's good."
No, remember what you did last time? The echo? You took it off?
It was that, bro, because I had an extra volume.
No,
Yeah,
you
well,
took the echo off Chris off.
I know,
and
but
you-
I haven't put that in there this time to get rid of it.
Ah,
Last time I added an audio capture, but I don't need it because Chris is coming through our mic.
okay. So what's echoing?
Let's listen.
I can't hear you.
What's echoing, Dougie?
Is the
Dougie?
YouTube?
Dougie?
Hello?
Okay. It's Chris.
Are you sure there's no audio card? Are you sure?
It's not there, bro.
Yeah, I don't know then, because that was the reason last time. Say something, Chris.
Testing?
I'm trying to
Yeah,
read
well,
the
here we are
chat.
live.
You can't read that.
Is that no hag was me?
I can't hear it.
How we're going? Am I the echoer?
Oh no, there's no
Dougie?
echo apparently.
No, there is an echo, bro.
Hello.
Say it again. Say something.
I can't read the chat.
Hello. Is there an echo, Dougie? Let us know in the chat.
We got glasses on, Jimmy, so if you can read.
No, there's not.
I can't
There's
see
no
in front of
echo.
me, man.
There's no echo. There's no echo, bro.
Who's
When
here?
Chris talks. Chris.
Is there echo in the
Chris,
chat?
talk.
Is Dougie in the chat?
Chris is checking in for me.
There's no
There's no echo. There's no echo. What are you guys talking about?
All right. Listen, Giuseppe is in the chat. He says, "Well done, guys. Congrats. Very well deserved." I can hear a ching ching echo. Dr. Laz is saying because he must be talking about ching ching monetization. So we'll just bring him up. He's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no, it's blocked. You gotta put him down.
What a saving.
Good job.
It looks like Chris.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Oh my
Nasty,
God,
nasty
Giuseppe
kitchen.
puts a super chat in.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Giuseppe is a
Awesome.
champion.
What a champion,
Thank you, mate.
I love how Chris Goff stayed on the picture then.
guys. We want likes.
Oh, Amanda said it was so quiet in the chat. She just said echo, face palm, and Jess is cracking up laughing.
Oh, is that why? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Giuseppe. We've got to get you back on the show, man. To celebrate.
My dad got upset. He's like, "You don't get Giuseppe there without me, so I don't get a sourdough starter." And I'm like, "We'll get him back again, man. Don't worry."
That sour bread's the best.
I want some sourdough, man. I never
Dude, you
got
gotta
Dude,
get
it's
it.
so good.
Dude, get his
Oh.
starter and make it
Have
yourself.
you got a business here?
Dude, you can buy it online his starter.
So good.
Is there a shop or no?
Nah, he does it from home. I think.
We'll see when
Okay.
we can get a bakery in the studio.
Dude, the
I
other
thought we eat
night
sourdough
we
at
had
home.
pizza here. Remember I was showing you this thing in the wood oven,
Yeah.
and at the end of the night I took all the coal out and I made bread in there.
Yeah.
It was the fucking best, bro. In the wood oven. It was so nice.
I saw it on that Snapchat you did.
Dude, it was so good, man, in the wood oven.
Well, apparently sourdough is the most helpful.
Dr. Laz with a super chat.
Hey, Rob.
Good on you, Dr. Laz.
Listen, before we go, like, what I gotta say is,
Who told him he reminds us of Dr.
no,
Ladd?
because he loves Galaxy Quest, and we're
okay.
like, you're Dr. Ledger.
Yeah. Name change.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then because he found out we love Galaxy Quest, it was like,
How do you change your name, man? I want to change my name to Guy.
your guy.
No,
Hey, King of the North as well. What?
King of the
Listen,
North, the $2 super chat. Thank you, King.
Listen, everyone's doing super chats here. So the first thing I got to say is, on the first video we had of monetization, it was actually a gaming video, the first video of our monetization, and
He was.
GT put a massive super chat in. Dam did.
Yeah.
Jess put the first ever super chat was actually from my Jess.
I was second.
Yeah, second. But the first thing we got to say before we talk about any of this, like the two super chats that are there are from two guys that have actually helped us. They come on the show.
Yeah.
Rob,
King.
call him his name for now, Chris Coffey. Like the thanks that we've got to give to those other ones that I said as well, GT, Dam, like Jess and all that. Like the guys that support us, those fans, like GT, Dam, Zakal, Ronald, like Zakal has been supporting us since Hunkyfooddudes, man.
He always comes in and says a nice hello to
I know he's the nicest guy, and like GT comes on. GT said to us the other day, he goes, "My wife thinks I got a gambling problem because I'm watching this every day." Like Dan comes on just to give people shit. He's on there, but like the support, and I'll say it again when they're back, like because they're not here yet. I don't know. And like Reborn from England, man. Reborn watches us. Like we've just got to give out the biggest thanks to those guys. It's
100
people. It's unbelievable.
100%. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys. Legends.
Awesome.
Yeah, like
Yeah, Rob said it. Applause to all of the regulars. Like those regulars just
the regulars, like make it, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Make the show, make the channel what it is today. So, without them, it's hard to.
Magnifique Tudor says the only thing I'm upset about is the only one thing I'm upset about with Dam is he didn't give me my chip yet.
Well, hopefully
He owed me
soon.
$100 and a chip.
Hopefully soon. I want to see that, man.
You're getting it.
I want to see it.
Oh my God, my Jess puts $20 in.
Oh my God, Jess.
Hess, thank you so much.
Wow.
Hess, Jess.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you so
Legend.
much. You're
Jess,
legend.
Yes, she's
Listen,
owning that name, isn't she?
She's owning that. What people don't get as well, like the shit that our partners have done behind the scenes, like Jess is actually in charge of our Instagram at the moment. She's like doing PR for us to try and get us people on the show, like sponsors and shit. Like Amanda's been on shows, like it's next level. Like, and it's every time I read a super chat, I'm like overwhelmed.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
you
it's
know what I
unreal.
mean? Like when you see it, you're like,
Especially here, man.
I know
In the studio.
it's next level. But yeah,
In the studio,
you
guys.
know, I just thought we had to.
It's a bit surreal.
When GT, yeah, that's the word I used the first time. When GT and all that, you know, if they come in, I've got to just say thanks to them again. But yeah, it's next
It's
level.
unbelievable, man.
It's wild.
So, we finally did it, guys.
Did.
Finally. It took a while.
You know, it's
But,
funny for me when I look back on it. It was like just before. It was probably just before. Was it just before COVID or just after? I think it was just after. It's 2020. And John rang me and goes,
Yeah,
do
it
you want
was.
to come on
It was.
do a Hunkyfooddudes? So this 3
Is that at
years ago.
Macca's?
Yeah, Macca's Halloween. So it was
Yeah,
October.
that's right.
That was
So
fun.
it was
Remember when we-
yeah.
Yeah, you bring those,
Yeah, yeah.
those masks.
Yeah, I did,
And me
I
and
did.
Chris hadn't seen each other for like 10 years. It was like,
It was good to
John's like,
reconnect,
"Oh, come to a Hunkyfooddudes." I was like, "Yeah, no worries, man." And we got there. We did this. I don't even know what the burger was. It was like some crap Macca's burger. But
The show just keeps evolving, doesn't it?
yeah, and then John's wedding happened,
John's wedding did happen.
and
Yep.
we were there. And we're like,
We connected really well
"Oh,
there.
listen, I'll come in. We'll just start coming in." And we did the Garn, and then from then on, we just
Yeah,
we
because
went-
you went on
yeah,
honeymoon.
'cause when it was meant to go, yeah, like on all that shit, and so then we went and did that, and then I remember sitting in this
Yeah.
room, and I was like, "Lads, let's do a podcast," and that just evolved to like,
It's crazy.
Oh, look, I'm going to say it out there. Like, when you first said podcast, I was a bit scared. Because, like, I was doing food, I was just doing that. And then when you said podcast, I was like, shit. And then, you talked me into it. And, I was all for it when we first started. And it's the best thing we've ever done. Like,
Definitely saved our health.
it's everything else. 100%.
you know, we're like, what's his name? Remember Man vs. Food? He quit doing Man vs. Food and became a vegan and everything. That was like our version of Man vs.
Yeah.
Food. We're like, we're gonna stop eating pepperoni schnitzels that are. Oh my God, Amanda just puts in $15 super chat.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Amanda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Rob says, still waiting for your Holy Moly review. Arcade Games Corner of Puri and Pulteney.
I've seen that. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, look, even though Johnny did say health did suffer, but Hunkyfooddudes will be making a return very soon.
I think what we've said is...
We can just look at the big V and see how defeated we were from that one.
I think me and Chris were talking about it, and we said what we might try to do is, with it, we put it forward to everyone, is like once a month, do a food review.
Once a month, and then we'll bring a show out every month.
Yeah,
once a month. I think that way we're not...
Because it's hard. The way we were doing it before got...
Yeah, no fast food, just vegan.
You can still have healthy options, man. It's not
No,
know
no
what?
one wants to see healthy options, man. They want to see.
And I feel
I know. They want to see Nick Avocado styles.
I feel bad right now because
that guy's like nearly
Chris
died.
is just sitting there and he's not getting to say anything. So
That's all right. Chris,
I feel bad.
King of the North.
Big thanks to King of the North. He's
Big
doing
thanks,
some
man.
major watch-alongs.
The last 6 months, would say 5-6 months, you've been a massive character on the show. You've developed into everyone loves the King of the North, especially when it comes out, the King of the North. You know, look at Paul the other day. He loved your stats, mate. You know, the character has evolved into something. You know, something I didn't envision, and thanks for doing it, man. Thanks for.
Dale says loving the set. Thanks, Dale.
No worries, Dale. Yeah,
It's just been a really good experience. Like I've never done it either before. Doing the podcast, doing the watch-alongs, doing the footy show. It's just been a great experience. Just hanging out with mates and having a fun time and just talking banter and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, no, it's been great. And we've made some milestones along the way. So yeah, it's been fantastic and happy to keep on going and make it even greater.
You know, the funny thing is that King of the North and Rob, not on, because King of the North was on Hunkyfooddudes, but they made their debut on the podcast together in the studio.
Yeah.
We did.
Rob,
Yeah.
Rob and,
I
Get
remember
Rob.
how
Get Rob back.
yeah, Rob comes on the soccer one. Like Rob was on the soccer one last week. He's been on Rob's come on the World Cup ones. Like the effort that Rob put in, remember, for the World Cup podcast.
Oh, mate,
Like,
That was the best.
he bought beers. He did all this shit. Like,
the best.
I want
how
to.
good was that stream? That one
It
we went
was.
for like 6 hours.
Well, I want to go through like everyone tonight and just ask what you thought the best stream was, like up till now, like what you think, and go through all those kind of stuff. Like talk about your favorite moments. Talk about
Listen, he's
those kind of
there.
things.
He's come in. So I've got to say to GT,
Oh, who's that?
Eamon Hill with a $10.
Thank you,
Alex,
Eamon.
Eamon.
Alex and Eamon, thank
Thanks,
you so much,
thanks
Eamon.
very
You're a
much.
legend. GT, I put out a huge thanks to all of our loyal, usual supporters. And if you didn't hear it before, we just wanted to make sure that you got that thanks, man. Like, he's come in the chat now. Like, GT's a legend, man.
GT's a legend.
You know, it was so funny. Week by week, I started working out more about him. Found out that he was Greek. I worked out his name was George.
The Levendi.
Then he told us he was a Papul.
Ronald. Thanks, Eamon.
Eamon.
Thanks,
Hey,
Alex.
Ronald said hi, KP. What about everyone else?
He just loves you, man.
Ronaldo, you're a nice guy. Alex, give the love hearts. Congrats, guys. Thanks a lot, GT. And Eamon, thank you so much for that super chat. Absolute champion.
And you know what? Who's been a bit quiet? Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Jimbo, man. Come on.
Well, you asked, what's everyone's favourite stream?
I really enjoyed the World Cup.
The
Definitely.
World Cup was fun, man.
Yeah.
World Cup was fun. It was a tiring night.
Dude.
I was struggling by the end. It was like, I've come up from a working a 12-hour shift, and I've come here and I'm here at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, please finish.
Dude, I remember, it was so funny. I remember sitting here, and I just remember Rob was there and John was there. And I remember at one stage, John was like,
Sleeping.
we were fucked, bro. We were so tired. Like,
I was like,
but I admit that was
I think
fun,
I ate
man.
I think I ate a chili that night.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Dr. Laz reckons you got to bless this podcast, Father Jim.
Guys, I haven't seen you for a while. God bless you all, and it'll be good.
Be good. What a nice guy.
no, I reckon the best stream for me, I reckon it was that. Probably there's a few good ones, but I think
There's been some killer
The
ones.
movie
watch
watch
along?
along. The movie watch along.
the Paranormal Activity.
Yeah,
I reckon that was my favorite one.
That was funny, man.
And that was because we had
Oh.
what was his name? Peter Rudd.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Rudd, Kevin Rudd. That's right.
He looks exactly like
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
I reckon that one, and also the ghost one where we're hearing all this stuff in the back. People could hear all these noises. That was one of the best ones
I
as well.
remember that one. I was saying,
That
That
like-
I
one,
could hear that shit going in the
because John
background.
rang us and goes, "Oh, Maddie said there's some shit in the sky." So we went out and saw it, and the only person that didn't believe anything was the most gullible person in the world was Krillin.
Yeah.
My brother goes, "Just lights," and we're like, "You believe that like the wall walks, and you don't believe that?" Like we're like, "Get out of here, we don't want you." And then that was funny, man.
It
Jess
was,
reckons the podcasts and the food reviews are my favorite, always evolving. Well, that's the one thing I was going to say. Channels evolve, don't they?
They do.
Look,
You know, we
to be honest, I missed the feed reviews too.
yeah, so do I. That's why we want to bring it back. Like
You know what I miss about the food reviews? The fun we had.
Dude, they were funny.
Right.
We
laughed our heads off.
With this guy, there was one time. This is before you came around. We're doing a commercial for what was it for Warwick
Pizza.
HFD.
John is now Guy. Listen, anyone that doesn't know Galaxy Quest, we're gonna get the clip. John is Guy from. But
He is. Hey, boy.
becomes the main. He's like the most main character, man. He's
Guys,
like, what?
lad.
Hey, Alan.
Yo, Alan, what's going on?
Hey, boys. My favorite stream was the Crows and Port
Dude.
watch along last week.
100%.
Hey, listen. All I gotta say is, when it comes to Port, when it comes to showdown watch alongs,
Don't ever get KP on there.
I've got 100% record.
You do.
You're going
You
on
do.
every show
I've got
now.
100% record.
No. Let's listen.
Pros-
Listen. There was this one time that we were. Remember us three in the back of the car
Yeah.
doing a commercial for Warwick Pizza Bar,
Roll
and
day.
this guy just couldn't stop laughing.
I can't
But he
believe
was
we
always
did.
like that.
I can't believe we did
could
that
not
commercial.
He was
Stop.
always like that.
If you guys want to go watch that, it's on the Hunkyfooddudes. It's on the Hunkyfooddudes channel. It is funny as, man, funny as. But
Dude.
you are the most fun. I reckon. For me, you're the most funniest guy I've come across in my whole
Now,
life.
do you know what Jim is like that? You know what Jim's version of funny is? I said this to Chris. I go, Jim's version of funny, it's like, you know, like Mr. Bean, he doesn't need to talk. He just does like a little face and like you just laugh at him.
No.
Jim just, when he was doing food reviews, he'll make a face and I'll crack up. I'll be like,
Dude.
it cracks me up.
Dude, and I reckon, and also the challenges.
Ronald doesn't know Jim. Look at that. He goes, who's the guy next to you, Chris?
Ronald, come on.
Look, Jim
Food
will,
review of footy stadium food. Well, apparently next season we want to try to get Jim to do like street talk, interviewing people at the games.
Who's
So-
for it?
Well, we're
Oh my
going
God,
to.
there's one guy. We've got to stop everything and thank him right now. He's come in. Hi, Chris C, Johnny G, KP, Jimmy T, King of the
Zakal.
North, and everyone in the
Legend.
live chat. Zakal.
Zakal, you legend.
The biggest thanks to Zakal, man. He's supported
Oh, of
us
course.
since Hunkyfooddudes.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hunky food, like
Mark Johns, how are you,
Yeah, the
man?
Mark
legend.
John D.
John Z.
good talk always.
The
man.
car,
What a
how
legend.
are you?
Yeah, gaming
Ronald,
streams.
how you
Just
doing?
saying, I love doing the gaming streams.
are
I
great.
I can't believe how
It's so
popular I got with it. Yeah, I know. Like people love it.
I love that love cake guy.
dude. Temp, he's the best. You know, he's a man. I think he's a
I
Man
love
U
Kane.
fan.
Is he? What
Yeah,
a
no,
legend.
that's
He-
why he comes in and
Can you say that thing that he does?
he goes, "What? This is how I met him. He was walking, and this guy was just walking in Daisy, and he goes, I heard this. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a room full of rats. Rats make me crazy." And he kept saying it, but he said it. For like
creepy ass,
Yeah, he
man.
was saying it for like, he was saying it for like 5 minutes, and this guy come out and he's like, "Temp, shut the fuck up, we're gonna go." And I was like, "Temp, keep saying it." And I kept egging him on. He said it, and they shot him. They killed him. And now he comes on every stream I do. He comes on and hangs out with me. He's a legend, bro. He's from Ireland. He loves it.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Psychopath.
Dude, he's a legend, man. Legend.
No, he's a legend, man. And look, the gaming has evolved in its own little
Oh,
thing
yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
I want to start doing it as well eventually, but
Do
I
you
think
know your laugh is very infectious?
Oh, Chris's
Yeah.
laugh. Yeah, man.
Is it?
That time when
You
that
laugh.
was when his head was
stop.
everywhere.
oh my,
I've never
that
laughed.
was.
The-
I reckon that was
the
maybe
footy-
the second. Oh
I've
no,
never-
there's some
the
funny
footy
moments,
podcast.
man.
I've never laughed so hard in my
My
life.
head was at the screen.
So-
Just because your laugh was too much.
God save the king of the north.
Too much.
I don't know if you guys remember, but
footy
one of the footy podcasts, Jim had his face to the camera like this.
Oh, the
like,
thumb. The
like,
thumb.
like
The
say,
thumb. The thumb.
Yeah, say this is the camera. He's like this, and I just couldn't stop laughing. So
That's hilarious.
Well, you
That
know,
went for like 10
my,
minutes.
my favorite food one, and it had nothing to do with me, was watching Chris beat the Big V.
you were there though.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
no,
there.
I mean, but I didn't, like, we were all there.
Jim
Oh,
was
yeah,
there
you
too.
came
But-
too.
You guys do not
He
understand.
looked, yeah,
We got back in this room here because Chris came back
he
here.
looked like,
believe
he looked like
Dude,
Death walking.
He walked in here, and I was talking to him, had no idea what I was saying, and then I said, "Dude, you gonna drive?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I got work tomorrow." And I didn't even ask him that. I don't know how he got home. And then Amanda reckons he slept on the couch. He sent me a message, guys, 3 days later, and he goes, "I'm finally hungry."
Yeah, I
Didn't
wasn't
eat for
hungry
3
for a
days,
while.
bro.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Dude, the look on his face, and every year when it comes up in my Snap story, I send it to the group to laugh at him.
That's why when we did
Amanda said that Chris laughed.
Oh yeah, it does, bro.
You
It laughed does,
you were
bro.
like a camel.
See, Amanda's saying it was the funniest shit ever. Like it was, dude.
You store your food for
I don't know how. I still to this day listen. I know that guy did it quicker. Anyone that's done that, I don't know how the fuck you finished that.
well, you know, we did the
Even
big-
John did
we-
well, and he like didn't finish it.
we did the
I
Sanger.
didn't even do half.
I was-
I know, but that was work.
I was full looking.
fine.
I was
Oh, the
full
singer.
looking at it.
I was trying to do the Sanger, but I didn't want to like go through that again. So I think I wussed out.
Dude, you did 5 Whoppers in 8 minutes, bro.
I can't even eat one.
We're gonna do another challenge, guys. So
And another funny moment was when we did the cheeseburger challenge, and you were scoffing it, and Jim went like this.
that. Jim's we go, Jim. It's a challenge.
But he didn't even eat it normally.
The
He just-
the first one you ate like in 15 seconds or something.
dude, he ate the 10
quick
cheeseburgers.
on 9
and I
seconds.
fucking
9
killed it, bro.
That's
Destroyed
ridiculous.
it. And then you had that mate at work that was always like,
Oh, Angus.
yeah, dick measuring with you, and he was like, I could do it.
And he couldn't.
Well, people do a like 2-bite challenge now on Big Mac.
Oh
You
my-
can do it in 2 bites or 1 bite or.
I
could do
reckon
that.
a Big Mac is possible. Someone could do 2.
I could do that.
Big Mac, yeah.
2
Big
bites,
Mac,
easy.
not a Whopper.
But you know what?
Cheeseburger's easy for one
Oh,
or 2
cheeseburger,
bites.
you
But
smash.
have you noticed the burgers are getting smaller anyway?
9 seconds.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes,
more
KP.
expensive
I know.
and smaller.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't see it. Jess reckons she mentioned it earlier. The cheese. Oh, Alia, he smashed this Whopper, dude.
Yeah, 9 seconds.
It was next level, bro. How he smashed
No,
it.
that was the cheeseburger 9 seconds.
How about
KP hates Vegemite because it's.
how about
Did you like it in the end?
No.
guys? King of the North. King of the North.
Does Jess like Vegemite?
Yeah, he loves it.
What's wrong with him, Jess?
Chrissy.
What's wrong with him?
What's your favorite? What's your favorite? Stream that you've been part of?
I like. Oh, I'd say the a couple of the footy watch-alongs were the one. Even probably going back to last Sunday. Last
was a good
Sunday's
one,
stream
man.
was probably one of our best that me and you have
It
done.
was a real good stream. That one you
But
did last Sunday.
going back to the Hunkyfooddudes, I'd have to say the burger review we did in Perth was one of the highlights. Going to
Well, you
the
said your
burger
mate on
place.
there. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, that
Sandro was on that
I
one.
mean,
wasn't
that's probably my most special one because he had him on there, and yeah, and then obviously we did the the tribute to Sandro, and he'd be so proud of us that we
You
got
know-
to this level. You know,
he? You know how I know?
Shout out.
You know how I know Sandro is a munga? Because he knows how to eat a burger the correct way.
yeah.
You know, he put the,
That's
the,
right,
the top
exactly.
of the
You know what?
bun-
Yeah.
The top of the bun he puts at the top, not like some.
Well, you know what I've done
It's
now?
stupid that you twist your
I
hand.
know.
What do you mean stupid? It's
No,
like
you know
this. You go like this. Like it's like
No, but do you remember what I
Hey,
said?
you just
to
go
you?
like this?
no.
you know-
What I do
you
now
know
is
what I said to
I
Chris?
put upside down, and it's like that.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's what
do? When I eat a burger, if I'm eating it, the first time I pick it up, I put it back down like that. So then when I pick it up,
See, you do it too.
no, but I put it down
The word's gone mad,
that
bro.
way. So I pick it up
Yeah,
properly.
Yeah, but you're still
not
doing
the
that
way you
action.
do it,
No, but the
Chrissy.
first time I pick it
It's,
up normally, and then
upside
I
down.
if I-
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
That's if I put it
As
down.
soon as you put it down, it gets sloppy.
That was
Yeah.
that was our last meal together, man, with Sandro, and it's always a special.
Sandro's wife eats it like Chris.
He does.
That was the last meal you ate together, man.
It was. It was. It was the last time I saw him. Was that day? Like maybe about half an hour later, I said goodbye to him and went to the airport.
Shit.
So yeah, no, it was sad. And look, Sandro, we love you. We
Oh
know
my
you know. We know you're
God.
here. So
Not Dr. Laz. He says, true story. I endorse upside down burger eating. Chris is 100% correct.
Oh my
Caught
No,
myself
no.
doing it like, yeah, but he's
Boo,
a-
boo, Les.
yeah, but Dr. Laz is an alien, man. It's Dr. Laz.
if Dr. Laz is saying it, then I'm happy. Man.
So you flip your burger
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
upside down so you can pick it to turn it.
Yeah. No, don't flip it. I just like it's normal size.
Oh, so you eat the cinnamon on the bottom of your mouth.
By
cinnamon.
Like
Grabthar's
the cinnamon
hammer.
roll, the top bun.
There's no cinnamon.
Well, just the top of the bun there.
No, you got this. Like, say the buns like say the burgers like this. You got this.
Oh, dude.
And the bottom, the sesame seeds at the bottom.
Hey, listen. Alia is spot on. John's reaction to drinking bubble tea was fucking hilarious.
man,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that was a good one.
classic.
Do you remember when we
Yeah.
made them here?
The black
Yeah.
balls.
No, but then you remember I mixed them all together and it tasted better?
No, but the
Yeah, yeah,
first
yeah.
time we
Everyone
did
said
it,
you
Why you
know,
gotta bring that shit
I
up?
mean that time,
yeah,
yeah.
but you remember I mixed them and we were like, it tastes better.
The bubble tea
It
one.
actually tasted
That was a
better.
big stream.
John was going like this. I'll show you, John. I remember he was in the car and he's going, these black balls, man. What, are you meant to drink them?
These balls,
These balls are in my mouth.
these balls,
Well, they were a ball when they were black. What do you want me to say, man?
these black balls.
Yeah, black
It's stuck in my throat.
we should get. We should get. Some, have we got?
He's back, Amanda.
Have we got that in?
My
merch?
kids are gonna watch that when they're older and just buzz out.
John is
God
gone.
is gone.
Nah, he's back.
He's back.
John managed the
He's
World
back.
Cup pickleback on your JG. Yeah, you did that.
What's that?
Rob said you did the pickleback thing when Rob bought the World Cup foods. What was the pickleback again? I remember him doing it, but I don't remember what it is.
I got the worst short-term memory. I remember something.
I remember Rob made it and you tried it and you were like, yeah, it's okay. Because remember he bought all those different beers and the different
Oh,
foods?
yep,
The
yep,
different
yep,
foods.
yep.
So he's saying,
That was a wild night, Rob. Thanks a lot for that. That was wicked.
he said,
I still got the pendant, the Brazilian pendant.
yeah, that
I
was the
won.
best. That's right.
I got that in a special place at home.
And Rob's mate won the 1,000 subs hoodie.
Pickle juice and whiskey. Oh, yep. I
Yeah,
remember
pickle
now,
juice
man.
with PS
Yeah,
shots, that's
that was
right.
that was killer.
What was his name? He was Rob's friend, but he won the 1K sub, the hoodie and the gift card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really wanted that gift card, but I'm not allowed apparently.
I didn't. I took your name out of it.
We did,
I took your name out.
and, you,
My
and,
name-
and apparently your brother-in-law lost.
Yeah, he wanted his
lost
data back.
he wanted
Peter's like, I
his
want my
back.
data
He
back.
come in for 10 seconds of the stream,
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
and left.
You know what's so funny? You know, the other day I was playing soccer. I was playing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Peter's on the sideline watching, and you know what he yells out to me? This is how you know it was funny. Peter yells out, "Halumi's way better than Feta, but Saganaki's the best." And I'm running, and I start laughing. I'm running, legit running, and I start cracking up. 'Cause
Well,
it's-
Oh, because he watches it.
King of the North, you're near a nice little Greek place where you get all your
Dino,
Medea
that's
stuff.
his name, Dino.
Do you get any Greek cheeses, or which is your go-to Greek cheese over there?
I've been going Domato's, and there's this little Greek place at the
Domato's, I
markets,
love that.
and picking up not really the cheese. I'm a bit of a fan, same as KP, of like Persian feta.
Yeah, I agree.
Is
It's
good.
better than Greek. Persian and
Yeah,
Bulgarian.
I bought
is
some
better.
Greek feta. It was a bit dry, so yeah, Persian feta, and there's a few others I've tried as well, but I haven't tried what's this Sakanaki one?
It's like a
and
fried
your
Greek one, but you
I
got to
haven't
put
tried
you got to
those.
put it in
You'll love it.
flour
You'll love
and
it.
fry it.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta put
nice, but John's right about saganaki. If you don't eat it straight away, it's shit.
Yeah,
You got to eat it straight up.
Yeah.
I love Sakanaki.
Saganaki's, I like saganaki.
Fresh
It's
saganaki, you got
nice.
to do it, yeah.
King of the North.
I'll get some for next time. I'll get
John,
some
have
this
you
weekend,
tried the
and
vegan
we'll have it
lamb
on the
ribs
next
in
one.
Adelaide,
When you
Jess?
come to Adelaide, you got to smuggle some cheese.
Oh, is that the one in the
Dude, Jess
city?
had
Is
it. It was like lamb.
that the one? Is it in the city?
It was on Uber. I don't know where it is. Jess she might say.
Jess, I really want to try it. I'm
Dude, it
trying to
was-
convince the missus to go.
You know how good it looked? Jess had it, and she goes to me, "Just tastes like a lamb." Euros.
does?
Yeah.
Oh, it is in the city. Yep. All right, I'll take the missos there. 100%. I want to try that.
Listen, Childo, you said about Dormothers, right?
Yep.
Next time you're in Adelaide, if you get my dad makes some gubebia, you'll go to heaven, mate. You'll never trust me.
They're nice,
everyone's
yeah.
tried them.
They're nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Just quickly, I love the
Try
name
when I go to
Childo.
Adelaide.
I love the name
Yeah.
Childo more than King of the
I
North.
know
man.
Childo's his Brazilian name. That's why I called him Childo.
That's wild.
Childo
Childo.
is better.
But you are King of the North.
No, but he's
so
king. He's both. I call him Childo because it's
We
my
can, we
soccer.
can, we can, we
It's
can do
my
both.
soccer. It's my
Childo
soccer.
is wild.
I can have on the box, we can put Childo on the top and King of the
See,
North on the bottom.
Jess said city. It's in the city. Do it. It's amazing.
I'm gonna go.
I love my name.
We'll put King of the North down the bottom, like you said, and Childo at the top.
Yeah, Christopoulos.
Christopoulos. John was Jonthanosa or something. I can't remember what.
That's
I'm
yes.
Kiriakundro, man.
That's yes.
Mexra is from
Kiriakundro.
DayZ. I played with him.
DayZ, how
He's BDG with me on DayZ.
That's the best.
He's wild.
probably-
Mexra's a champion.
He's probably like trying to kill someone right now.
Yeah, he's probably like running around shooting. Cheers for coming in, Mexra. We just got monetized, man, and we're just here talking about it. These are the other boys that you probably haven't seen. That's
What up?
Timothy,
How are you, dude?
Chrissy, Johnny G, and Childo, King of the North in the box.
We're always around.
G'day, welcome.
But
Mexra's a legend, man. Comes in, helps me. It's like because I'm streaming, they like want to help me.
KP, let me ask you, what's your favorite one?
I know, man. There's been so many. The Paranormal Activity was pretty fun, just because watching Chris eat Samboy salt and vinegar chips while he was shitting his pants
I can't believe Chris gets scared.
is one of the funniest things. But you know how funny it was the other night? Not just, dude, have you seen Hereditary?
He's the biggest guy at all up, but he's a.
Have you
he's a teddy
seen,
bear. He's
John,
scared.
have you seen Hereditary?
Nah, I heard it's gross.
Dude, Chris's face.
Hereditary's hard.
He kept looking at me going,
Is it more horror or gruesome?
dude, it's both.
No, it's freaky.
And it's a thriller. It's
Especially the end when
Yeah.
like the mum's going, stabbing herself.
She wasn't stabbing herself. You know what it was? Because we were freaking out. She's got a wire and she's cutting her own head off.
See, I don't like.
That's even worse.
I
That's
don't
crazy.
Like,
That's like Jess.
I'm not a big gore guy.
But what about Saw when he cuts his leg off? You deal with that?
You deal with it, but
You don't like
I
it?
rather.
It wasn't that
You'd rather
good. No,
thriller.
actually, wait.
Like Jess likes
Yeah,
thrillers.
like you get a
Yeah.
fright. You know what I mean?
No, listen. It wasn't
Jump
that.
off your chair.
It wasn't that gory.
that
It was
gory.
just freaky.
It's so freaked
Yeah.
out, bro.
It was like there's a devil involved.
Okay.
So
Wasn't Mr. Red.
Congrats
Yeah,
and hello, Mexra says, lads. Mex says, congrats
Cheers.
and hello.
There you
I'm
go.
back. What did I miss? Ronaldo says. You missed the greatest podcast in history.
the greatest.
But you know what's funny? Chris is like the scariest looking person, and he gets scared.
Am I the scariest looking person?
I don't know I don't know if I could pick a favorite because you know what? I've done so many like actual podcasts and gaming and like I've had fun doing like Man United. When I did the Man City watch along and Rashford scored the most offside goal I've ever seen in my life and Rob was sitting right there, it was wild. Because Man United won, I loved that.
I
Like,
love the reaction when Australia scored.
dude,
We all
the
jumped
world, I
up, didn't
love
we?
the World Cup.
Me, you, Rob, and
All our
The
reactions.
World Cup one, I really liked that one that night.
Australia
That was fun.
Australia did well. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a long stream.
It was long, but that was good. We saw the World Cup winners lose. Remember, they lost to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, we did.
And
We
then
did.
we were like
We did.
Well,
No, it was a good. Yeah, that was a good night.
highest viewed short clip. So we got a clip. Our short got
Oh.
124,000 views,
It
and
was-
I saw it on United View.
The
I
high
saw.
five.
Yeah, well, Flex goes to KG one day. Oh, apparently it's a high five. So I said it to Chris. Oh, apparently the prey is a high five, and I'm getting abused by 100,000 people about this. And I'm like, I didn't even say it. I just said I saw it. Like,
I get abused weekly
I
now
know,
on
man.
TikTok because I'm ranting about Port Adelaide and I just get abused
you know
every week.
the funny thing about that is we never thought
Is the message?
we did the one about the Michael Jordan, remember? And it got 12,000 views. We're like, we'll never beat that. And then we got one that got 50,000. We're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we're never going to beat that. And then 124. I remember watching it. Me and Chris freaking out like it was.
A
Next
lot of our
level.
shorts are gone on TikTok at the moment, and some of them are doing really well.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that I do about Port Adelaide.
Well, are you getting death threats in your message?
Not death threats, but just people are losing it. Like, just loot. Like,
Because you never.
apparently I'm a flop.
No, dude, it's because you never accept it. And me, John, and Jim, we've been telling you, but you're outing yourself now as that feral Port supporter.
Oh, that's all right. I'll take it on board.
You have to. It comes from being a fan. It's like a Liverpool fan. They got to accept it from like the Newcastle fans. They got to accept it.
No, we're just happy that we beat you twice.
Me and Dale having an ice cream sandwich, watching HFD at night shift.
Beautiful.
Mark Johns is a champion.
Who's Dale? How come I don't know Dale? I know.
You know, Dale's bought merch. He's bought merch.
What a legend.
Yes, yes.
Where is he?
Guys, buy some merch, guys. Up the top, it tells you.
Ronald said I got 20,000 likes on a video. I'm so happy.
Is it that way? It's
Go
that way.
Ronald.
Yeah, guys, buy the merch.
Actually, the stream, but the stream you did last week, on Sunday, you and Childo was wild. It's a good stream.
It was a good stream. I reckon, yeah, what we did there, it was chill day. That was one of the best streams we've done for the footy. Yeah, just a lot of people in there. And it was just, yeah, I don't know why. Like, I think it's something to do with Sundays. Sundays just get a lot of people where Saturdays,
Sundays is popular.
Sundays is popular. Fridays, you don't get much. Saturdays, you don't get much. But Sundays, for some reason,
Home. Yeah.
even some of the stuff we've done on Sundays, like
Sundays are
few
good.
Crows games, 3 Port games, gone
Sunday's
really
good.
well.
Sunday's real good.
So yeah, we'll try to do more Sundays, but yeah, that was
It was just a really good game of footy as well.
it was
Yeah.
it was good.
I wonder how the finals will go. Watch alongs. I reckon we'll get a big interaction.
Well, if I'm not going to the grand final,
So you
there's going to be a massive grand final show.
So in other words, we're doing a massive grand final show.
I
'cause
don't,
you
I,
ain't
I,
going
don't,
to
I don't want to say anything for that comment.
No. If I'm not going to it,
Yeah, you're not going
how do you know?
because Port are not making the grand final.
You don't never know. Don't never say never.
And mate, I've got a crystal ball. You know
Never-
what?
never
You know
say
what's going to
never.
happen? I said this to you. You know what's going to end up happening? Somehow, it's going to align, and Port are going to have to play Crows in the finals.
I hope not.
That'll be
they're
the
done.
best. If we imagine we knock you out of the final,
They will. They
Nah.
can't beat the Crows.
Yes, we can.
What would the bet be?
No.
Where-
Where? Prove
Well-
it to me. Have you beaten them this year?
No, we'll be in
So
this
you
year.
can't.
Next time we'll play. And make sure Kopi's not on the street.
Yeah, I'm
No,
watching it.
it's definitely
I'm
gotta be.
No,
definitely-
he can't be. He can't be.
And Jimmy's going to the game as a.
He can't be. He can't be.
I'll come watch
Yeah,
it.
Jimmy, yeah.
Nah, look, I'll tell you now, guys. I was devastated.
Can you imagine? Let's
I'm
just say,
sorry.
imagine Port finish 4th, right? And they got to play Brisbane at the Gabba, and then their next game is Crows.
That'd be the best.
I'm just saying they'll be shitting their pants. Not saying that they'll lose, but that'll be like.
Look, the Crows will have to make it. So
Yeah, they probably won't make it.
let's be
says-
realistic.
GT says he's watching it, Zakal.
I know.
We have to make it
We're
first.
one game out. We're good.
Yeah, no, but there's a lot of teams
I
going
know.
for it, so it's gonna be hard.
But if we do have equal points, we'll go through on percentage.
Oh, we're
That's
going to
about
have to win all our games.
Nah, I reckon
No,
they'll
we
lose
can-
to
we
Brisbane
can
and
afford
still
to
make
lose
it.
one. We can afford
Because
to
we've
lose
got
one.
Brisbane at the Gabba, but they'll win the other 3. They've got West Coast away.
Mate, if they beat Brisbane, we're talking.
I just don't think they will at the Gabba.
Too hard.
You know, it'd be funny if they turn around and do, if they haven't been able to win away all year and then they beat Brisbane. It'd
Well,
be
last
weird.
week was around an upset. It could happen again.
Anyway, I was really upset, and but now I'm happy.
Dude, do you know how funny that
I forgot to
stream
bring the
was?
scarf for
Do you know how funny
Yeah,
that
you
stream
should've.
was?
Which one?
That one with you, the showdown?
Oh,
Now, you know why? He was done at quarter time. He didn't want to admit it, but he was so upset.
I was upset.
And I said to him, I go, Chris, if they keep playing like this, and I did say though, I'm like, if the Crows don't capitalise, it'll be
did
the
say
biggest
that.
regret of their lives.
I was in the
Yeah,
chat.
because the third quarter we started coming back. I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh,
I was in the chat the whole game, man.
it was that third quarter.
You wouldn't give him a hope. You're like, nah.
That third quarter, man, we had hope.
Crows are going to rule their
We had,
business,
like,
but
I'm
we
just
we had
saying,
like
I just
20
didn't want him to rule it. That's
We had
all.
like 28 inside 50-8 into that third quarter and just could not capitalize.
Toby says, go the Blue Boys. He's obviously,
Yeah, the Blues are going well.
he obviously goes for Sturt.
I want to give a big shout out as well to. I want to give a
We
big
missed a
out.
few chats though.
Wait,
We have
guys,
missed a few, but it was just the boys talking about ice cream. And Alia said he's in Davro Park and
guys, just want to give a big
Oh, yeah,
shout
Devon
out.
Park.
oh, he's miles.
Bro,
away.
where are you, bro?
Guys, I want to give a big shout out to Johnny Carlton as well. He's come on the show a few times, and thanks for coming on, man. Going to get you on a lot more, and yeah, he's a legend. So
Amanda says, I must admit the Crows fans were very tame.
I had the game.
Yeah, what were they going to be?
We have apricot slices.
That's the problem. Too much. Too much apricot slices.
You know what? I love it. I love it. We pay them out, like we call them, and then they pay us out for having money. They're like, you drink champagne.
Hey, kicking it off, you're a legend for putting Crows in the top 8, mate. You've always stuck
Nah,
with
like
me
we're just used to
through
our.
thick and thin,
I'm
boy.
only joking.
Nah, I like she's talking about the pre-game entertainment. It was just like compared to the Port Adelaide, she reckons do it so much better.
Everyone says
You know, like they played some tech song when he scores. It's like she
Why
goes,
can't you be like us Man United fans? We admit we got the biggest stadium, but we're not the loudest.
because we've got too many fans from around the world.
We just know it.
Oh, you know what I saw the other day? There was this clip of an Arsenal fan fighting a Manchester United fan in the stands. I was like, I thought they separate.
They would, but you can still get to each other if you're at the
Oh,
ground.
and it was like full on,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Dude, I've been to a footy game, like footy here,
Yeah, yeah.
and I remember antagonising the Collingwood supporters to try and get them to like rumble, and they were like soft as butter. You go to England and just say the wrong word to a soccer fan, you're in a brawl.
Yeah.
Complete different.
Yeah, it says, what, enter.
I know.
Complete
Oh,
different.
he's gone. Where'd he go?
Oh,
Childo. What's
well, that's
happened?
not us because
Sure.
I haven't minimised anything.
Childo.
We
Where's
can't
Childo?
hear him, so he might have disappeared.
Is the robot.
He'll be back.
He loves the robot.
It happens to children from time to time.
He becomes a
I
robot.
think you have to pay your internet connection.
He does love the robot.
He's got to share it with everyone in the apartment. Says
Actually, you know what? I went and visited him in Melbourne, like right outside Marvel Stadium. You can see it off his balcony. Unbelievable place,
Are
man.
you guys going to come to
A
Gavin round?
victim of
everyone?
Aussie internet.
KP,
The victim of the internet.
Hey,
You going to come to Gavin round?
no. Get the round.
KP won't go to that.
I'll go to.
We'll go.
I'll leave.
Okay. Jimmy T, that's
Are you going to come gather around?
that's when you should
I'll gather with you.
interview some people on the streets.
What do you want me at gather round for?
It'll be a good time out. Alan's
hang
coming.
out.
Ali's
For
coming.
what?
Just to hang out with his mates. Go watch a footy.
Yeah, no, but I don't enjoy watching it.
We'll bump into
If it's
Dan.
not
Yeah,
the
but-
Crows,
I think that
will
would be a good time to street talk.
Yeah, but like, it will be the Crows.
We'll
I'll
bump,
go watch the Crows,
We'll
but
bump
John
it.
wants to go to like 5 games. I'm not going to watch
Can
fucking
you-
Geelong and Collingwood.
I'll be wrong.
you get a 4-day pass.
Can you be my bodyguard if I street talk on gather?
Yeah.
2023 AFL Grand Final, Port Adelaide play Collingwood. There you go.
No.
Zakal has predicted it.
Where's King of North gone? He's got to turn his camera back on, man.
Camera, King of the North, he's still there? No, he's disconnected. He's have to wait until he reconnects.
Lost him.
He'll come
Listen.
back. He'll come back. He'll come back.
Oh,
I can hear him.
I heard the android. You know who King of the North is?
He's like,
what's
I can't hear you.
what's his real name? You know, RoboCop, like the cop's actual real name.
Murphy.
He's Murphy. He's Murphy. He's
Sounds
Murphy.
like
He's Alex Murphy.
He's Alex Murphy.
Chris has got so many names.
There he is.
He's back.
We were just discussing
back.
your apartment in Melbourne, how good it is.
No, Rob, that's not happening either.
Yeah, it is.
Demons Port
Yeah.
Adelaide Grand Final, that ain't happening
Is it
either.
Childo?
Childo.
Childo.
Where's the
Yeah, maybe
Crows
one more year.
What's everyone think? Crows playing finals or what?
Well, Childo reckons is we're playing
They'll
finals.
make it.
and
I think Crows
I
make
agree
it.
with Childo that we're playing finals.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Dan Andrews has disconnected him. Dan Andrews disconnected Childo.
Well, you know what, man? He's what did he get rid of this week?
Commonwealth Games.
Demons.
He got rid of Commonwealth Games.
Showdown final, Dale reckons.
Nah,
Does everyone hate Dan Andrews
Nah,
at the
man.
moment or what?
I couldn't.
You'd hate that. But
Dude,
the thing is, Port will probably win because it'll be
My-
at the MCG.
My
Yeah,
second
probably.
child's getting born around grand final day, but I'll probably have to try and get to that grand final of Crows and Port.
Dude, I'm telling you,
if
Johnny,
Port lose,
no.
we'll have to leave the country.
We'll
dude,
have to not be friends for a few weeks.
dude,
We'll have to.
I'm telling you, Port,
I couldn't be
a
friends with you.
showdown
No,
grand
no,
final,
no.
a showdown grand final will be the worst because I'm telling you, Crows will lose because it's at the MCG.
We played alright at MC. We nearly knocked off Collingwood.
Yeah, but we
the
just
MCG.
match up good with them. Anyone that plays sports needs you match up with teams, and Crows match up to Collingwood. That's why
Yeah,
we
but
play
we don't
good.
match well. This year we haven't matched up well to you guys.
But they can't play at the MCG.
Johnny, are you going to name the baby after
Dude.
a Crows player?
I'm going to call
He
it.
got rid of gas. He got rid of gas.
Yeah, Rochelle.
He got rid of gas.
Guess what?
Dan Andrews got rid of gas.
Yeah, he got rid of gas. Yeah, he did.
He got rid of gas.
So you know, like
electricity only.
Natural gas. He
Well-
got rid of natural gas.
Well,
How can you get rid of gas?
let us know, King.
Yeah, so any new home has to be electric and can't be gas.
Get out.
Yep, serious.
So
the
we
hell?
have we got like so much reserves of gas, and they're going to go electric.
Okay,
Is that
okay.
right?
What's his problem?
So the next question is, I put this to the Victorians. Who is
Yep.
the dumb cunt? Dan Andrews or the people that keep voting him in?
I hate.
The people.
What's
the
wrong with
people.
gas?
The
Is the
people.
best.
Exactly. He said it. Childo's
The
saying it.
people.
As a real estate background,
Who's the-
gas is the best.
Who's the dumb one?
Electric stoves are shit.
Yeah, they're terrible, man.
People don't like gas.
No offense to the Victorian people, but they're all morons.
They are,
So-
man. If they keep, like, I've heard so many people say he's like the worst premier, and then
Yeah.
he keeps getting voted in. So what are you doing?
Mate, they love him. They love him here.
Yeah,
it's
that's crazy.
unbelievable how much they love him here.
Mark
and
reckons we won't
when
make
I
finals.
went to vote
What happens if
for the first time in Victoria, and I'm standing in the line, and all the young people are going, "We're going to vote for the Socialists or Daniel Andrews, anybody but the Liberals."
That's ridiculous.
They're insane. They're insane here. It's madness.
What's the response with the Commonwealth Games going? Can you hear me?
What happened, Chris?
What happened?
He's asking you a question.
I don't know if you can hear
What's
me.
that?
The
Who
response.
asked the question?
Jimmy T.
I can't hear him. He's just mumbling.
Can you hear me now?
No, he's saying about the Commonwealth Games. Like KP's lost it. He's talking about the Commonwealth Games.
Is that because of the microphone he's got?
Can you hear him? Now? Can you hear him? Can people hear Jim,
What
or
about
is
the
it just
Commonwealth
me?
Games?
No one's heard Jim the whole time.
No one can hear him. He's like
Hello?
he's like a walking one of those kung fu movies.
Yeah.
He needs a voiceover.
Hello?
Give me the question again, Jimmy T.
What's going on with the you guys lost the Commonwealth Games? What's going on over there? Like everyone disagrees with that or what?
No, they just lost it. He just didn't do it, and now like all the Victorians don't even complain about it and just go, "Oh yeah, no worries." Dan's made the decision. It's insane here, man.
That's a massive
It's like
decision.
it's like nothing I've ever seen before.
But I said this about us here. We spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. In France, they put the retirement age up to 62 and they're burning buildings down.
Yep.
Oh yeah. They are.
Here, they tell us, oh, we're going to take your child. And the Australians are like, yeah, no, take him.
Okay.
We just let them do whatever they
no
want.
worries.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Whereas
We're
Got it too laid back, man.
We're too laid back.
We're too laid
We're
back,
lazy,
bro.
man. We're lazy.
we are too laid back. Like,
Laid
you
back.
think in Europe, any European country, they won't let that fly.
Nah, of
They'll
course
be like,
not.
yeah, right, we're going to stab you with picks. And
We're just like,
That's
what
right.
are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
yeah, we're like, yeah, okay, whatever.
What are
yeah.
you gonna do?
We can hear. They can hear Jim, so that's good. The King just can't hear him.
But there is a cost related to canning it, Dale says, about the Commonwealth Games.
Wait, is it?
Oh
just gonna
yeah,
be,
I think
why
it
was
cost
just gonna be in
them
Melbourne?
2
Isn't
billion.
Commonwealth Australia wide anyway.
Yeah, but they play
No,
it. I think they host the city.
Imagine they say here, no gas. I'm like, what? I'll go, what?
They couldn't, man. They wouldn't.
That's stupid.
That ruined my cooking methods.
Electric stoves too.
Hey, you know what's going to happen
Are you
next?
kidding me?
Electric cars only in Melbourne. You watch.
Yeah,
Only-
Oh, that's what they're working towards.
No, but
yeah,
listen,
we've
I told
got 3
you,
electric chargers
my
installed.
first cousin.
So all new buildings, all new buildings that get built, warehouses and whatever, have to have EV chargers installed.
Oh, God.
AGL just
That's
Listen,
ridiculous.
my first cousin he works at Oxford, and he's an electrical engineer, and he like designs things for electric cars, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And he came here late last year, and I was talking to him about it. I said, well, what's going to happen with the electric cars? And he goes, listen, man. He goes, they'll come in London and all that. He goes, but Australia's not set up for them. He goes, it'll be 25 years before you see them everywhere in Adelaide.
What are they called?
Just electric cars. Like, it's just,
You know what-
we don't have the infrastructure
EVs.
for it.
Well,
He goes, Adelaide just is not ready for it. He goes, it's not.
You know what's
He goes, they might tell you they are, but it's not.
you know what I see coming? OTR, they sold their petrol
Yeah,
stations, right? They can see that coming.
Yeah, of course.
That's why they sold out.
Yeah.
Really, I didn't
You
know
had
they sold out.
you had the biggest blackouts in
JP.
Adelaide a couple of years ago because of electric.
See, I'm agree with that. Rob said,
I can't read it.
no, Rob goes, yeah, it's city based. He goes, have you been living under a rock? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't.
I
know
don't
either.
watch.
I don't watch. He goes, did you go to Dawes Road as well?
I did go to Dawes Road. And I didn't even finish those roads, so that's saying something.
Well, even the Olympics is city based, isn't it? Because Melbourne have had it,
Yeah, yeah.
Athens had it.
Yeah.
It's,
Or maybe Malinowskis will bring the Commonwealth Games to Adelaide.
Do you know what they've got in America now?
Mount Ass is wild.
Yeah, he's wild.
You hate him because of ramping for some reason.
I do hate him for ramping.
who's
No, I don't hate
who's Malinowskis?
I don't hate him. I just like all I'm saying is like he's done good for. I mean, what
Listen,
sporting
I didn't,
event
I, didn't,
sport?
I didn't even know what ramping was until it
listen.
was explained
I
to me.
asked my dad and his best mate. So my dad is obviously European, moved here in the 60s.
Yeah.
And his dad, he met this guy here in the 60s. And I said to them, they were having coffee. And I go, listen, Baba, I go, his mate's name.
Yeah.
I go, in your life as a voter in Australia, I said, no matter who's been in, I said, has it affected your life? And you know what Steve said to me? So full-blown Aussie, mate, born in the 40s. He goes, nah. He goes, it's been no different no matter who's been in.
It does feel the same.
Well,
doesn't
you
it?
know, like things like
And
GST.
for me, I know we're a bit younger, but my life has not changed. Well, what difference did it really make? It was going to come in anyway.
I guess it's just the prices of stuff.
I know, but
that's just not-
everything was going to go up anyway.
Yeah, I mean, apart from that,
Prices were going to go up with Liberal, Labor,
Well,
Greens.
who are they blaming for the interest rates? The Liberals or Labor?
Well, it's like when,
it's the corporations, man.
dude,
Yeah,
The
but they're
corporations have made all this.
it's all the same shit. See?
They're the
But
ones that
there's
pushed
people blaming-
inflation.
Mate, even when
There's
Keating
people
was
blaming
around,
a party about it, though, aren't they?
No. The corporations have pushed inflation up, and then we, the fucking taxpayers, the taxpayers and the people that got mortgages are the ones that fucking paying for it. Not the corporations
So
that caused it.
You live down this way, right? So back in the day, Liberal were in power here
Yeah.
when they built a one-way expressway, right?
Can you read Dr. Laz? I can't read.
I'll read it one second. When they built a one-way expressway, right?
Worst decision ever.
No. But then Labor won and had to continue building it because Liberal had, signed off on it and everything. And then in the next election, Liberal were going, don't vote for Labor. They built a one-way expressway
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
when they did it.
That was the funniest thing ever.
You know,
Same
but you
shit,
get what I
mate.
mean? They did it, and because Labor had to continue building it because they got in while it was getting built, Liberal turned around and go, Labor built it.
Yeah.
That's the, I'll read. SA have said no to the Commonwealth Games. It's too expensive. $6 billion plus IOC like FIFA are like seagulls. They fly in, take your chips and leave. So they're corrupt like FIFA.
Yeah,
Rob
of course.
said.
Yep,
I
that's
strongly dislike
that's
politics.
exactly right,
Amanda
lad.
says. Jess says, same Amanda means nothing to me anymore. Ronaldo says, guys, 60 likes on the video, do it.
60. I don't even know what we're
Let's
on.
try to get 60, man. I don't want to minimize because I got Childo's head there.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
I think
But yeah, I don't know, Childo's lived in different states. No matter who's in, has it affected you? I don't think so.
I think HFD should run Melbourne.
No.
See, he's saying no. He's saying no, man. It has not affected you, man. People, and I own a business. I've owned other business. I've owned a business with John. I've had my maintenance business, food businesses, Liberal, Labor. It didn't matter who was in.
It's all the same shit.
They were
Yeah.
going to me, oh, vote for Liberal, they'll help your business. No, they didn't. They didn't do anything
The,
for me.
the HFD party for the next
Yeah,
election.
exactly. So who's going to be the front? Who's going to be the actual politician?
I reckon you got the best. You can
It's
talk.
It's because I talk
So
shit.
you can be the head. I'll be the.
What? I'll be like Scott Morrison. Go to
I'll be the
church.
security guard.
I stood from
security guard. You and John security.
I'll be
You'll be
the
the
dodgy guy in the
I'll
back.
be
You'll be the treasurer.
Treasurer.
Who take all the money.
That's right.
That's the best.
I'll look after the property side.
I'd give a vote, Amanda says. Oh,
Probably,
listen,
we'll
it's,
probably win actually.
but it's because it's so true. It's like,
Imagine that.
HFD
even
party.
over the, like, it's just, nothing changes to them, man. They don't care.
Nah.
And I always say this on the podcast all the time. Listen to Star Wars, mate. Obi-Wan told Anakin, never trust a politician. The whole universe went
And
to
for
shit.
some reason, talking politics with certain people just causes major
Well,
arguments.
Chris made a short of me.
It's really touchy with other people.
Chris made a short of me saying, I said, Kevin Rudd promised us NBN, which he did. And I voted Labor, right?
Remember, you got
You
flagged
know
for
what
this.
people were saying?
Kevin knows
People were going, don't have a shot at Labor. And I was like, I didn't. I was just saying what he did.
Is that
He,
Kevin 07?
well, he promised us NBN, and then Tony Abbott got in and cancelled
Yeah, of
Rudd's
course.
internet.
Yeah, but everyone's
But
saying
I didn't say,
no. You didn't.
everyone was saying that I was bagging. I was like, I didn't say anything. I
That's
just
just
said that,
social media, man.
well, that's what happened. He promised it to
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
Tony Abbott took over.
Yeah.
And then I remember they were going around going, we're getting Abbott's internet. And I just got fibre to the premises a month ago.
Yeah, I know.
So 07 to now.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Well,
So that tells you where we're at, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I only remember Rudd as Kevin 07. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, that's what I'm saying. He promised us that in
there was
07,
t-shirts
man.
going around of Kevin 07.
It was.
He had the best marketing.
It's
Kevin 07.
You know what? You know what?
Dale says he'll be Minister of Defense.
You know what? You know what? You know what politics are, guys. Have you ever seen WWE?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, politics is WWE.
100%.
You're watching it on
Yep.
screen. So you got
There's heels and there's
bad guys.
yeah.
So they fight, right? So you got the two parties that fight. Then you got the crowd. The crowd are the taxpayers, right? And they believe what they're seeing in the ring. When those wrestlers go backstage, they're all best friends, mate. They're
Of
all
course
shaking
they are.
hands.
Same with the
Oh, yeah.
politics.
That's what's happening behind closed doors.
See,
I'm telling you now. That is the real world.
Alia-
Watch WWE, guys.
Alia said what
And,
you
and McMahon's the corporations.
Alia
Correct.
said.
Corporation. They run the world, man.
He said what you said, but I asked you when you said this to me. Alia says, I like Pete because he brought a lot of sport to the state. What's he brought? Gather round?
No, he's bought golf. He's bought the
Clipsal.
the
He bought a
Clipsal
Clipsal back.
and the golfing tournament.
The golfing tournament.
Mate,
Yeah.
those things were probably signed off on before Peter got in.
I reckon there's another thing. There's a fourth thing.
What?
Those things don't just happen.
What's happening with the tunnel?
that.
What's happening with the tunnel, man?
Yeah, right. That's
When's
on
the
delay.
tunnel happening?
It is. It's happening, but it's on
You just
delay.
can't see it because it's underground.
It's all happening, but I can't see
It's
it.
actually
I'm thinking now, but I can't see it.
King of the North
you can't
says.
see it.
King of the North says John Howard had the best eyebrows.
He did have the best eyebrows, King.
He just didn't
I used to call him Mr. Eyebrows.
Jess says, laugh out loud, sports, excellent. Like, laugh, because really, what is it like? What has he bought, though? He bought these things.
What if he bring like a huge gaming tournament here? Wouldn't matter.
You'd still be paying how much land tax?
Yeah, but what's he
and all this
doing?
shit.
What's he doing for the healthcare system? People are
Exactly.
dying on
Hey,
the ramp.
you're a ramping guy, man.
I'm a ramp, of course, man. Would you want to be
fuck is
ramped if
ramping?
you're like dying?
Foot?
No, I like
You build a
hospitals.
ramp?
No, the hospitals are
They
like
didn't build ramps at the hospital.
no, they got ramps there, but like ramping means that patients can't get in the hospitals because. And it's called ramping because they get stuck in the ambulance, and then some of them die.
He listens to Leon Binder for 5 minutes, and now you're all
Leon
about
Bond's
ramping.
wild. It's wild.
Jess is laughing. Amanda's laughing. Oh, you Leon Bonner. You know Leon Bonner. You know my dad.
Leon Bond's
You know my dad.
showing your age,
My
man.
dad.
I love Leon.
You know the MP that he always.
Butterfly over here.
Wait, you know the MP that Leon always tells people to ring? So my dad used to work with him. And you know what he used to say to my dad?
What?
He's like, fuck Leon, man. He gets all these people to ring me. He goes, I'm going to kill him. But he gets him so much publicity, he just keeps rolling with it.
No, there was another guy that used to do talkback, but he died.
Yeah, John,
What's his name?
the big guy, John,
Yeah.
Big Bad Bob Francis.
Bob Francis.
Bobby,
Big
he was good.
bad
He was
Bob.
good. I
He's the
love Bobby
crazy
Francis.
people used to ring up on that show. It was funny.
Yeah, but he was a bit.
He was ruthless.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? Like me and the King will agree here. Like in Perth, it's the same man. Talkback radio.
Yeah.
It's the same as over here, man. It's got those characters. You got who's over there? I can't remember the names. There was the Greek guy. What's his name? Basil Demplis. Basil
Basil Zemplis.
Zemplis.
He's
He's a talkback.
yeah.
him.
Oh. He's a commentator, isn't he?
He's a commentator for footy now, isn't he? Well, no, he's the mayor of Perth.
No, he's the
King of
he's the
North
mayor.
says Chris
He's
is
the mayor of
passionate
Perth.
about the ramp.
He's passionate about the ramps. I am passionate. You can tell he's fun. Oh, look. I don't know. What else has he done? Like, how's he helping? How's he help me, man? How's he helping
No,
me?
but what I'm saying is
I'm going
those.
to take you to the drive to the hospital. I'll show you ramps.
Chris,
There's ramps there.
listen,
bro.
There's
what
a
I'm
pothole
saying
in
is-
my road, man.
What I'm saying is those sports things.
That's council.
Yeah, that's right,
Listen,
GT.
I'll give you a
Lord Mayor
perfect
Basil.
example. A World Cup gets handed to a country 20 years in advance.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Peter didn't sign off on them. These things would have been in the works to come here before he got in.
Probably.
But he's got to take the credit because he's a
Yeah.
politician.
I mean,
oh
look-
yeah, I did it. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I did it. Of course you're gonna.
I mean, look, it's
Lord
he's trying
Mayor
to make it
Basil
better.
GT says.
He's got
Would you rather that weirdo we had before?
Stephen Marsh. No, I don't. None of them. I don't want any of them, man. I want something no Labour liberal, something different.
You know what's really
HFD. Premier.
HFD. That's what I
I'll be the
like.
Premier everyone.
I just think
What did he do for us? Nothing.
I didn't
think they're
realise there were
puppets,
so
man.
many
He's a
skateboarders
creep.
in the state.
Marshall's a creep, man.
That's what Alia said.
All I can think of is horror Marshall.
I didn't know there were so many skateboarders in the state.
Anyone-
ramps at skate parks.
anyone that locked us up for like,
Chris wants more ramps, Alia. That's
I want more ramps. No, man, I just want better system.
Hey, last time I checked at Chris's house, there was a ramp in his backyard.
There was.
I bet you if you call the ambulance, they'll be here in 5 minutes.
You just
Has
push it,
anyone
don't
here?
you?
Can I ask a
You want me to-
question?
You just want me to love it,
Wait,
don't you?
Can I ask?
You want me to love it?
Hang on, let's
Can I ask anyone a question? Who here has been in an ambulance?
No, I have.
years ago.
Do you remember
Yeah.
how long it took to get there?
You got
Nah,
billed
that
for
was.
it.
Because I'm going to tell you, it was 14 years ago. I was in an ambulance for a broken leg, double leg fracture. It took them an hour and a half to get to me,
That's a long time.
and
Wow.
I didn't get into the hospital. I got there at like 7 p.m. Didn't get in to be seen by anyone till about 3 in the morning.
Well, there you go, guys. Peter Malinowskis' fault. I'm sorry about
But
that.
this is years ago.
Man, Askus was like 20 years old back
Yeah,
then.
but still, it's fault.
20, please.
He could have done something.
He could have done something.
He could have.
We live in a
He was working in
time.
the fish and chip
Rob
shop.
says we live in a time when your pizza arrives before the police do.
Divert ambush at Chris's
true.
place. No, man, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's hilarious, man.
Look, I'm just saying that it's a problem.
We need
all right?
more ramps.
Let's take
We
Chris,
need,
let's
you
take
know,
Chris to the hospital.
instead of building a new state, or remember they were going to build a
So-
new stadium.
The basketball one?
No, they were going to a new one.
Yeah.
But then they went, but not the Royal Adelaide. But the Royal Adelaide Hospital was the biggest problem. Like, have you been to the Royal Adelaide Hospital?
nice.
It's shit.
It's bad.
Go talk to any
It's
nurse.
hard
Go
work
talk to
there.
anyone that works there. It's not. It's nice, but like it hasn't got enough beds, man. They designed it shit.
Everyone's got their own room now.
Everyone.
Now, Alia says nah,
Not
but
me.
Alia says this nah, but I'm not sure how Pete can improve wait times in hospitals. Build a better hospital.
That's right. Build a better hospital.
They
Well,
did it.
we're building
It's
a
shit.
brand new women's and children.
They are. Do you
Yeah,
know
they are.
Do you know
They
what?
are.
Do you know what I like in the Royal Adelaide too? They built the Titanic with whatever it was, 3,000 passengers, but only enough lifeboats to hold 200 people. That's
But the new Royal
Royal
Adelaide was under,
it's true.
that was under Marshall's watch. the new
It
Royal
was. It
Adelaide.
was. It wasn't under Pete.
It wasn't under Pete, it was
Malinowskis.
under Marshall.
It's not about the ramps. It's about getting people in to get the care.
We need
There's not
more
enough.
ramps.
There's definitely not enough staff, Alia.
It's the
Definitely.
staff. That's what it is. I'm not,
Always back to the ramps of Chris.
it's a big issue, man.
We can do
HFD will build ramps if you vote for them. Vote HFD.
put,
Little ramps everywhere.
no,
Well, like like in Seinfeld when he goes, I want those things in the airport just around the city, so you just walk around. They'll just be whooshing around everywhere.
no, Chris is going to bring in portable
Cars are flying everywhere.
portable hospitals.
Not enough doctors in ED, Amanda's saying.
Look, I like that he's young and that he's he's
Who?
a bit more innovative than a lot of other ones. But at the end of the day, he's
Is he
not
innovative or innovative?
innovative. I'm with the doors right, man. Relax.
I'm just asking.
Innovative.
The only reason why he got in because he
Innovative.
took his shirt off in his promotion.
Is that what I said?
I don't know. I'm just joking.
He won all the mothers.
He took his shirt off.
all the
Oh my
mums-
god, I like that one, Childo. You should say it instead of typing it.
all the mums-
No ramps for you.
No ramps
If
for you.
he wasn't if he wasn't a good-looking man, I want to vote for him.
Look,
he
at
won,
the end of the day,
he won on his looks.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, let's ask the king. Is it are we blessed not to have Dan Andrews? Is that where we're going with this?
Yeah, you've got a pretty good premier, I reckon, in your state.
Peter Malanakas
but
are wild.
Chudo rocks.
What they've done, they've been in power for so long that the people just accept what they've got, which is disturbing. But saying that, living here is pretty good as well.
Yeah,
I can't
agree.
complain about living in Melbourne.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
yeah, I'm not trapped.
He'll get
So,
disconnected.
yeah, it's all right.
His internet just dies.
I agree with. I actually agree with.
Juice is watching him right now.
I actually agree with Childo because Melbourne is a chill
Careful,
place to live.
Childo.
Like it's cool, it's
Yeah,
nice there, but
But Chris, I heard Dan Andrews is doing a referendum. They're going to change Melbourne to North Korea.
North Korea. Well, it might be nice living in North Korea here.
Oh my
Who gets the full the Kim haircut going as well?
Mark says, "Where's the beers or the bongs?"
Damn, we get drunk to
The beers or the bongs. I got taken
Mark,
to.
listen, Mark.
Speaking of
How old,
ambulances, I
Mark?
got taken in an ambulance
I don't
because of
think
a
I
bong.
ever told him
So
that.
yeah, that was good.
I don't think.
What'd you do, Chris? Going for
I
that.
got taken. I was in an ambulance because of a bong.
No,
so,
what I'm going to say
and
is,
then there
mate,
was like a 5-hour waiting time. So yeah, that was fun.
Have
a
Chudo,
beer,
Chudo had some eyes.
a beer and a bong together, you're asking for trouble, mate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But Dale says Peter Malaka, spelt in perfect Greek, is the best premier.
No, it goes weed then beer. You're in the clear.
Yeah.
Beer,
Beer, then weed. You're in something. But you have beer, then smoke the bong. I've seen people.
Beer
like
is bong water. God, don't drink your bong water,
Beer
whatever
is
you do.
bong water.
Hey, didn't Marshall say in his speech to vote for Labor?
Probably.
Back in the day?
I think Marshall, like with
He
the
stuffed up. He
with
said,
the whole like
vote for Labor
He
instead
was,
of-
C word
he was
thing.
down at the beach doing it with no top.
Do you know what
I think he's
cracks?
stuffed up.
Do you know what cracks me up the most out of all of this? I dare I say none of us really know anything about politics, and we're talking about politics.
No, that's right.
Do
You can have
politicians know about politics? Because they don't. You can tell that they're not
Dude,
that smart.
My
very
dad
smart.
gave the perfect thing. My dad used to, when he was a claims manager, Jay Weatherall used to work with him, right? So Jay Weatherall was our premier.
I remember
so
when he
was
lost it.
No, so he was a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
And my dad goes, "This is the perfect example of politicians." My dad was in a court case with him for this someone trying to get a claim, and Jay Weatherall's going off at him, losing it about this thing, and Jay Weatherall's camp won, and he walked outside, and Jay Weatherall goes, "All right, Andy, let's go get a beer." So it tells you what politicians are like, right? As long as they win, get what they want, they don't give a shit.
You're just going to be argumentative and
That's right.
don't deliver your
See,
promises.
like Childo's saying, as long as they get what they want,
Yeah,
they don't
that's
give a shit.
that's the standard quota. You
if
have
you
to
can do that, you're a politician.
And
That's
Dale
right.
got "That's wild" because he said, "As my jumper says, that's wild." That's wild.
Oh, yeah, he's got that's wild one.
That's wild.
We have a dream of everyone wearing HFD merch in the city one day. Just
Well, listen, I could take this
That'll be
off.
good.
an army of
Hey,
HFDs.
I could take this jumper off and give it to someone, and then three of us would be, because I got HFD underneath too. I got Stay Hunky happening.
That's wild. Yeah, we're gonna make some more merch.
Yeah, we got to.
HFD underwear.
Hey, there is. You can get pajamas.
Give me a
Hey,
chance.
Get him on there.
Udi would be the best.
Udi.
Yeah,
What's an
we'll,
Udi?
Udi or Udi?
we're gonna
What's
actually.
an Udi? Is that like a snooty?
Look, it's
It's like one of those dress things, but no, but it's for like it's like a
big,
robe.
a big
Yeah,
jumper.
Robe?
it's like a hoodie. Like
That's
a hoodie
because
robe.
Jim's becoming a monk. He's gonna wear like
Jim
that.
is a Jim. Are you a monk?
I've changed, man. I've changed it to-
JFK seemed like the only genuine politician. Alia said, "I know a lot of the Americans loved Clinton. Like he was,
The good ones
they
don't.
loved him. They
The
said
good
he's
ones
one of the
get
best presidents
assassinated.
ever. But you know, how
I
do you
thought
know?
Obama was
The
going
good
to
ones
get.
get silenced.
I thought Obama was going to get done,
He's dodge.
But
but Obamacare wasn't. People.
Yeah, but
you know,
but you know
It
what's
worked.
funny? Like America.
They
right?
tried to get it working, but it didn't work.
Bill Clinton was trying to get the Turks out of Cyprus, so I like him.
But with America, what's going on there?
Clinton.
Like the everyone's like 100 years old in their politicians.
And then he got voted out when he was in the process
And
of
they
it.
got one's got dementia.
Process.
what are you talking about?
Process.
Sleepy Joe.
Do you say process or process? He gets upset when I say process.
How's he running the country?
I don't even know how to say it now.
I say process.
No, but when you process something, it's
No, you
different
say
to a process.
No, it's
That's
not.
when you a process to do something. But when you process,
Process.
Yeah.
Who says
hey
process?
guys, who's right? Process or process?
Who says
Chudo? What does Chudo say?
Process.
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 Process. Who says
Process.
You're the only one that says that.
Process.
No one.
I know what Chudo
No one
says.
in the world says process.
I know what Chudo says.
Process.
There you go.
All right, do you,
Promise big, deliver small, key to political success. There you
you know
go.
what
That's
Johnny?
true.
You know what Johnny G says? He says pants instead of pants.
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 Pants
Like with
and plants.
pants.
Chance.
And chance.
Chance.
And dance.
Chance, I
Just
say-
dancing.
What do you say?
He does.
You say
does.
chance.
I think I say chance. Yeah, I do say chance.
It's chance.
No, I say chance.
Chance
I
and
say
pants.
Say chance.
I say
Oh.
chance.
About plants and
Chance.
plants.
I'm a poofy push.
It's like funny, man.
Process. Yeah, but that could say process.
I didn't even realize.
Where's the pro there?
I say chance.
There's no pro.
Pro.
Take a
Pro.
chance.
Where's the pro?
Process. Process.
I say
Do you know why
process.
do you know they say why the English have like the accent what it is? It's the R's. You know like how we say if you're a winger, you're playing on the wing,
Yeah.
but they pronounce the R. They're like you're a winger,
Winger.
but we go winger. You know that's
Yeah, we go winger.
yeah. That's like the difference, I reckon.
Trust the 10 hard process.
Americans can't
Yeah,
understand
see,
anything
trust the
we
10
say.
hard process.
What's that?
Process.
Americans, they're the
I
way
say
they
chance.
talk.
I say chance.
Chance.
I say chance.
They don't
say
understand what we're
chance.
saying to them.
King of the North, do I say chance or chance?
It's sometimes it's mixed. You're a bit of
What do
a
you say,
because
Julian?
you've been hanging around with me. You say chance, and
Oh,
when you're
chance.
in Adelaide, you say chance.
Yeah, but that was like
Chance.
no.
That's the
But
most
listen-
funniest way I've heard that.
Like when you see the soccer player, right?
Chance.
Have you seen Ronaldinho?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce his name?
Ronaldinho.
There you go, right? But we had a mate that used to call him Ronaldinho.
Do you say? I say Lance Franklin. You guys say Lance.
Lance. It's Lance.
Lance Franklin.
Lance
don't
Well,
Franklin.
listen,
I don't say Lance.
Can I tell you
I
why?
didn't mean to say it like that. I
When
don't
they
know
used
why.
to fight, when the knights used to fight back in the day on the horse, it wasn't a lance, it was a lance.
We're pommy, bro.
It's not, it's a lance, bro.
Yeah, but I called him Lance Franklin. You guys call him Lance.
It is Lance Franklin. Do you know what I call him?
Buddy.
You know
That
what I,
doesn't sound right.
do you know what I, do you know what I call him?
Like buddy.
No, you know what I boo him because he doesn't like
Let's
it.
have a dance.
Dance. You say
No, but
dance.
I say dance.
Do you say pants?
I don't
But
know
I say
what
dance.
anymore, man.
No, but hey, I don't say dance, I say dance.
I don't know
I
what
reckon.
to
I say
pants.
Dance, dance.
You say,
I just say
Watering
buddy.
the plants in your pants.
Buddy's
do
lame.
you say plants or plants?
Plants.
Plant.
Now plants, it's plants.
Still like I'm back in
Plants.
the. Still back
Well,
in
Plants.
the.
Can I ask you a
I
question?
feel like
then?
it's harder to say
No,
plants.
no. So if you're talking about plants, right? When you go outside, if you're gardening,
Shit.
do you
That's how really
plant
talk.
the flower or plant it?
I plant it.
Plants.
See,
I plant it.
It's
I've
not
always
man.
plant.
Yeah,
Plural.
It's
Plural.
plant, bro. It's not plant.
You're the weird one, bro,
It
not
is.
me.
That's plants, Dougie. It's plants.
I think we should go back to learn English.
It's plant.
I say plant.
GT's cracking up. Plant. See, he's put the H in there. It's plant.
Plant.
Plant. Because
about-
Yeah, but he's from Adelaide.
We
Yeah,
need
he's wild.
we need a teacher to come in.
Do you say aunt or aunt?
no, but that's not. That's pronounced ants.
So when you see an ant on the ground, you say
No,
aunt?
but that's not how it's pronounced. It's
Look
pronounced
at those
ants.
ants. Look at those ants on the pants.
I'm stepping on aunts.
No, I reckon I say ants.
You
I reckon
do,
I say
because
ants.
that's how it's pronounced.
I say ants, I reckon.
I've lost my
That's how that's
Ants,
pronounced.
not
That's the
ants.
difference.
Ants.
Ants, I say ants. I never said
Thanks,
ants.
Ronald.
aunts.
Posh.
We say pants, don't you?
I do say plants.
It's plant. I say
I
plant.
don't know, but he says like pants. He says pants.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. It's not pronounced like that. That's different.
Why?
Because that's NTS.
Yeah.
ANTS, ants. But ANCE is pronounced dance.
Do you say dance?
Yes, because that's how it's pronounced. 'cause
I've
AN
never said dance in
It's
my
because
life.
it's ANCE, but ANTS is a
Dance.
different pronunciation.
Yeah, but I've grown up here, right? I've never said dance.
You know, I've said it all my life.
Paul,
Yeah.
how you doing? My favourite live stream was when Chris C was hiding behind a pillow on the final siren.
What final sorry?
It's probably like, I don't know.
Oh, the Port Adelaide game.
Probably one of the
Dance.
Yeah.
Canadians say Shirley.
Surely.
ANCE is pronounced differently to ANTS.
Yeah, but I've always said chance. I said dance. I've always said dance. I've never said dance.
It doesn't matter what Americans and that say because Americans say Parmesan. Where's the H? It's Parmesan. They say caramel instead of caramel. So they don't know what they're fucking talking about because there's
Americans.
That's right.
CARAMEL.
Mate,
They say aluminum instead of aluminium.
Exactly. They
Oh yeah,
don't-
but they're different, man. I'm talking about Aussies. Like this guy.
Surely, they were saying
in
surely.
America, you ask
You're
how
the only one that's ever showed me that I've said that.
in America, if you say
All my
how you-
life I've been
how you
talking about the
going,
palm.
Yeah,
they think like transportation.
yeah, they do. They do.
Chance, dance.
Like how you going? They go by car.
I've never said dance.
But it is dance.
It might be, but I've never said it.
It's probably both.
Let's go
Dance.
for a dance.
Do you say dance?
I don't know.
Do you say dance?
Maybe.
That's crazy.
No, I don't think. I think I say dance, but the other ones I say. I say.
Plants.
I'd definitely
Plants,
say. I'd
it's
definitely say
plants.
Lance Franklin.
Nah, Lance
Lance.
I don't think I say plants.
Lance, Frank.
Plants.
or Lance. It doesn't really matter. Does
Plants.
it matter?
Just call
Say
him buddy.
plants.
Oh my gosh, how many ads on my screen? I see McDonald's and KFC and Big W. There shouldn't be ads in this. We've taken them off during the stream.
We have taken. No,
unless
I've
you've
put them
left.
off.
No, but he would have left and come back.
Oh, if you come back, yeah, it might come back on. But I've
Hey.
taken them off.
Ronald, the ads are a good thing, man. Go get a Big Mac now and a chicken fillet burger.
Yeah,
You know how many of those games I've downloaded?
it's the best.
I'm like, oh fuck, it's on HFD. I better download this game.
I've got some. Yeah.
I did Pokemon the other day.
I've been watching
I did
it.
Pokemon the other day.
I've got
Jeez.
financial advice on one of them.
How big was Pokemon?
Pokemon
Go.
Go. That's when we had the shop.
That's what I got. I got Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go is wicked. Oh, it was. It's
I've
not
got like
anymore.
heaps of Pokemon.
Do you know I went to New York and got a Pokemon that you couldn't get in Australia?
You know, they told me.
Do you
It's
remember-
still fun, man. It's still
Yeah,
fun
but
to
do you
do.
remember how
Go.
crazy that was at
Dude,
one
it went
point?
nuts.
People were parked up everywhere
Dude, it
when
was
there
crazy.
was like crazy shit.
And
going
I'm not
on.
allowed to say where we work, but where we work, there was
Semaphore?
no. In our building where we work, there was a
Dude.
poker stop in there.
Oh my
Oh,
There was.
god.
There's a poker stop
That's
in there.
the best.
It is.
Pokemon Go. Was
When you
just-
go to work next, turn your phone and go to the poker stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-download it,
Do you
man.
actually,
Nah,
do you actually
dude,
work?
we were going.
Use the app. Use the app.
Dude,
I want your job.
me and Jess one night, we got in the car, right? And we went down to like
Hell, there was. So I was
Aquatic
there.
Centre, and there was fucking people everywhere. People
Yeah.
walking around like it was
That's cool.
everywhere.
It was awesome. I loved
The
it.
whole world went mad with Pokemon Go.
Me and John, we were in our shop, we were in the
I-
pizza bar, and
I'm
John
just-
got up and he walked out. He goes, "I'm doing deliveries tonight, right? You know why? Because he wants to go get Pokemon."
Where was I? I've never heard of such a thing.
Jimmy, you're the only one on the planet that didn't play
Jimmy was-
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go was popular.
Jimmy went to
man.
Ikaria and there was no Pokemon there.
There's no
There was no
Pokemon Go.
I went to Greece back then. There was no
People
technology.
parked by the gate to collect them at your work. He reckons.
Damn.
I used to play when that was a craze. I was in Perth and I was going around with Amanda. I remember, and we used to go everywhere, and we used to always get paid out about it. But
Dude, do you know how many Pokestops? We were in New York, me and Jess, and I opened it up in Times Square, and it was like shit everywhere. But people were on their phones, like in New York City.
you know what was good about it though? It got people outside.
Yeah, it was walking.
Good.
It did. Really did.
Do you remember
man.
when what's his name put it on the fan to like he taped his phone to the fan to get steps?
Yeah, he did.
Maybe Malinowski should bring it back.
Malinowski should endorse it.
He's like, "Oh, we've got to bring Pokemon Go
Still
back."
play it, can't you?
You can. It's just changed.
Still
It keeps
play.
different.
I reckon
Bro.
that's his
Is
next,
it? I've got it. I have
Pokemon Go is so
I've got it.
different now.
his next election promise.
His next selection promises Pokemon. He better build. He better be digging that bloody that.
Well, they're
tunnel.
knocking down the Tonsils. Getting knocked down soon after all these years.
Far out.
Apparently, the OTR that went up at
Here, it's getting knocked down
it
here.
just went up. It's gonna get knocked
The one
down.
that went
Oh,
up.
no.
Right here on my street, up down the road.
Yeah.
Well, they're already emptying a lot of businesses along
Dude.
South Road near my house, Richmond. That
Yeah, they are
plan
too.
to
They're on the plan.
knock
Oh, really?
down.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Tonsley.
Well, they're empty
Can you
now.
believe the Tonsley's get knocked down?
That's crazy.
The Tonsley's an iconic pub, man.
But they don't care because they own the Marion, they own the Arkabar. It's the same crew.
Yeah, so they were saying they're planning to be. Is that
A lot of buildings have been bought up and demolished. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's for the expressway more.
So you'll be able to take the tunnel, let's say, from work.
Yes.
And just
Yeah,
exit
yeah.
down
Just all the
Darling.
way.
That'll be killer.
That'd be killer, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it's going to take?
Years.
So Maggie,
like 10 years.
Maggie's son, that's what he does for a living in Sydney. He overlooked the biggest tunnel in Australia. And what they got to do is get a drill from one end to the other end, and they drill and they meet in the middle. But it's going to take 2 years to do that, just the drilling. So then imagine the building after that.
2030.
That's
it'll be
Yeah,
finished.
there you go.
There you
It'll
go.
probably be extended by a couple of
Chris
years.
is
as
gonna
It'll
well.
be
Yeah.
2035, I reckon.
Chris is going to be living under a tunnel the rest of his life.
Look, I just want the tunnel. So I can go-
Amanda said we should all go to the Tonsley for drinks.
We should.
Tonsley's cool.
Is that the one just here?
Yeah, the Tonsley.
Yeah. Yeah.
just like before you go into that underpath
yeah,
where
yeah,
you go
yeah.
to my
It's
place.
killer. Tonsley. It's like they own the same. That's probably why they've done the Marion up now. It's killer, and they got the Arkabar. It's all
Marion's nice. Yeah. That's
be
nice.
great for our commute, though. Dale says, yeah.
Thank you so much for 24 likes. King of the North is saying.
Legend.
Nice.
You know what grinds my gears?
Is
Like I'm look, I used to like when I was
Is
younger.
it that when you shave, you look like an eagle?
That is one of my grinds.
Don't shave your beard, man.
I'm not, man. Have you seen Jim shave his beard? It's
Yeah.
Pretty much shaved right now.
no.
I've
You don't
never seen
understand.
Jim with a beard.
No. You take the goatee off, and he's a different man.
I've never seen him. That's just stubble.
No.
I've never seen Jim with a
No.
beard.
One time he did it. We were away. on a boys' trip and he did it, and I was like, oh my god, what have you done?
I reckon we all rock up. I reckon
That's when he broke his ribs.
I reckon we all rock up to the next live podcast that we're on, us four, all clean shaven.
Well, I've been clean shaven lately because
It's not clean shaven.
Yeah, I did, but my clippers are broken, so
Oh, so you got to do it with a razor.
I got to do it now. I got to buy new clippers.
How do you say
again.
clippers?
Clippers.
Clappers.
Clappers.
The LA clappers.
I'm not going to speak for the rest of the night.
Anyway, what grinds my gears? Do you want to
Petition to get Chris to grow a sick mo. Oh my god, you go like a bull
Dude,
Cretan
I'll
one.
get divorced. Sure,
Can you grow a
divorce.
Cretan one?
Cretan one.
You know what I say to Jess?
Yeah, I know the one.
When
You look good with the beard.
I grew my beard massive, right? And I always go to Jess, I'm like, I'll grow it, you tell me when to shave it. And Jess looks at me when it gets too big and she's like, she'd be staring at me and she'd be like, yeah, it's time to shave.
That should be the next bet between me and
Absolutely not. There you
you.
go.
Between the Crows and Port, whoever loses has to keep a mo for a week.
I'll do
All right,
that.
next year.
A mo? What's wrong with that?
Next year?
Yeah, all right.
All right, done.
Oh,
What do you mean
what-
the mo? What do you mean like?
So
You gotta shave it
but you
and
just
keep
have
it.
to-
Yeah. All right,
Any
done.
mo you want, you can do a big chops one if you want.
No, I'm not doing. You know what? If you ask the King of the North, he used to do chops. He actually looked like Chopper Reed. You did, King. Do you remember that?
I do. Yeah, I had like a
See ya, Leah. Take it easy, bro. He's gonna go.
handlebar moustache, and I look like some thug from Eastern Europe.
You
Listen,
did, man.
My dad,
You looked awesome.
my dad growing up used to always have a mo, right? And then, you know who we told him he looks like now? It's the funniest shit now. It's actually my profile picture on PlayStation. My dad, when he was young with the mo, looked like Nacho Libre.
Well, as a community, HFD, we should do Movember, boys. Really.
Yeah, all right.
So,
He's got a beard already. It's
Hey,
already
goodbye.
November.
Yeah.
no, I mean, you have to shave up and then grow it. Is that what happened?
Yeah, we have to go clean shave and
We'll
then
get-
just a mo, I think.
We'll do a thing and get some donations.
All right,
yeah,
do it.
do a Movember.
The only thing I'm not
Big Gary
doing,
with a mo. Jess, you gonna like
I've got a beard anyway.
KP with just the
The
mustache?
only thing I'm not doing is cutting my hair.
No, just mustache.
You know, I'm just saying my hair will go nowhere for no cause.
It grows
I'll just
in
give money.
Will you
But
ever
they-
cut, will you
gonna
ever
look
cut
like-
it?
you're gonna-
Not even when you're older.
You're gonna look full Mexican.
KP, if
I am Mexican.
Crows win the grand
I'm
final,
Antonio
You're not
Banderas.
even receding at all.
Crows win the grand final very
Chris
soon. Would you
like
cut it?
Wayne Gacy.
If Crows won a grand final, would I what?
Cut your hair?
No fucking way.
Okay.
For the Crows? Well, so if you said, if you shave your head, they'll win a grand final, they could just
How
play
about,
them.
if someone told you that if you shaved your head, the reason you're shaving it is because Manchester will win every single title, would you shave it then?
No.
Oh, that's good. That means you love your hair, bro.
They should win the title on their own merits. It shouldn't be
I'm
like
saying,
fucking rigged.
If you go full
It's
grey,
not rigged. It's just
Oh, I want to be a silver fox.
long hair.
Yeah, wow. It's like Terry Silver.
Terry Silver.
Chris needs a German.
Just said he looks comical with just a mo because I've done it and we laugh. I put a
Well,
full
we're
chop.
gonna do Movember this year, guys. So we're gonna look comical.
Color your hair red and white, KP. Dr. Laz says.
We should do
No one actually know that. None of them really know how long it is, bro. That's the problem.
Mullets and mows.
grow mullets like those crazy guys.
Well,
Mullet.
he can do a mullet easy. Just save sides.
Dude,
We already
do you know how long my hair is, bro? You just don't understand.
I know how long it is. I've seen it.
It's next level.
It is
bro.
very long. It's very
Yeah.
long.
Now Blues would be go the finals.
Who's got long hair? You or Jess?
Me.
Yeah.
It's long, man.
Well,
You got longer hair than my missus.
But you know what?
I
You
got
should
long hair.
when you
haven't
if
cut
we
it
ever
for a
do
long
like
time.
anything, we go out. You should actually drop it. It's so cool.
Did you know how hot it gets?
Yeah, I know. But during the winter, it'll be right.
Why
It
don't
gets
you
hot.
ever rock the hair down? Like,
Dude, it's like, because once it gets dry,
No.
it's like a mane.
No.
Chris needs Crows colours for Movember. Yes. Jess goes, I'm jealous. See about that?
Anyway, you know what grinds my gears? Like people like I used to hate when I was younger. I used to oh, Adelaide shit. I don't like living here. And then I moved away and I came back and I love it here now. Right?
Why did you hate Adelaide?
I don't hate it. I
You're
just
one
like
of those upscale hippies?
yeah. And I'm like, I was just young and stupid. And you got this guy from Sydney come the other day from TikTok, and he goes to Rundle Mall and he goes, "Oh, there's nothing to do here," and he's asking all these bogans. And they're like, yeah, Adelaide's the worst, this and that. And it pisses me off because there is things to do here, right? But these idiots come over here and they put a bad name to South Australia and Adelaide. I go, in Melbourne and Sydney, right? All right, if you love shopping, it's killer there, right? But other than that, what more can you do in Melbourne and Sydney where you
Well,
can't do here?
It depends what you like. Melbourne is a lot more greener city than Adelaide. Like, it depends what like Childo saying. If you live there and you like that, it's a very green city.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, apart from the shopping, I know the shopping's better.
It depends. If you like living right near the water, like Melbourne, you can be in the city and be next to the water.
You know,
in
but if you
Melbourne.
love the beach, if you like
Yeah,
summer,
that's
the
different,
beach.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I'm just saying, like there's stuff to do everywhere and every. I'm not saying Melbourne. I love Melbourne. Just I hate people that come to places and they just bag it without really knowing it. Pisses me off.
Yeah, it depends what you like. Adelaide is quiet.
It's quiet, yeah, it's quieter than because there's less population here. But would you rather live in Melbourne with what 6 million people, or in Adelaide with 1.5?
Well, that goes on to what you're trying to say. Like, I don't like people slandering our city, but I do like us being a hidden gem. And
We are a hidden gem, man. Our wine regions.
It depends what you like, bro. I remember I told you this before. I love cities. I could live in Melbourne, New York, like that. When I've been there, I love cities.
Yeah, yeah.
It depends if you like them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
would you have to live in the CDB or could you go?
If I was in Melbourne, I wouldn't live in the suburbs.
Yeah, but you can't. You
I
can't.
want to live in the city. If I had to live in a suburb like we do here, I'd just stay in Adelaide.
Yeah, but
Like
what?
if I was in New
Yeah,
York
I
and they said
agree.
you got to go to
I
New
agree with
Jersey,
that,
I ain't
KP.
living there. Yeah, see,
because
you
there's
got to live in the city. Like Childo lives in the Docklands, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, you got to live in the city. You have to.
Sure, I think there's 750,000 that just live in the city
You have
in
to.
Melbourne.
You can't live in the suburbs. I wouldn't. Live
I
in the
went. I
suburbs.
went. To, I
You
went.
may
To,
as well just stay in Adelaide.
You never have to
I
drive.
was
It
with
wouldn't
Mel.
be the, if I lived in the suburbs here, it wouldn't be the same.
No, that's right.
I was with Childo in Melbourne, right? And I swear, like, this is not like a racist comment or anything, but I actually felt like I was in a different country.
It is. There's a lot. It's multi. There's so many
It
other
is.
I was
nationalities.
the
Yeah.
white guy.
Yeah.
Like I was the the Aussie guy, and I'm from a Greek background.
The
In the tram, I just felt like I was in
It is.
China.
It's like that. Melbourne is much like
Yep.
that now because
Yeah.
it's
That's what it's like
yeah.
in the
Melbourne.
city.
Jess is laughing because she said the
But
same.
what night
It's
is
like
it? It's Tuesday night, right? If
Yeah.
we go to the city right now,
It'd be dead.
there's nothing to do in the
But
city.
Melbourne would be going.
Childo can walk out his front door.
No, man, I was in
Nah,
Melbourne.
Melbourne every day.
I was in
You can go
Melbourne.
out, bro.
There was like only
There'll be
like
some-
Chinese places
Nah,
open
nah,
at
but you
night.
can, man. You can go out, man.
There'll be-
Adelaide's CBD, like John's saying, is dead. That people rather go to Marion Shopping Centre than go to Adelaide because it's there's-
Not many
you can
people
get
in the
everything
city.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Pub, there's more pubs. More
Yeah.
pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, people go to pubs.
But there is like I remember when I was living in Perth, like there was nothing to do there after 8 o'clock. At least here you can go get something that's open 24 hours. You can go to Village, you can go to Da Vinci's open 3 a.m. You can go to Hanson Road's open. There's a lot of places open late.
Who the fuck's going to answer?
No, there's a pizza place. There's a pizza bar there.
What are you getting at Hanson Road?
There's a pizza bar there. It's killer.
Listen, the thing is that
saying.
I'll say though is I love cities, but you know what?
Diseases.
But you know what though? I do not. I like cities, right? But I do not like Sydney.
Why is that?
I don't like the people. Because they're upscale wannabes that think they're like the new New York or LA, and they're all snobby and shit, and I do not like it.
I didn't mind it. I mean, I've only been there once.
Melbourne's way better.
I enjoyed Melbourne more.
Melbourne's
I've been there
friendlier.
long more.
Friendlier, yeah.
Yeah, friendlier. They're so uptight there. Like they think they're the new New York,
I prefer Melbourne.
and they're not.
But
They're
you know,
like,
all I'm saying
Jess
is,
is cracking up.
all I'm saying is,
Legs are open on Hanson Road, Dales.
but there's a killer pizza bar there, bro.
I love how Chris puts us a
What
landmark.
pizza bar?
Why
Why
was
was
Hanson Road Pizza?
You get nice pizza as well.
Yeah, it's good pizza.
I'm just saying, like in Perth, when I was living in Perth, you couldn't find
No,
any
but Perth's
place.
even worse than Adelaide. Perth's like,
I don't know if it's now, but when I was living there, you couldn't find a place open.
yeah, that's
at
different.
8 o'clock, and there was no Sunday trading. It was like, what the heck? I think they got Sunday trading now, but Adelaide had just like there was more happening
Yeah.
here. The nightlife on Saturday night, I reckon the nightlife here is pretty good. It is on a Saturday night. It is, man.
It's a younger
What?
crowd now, really.
Yeah, I know, but
What
like,
is it
you
though?
can go
Really,
out.
even though when you look at it, listen, my brother's been a DJ for almost 30 years. And really there's
Well, what can you do in Melbourne? Like,
3
what,
or 4 clubs that are like big. The rest are just little shitty ones in
you
Adelaide.
know, but there's the bars. The bars are cool, and
Yeah, I know. But in Melbourne, you walk into Culture Kings, a sneaker store, and there's a DJ there, bro. That don't happen here.
I mean,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's a shop.
is it Peel Street here? That's pretty cool for, you know, 30
Pim
and above,
Street,
really?
yeah, Pim and
Yeah.
It's not like in the old days.
No.
Town's different.
Peel Street.
Peel Street, yeah.
Listen, like,
We had more fun
The way John put it, like
Yeah.
the way John put it is like, and Jess saying it, Melbourne's got way cooler bars than us.
Yeah.
Like, we got our
Yeah.
bars are all the same.
I agree with that, Jess.
Cremorne, they're all the same.
Definitely.
But like, if you lived in Melbourne, like Childo said it, I ain't going to live in the suburbs though.
Yeah.
I'll just live here. If, you got to
No
live in the
way.
CBD.
Yeah, I just don't like people coming.
Same with New York. You're not going to go live in New Jersey.
I just don't like people coming over, like
No.
give it a chance. This
Yeah,
guy just
well-
came out. This guy from City just came.
Yeah,
and
but
like,
that's Sydney, bro. I told you they're so
Keep
uptight
it
people.
hidden, Jim. We want to be quiet.
They're all
Don't want the elites here.
Sydney think
All the elites are here, mate.
dude, Sydney think that they are the new New York. That's how they are. But they're like so far from it.
Look,
It's not fun.
I'm happy, man. I'm happy here, and yeah.
I'm happy. City of Churches, that's mine.
But yeah, I've lived in
100%.
Perth and that, so.
Mark says, anyone know where to get good pills?
Mark Jones is wild tonight, man.
Just waiting for a mate, Dale.
You know what I like?
Road.
I like the South Aussie country, like the countryside.
That's nice. Our like
Yeah.
wine region and that is really
Yeah,
nice.
the
We
country.
got the best. Bros are the best
But
in
one of the-
Australia.
I
maybe?
think so.
In
Oh,
the world.
if Rob is still there, Rob will tell
Yeah.
us. If Rob is still on, he'll tell you.
Probably in the world.
Rob is he knows his wine.
It's gonna,
Even McLaren Vale's good.
It
I
is.
think they're going to play a
McLaren Vale's
game
the
at
best.
the
They
Bros
will
this year.
gather. We'll have to go there, man.
Yeah, the Bros again.
Oh, you mean when the season restarts?
We'll
in
do a
8
wine.
months?
We'll do a wine tour.
See,
Hey,
that's why
you mean when the season restarts in like 8 months?
Yeah.
And they get 6 months off and they complain they got too many games. Soccer players had 2 weeks off.
Yeah, true.
jeez.
True.
Maslin's is the best, Dale said. The nice thing about Adelaide is Glenelg, Central Market, Adelaide Hills, and hidden cafes and boutiques in the southern hills, Jesse's saying. That is
Right.
nice.
I
Like
love-
we've got Harndorf and things like
I
that.
love Glenelg and I go to Central Markets all the
Yeah,
time. So.
that's-
Central markets are amazing, man.
Yeah, I love
But you know what? I went to the one
And
in
they're
Melbourne.
They're
They're
redoing
good
them
too.
again.
Can I tell you something?
The ones in Melbourne are good.
I've been to Melbourne City more recently than I've been to Adelaide City.
Yeah.
Because other than the markets, like you're saying, the markets, and there's nice things that we got. Our hills are beautiful, like Woodside, Harndorf. We got those things that are killer. But that's like I said, that's why if you're going to Melbourne, you're going to live in the city. You got to like that, so you know.
Oh, man.
Not our city, to be honest. In comparison, though, that's what Jess saying. Our city's not like John said. You can't go to the city now. What's going to be open? Nothing. A 7-Eleven, and it'll be called like
Pancake
Smart
Kitchen.
Mart or something. Yeah,
I haven't
exactly.
been there for ages.
Still there.
The one in Ballarat's killer. Have you been to the one in Ballarat?
No.
Pancake Kitchen Ballarat is.
I want those fluffy pancakes.
Oh, fresh air pancakes. Chudo, get fresh air pancakes, bro.
Yeah,
Uber
fresh air
them. Uber
pancakes.
them.
Have you had
Oh,
those?
my
Where
God.
are they?
No.
It's just. I think it's called fresh air pancakes. In the CBD, they'll Uber it to you. It's. They're like this fluffy
way.
dude. They're fucking wild.
I need to have some of these fluffy
Dude.
pancakes. So.
Next, me and Jess are going later in September. I'll snap them to you all.
You know, I went to a Viking
I'll have a
bar.
look.
Yeah, I know the Viking bar, but apparently it's a bit over.
Where?
Did you like it, Childo, the Viking bar?
I like going there once. I wouldn't go again.
Yeah,
Elizabeth that shows her a stick of
Do you drink out of like a horn?
Yeah, you do. It's
do?
killer. That's
Yeah,
the
you
best
do.
part.
It's unreal.
Yep.
Paul says wood oven
Scorn.
sourdough
No, that's
margarita
scorn.
pizza with pesto is wild.
It is.
My wood oven pizza is the best.
It is nice. Actually, we've done a video of how to make that. So
You're just Hawaiian,
It's
Red,
open.
bro.
It's open till 12:30 KP. I can order it now.
Oh my god, Childo, if you get fresh air pancakes and show us live, you know how good they are, bro. Jess loves them. Jess will be
Come on.
laughing.
Should I get
Dude,
some?
they're so nice, man. I think I had the Nutella one. It's like so fluffy. You eat it, you're like, oh, dude, they're the best, man.
oh my god, I'm hungry now.
Dude, they're so good. Yo, I'm back. My phone died. I couldn't find a charger. Mex, how you doing, man?
Next legend.
Where's Temp? Where's I Love Cake? Where's Temp? Man?
Temp on. Temp on.
I'm Mathazar. George, you know who George is? George is going to be... Now, George will be the captain. Captain is Tim Allen.
What's up, that?
What's Jim?
Jim is going to be like...
No, Jim's a golden girl.
you're Laredo. Jim,
like
yeah,
the
Jim's
girl.
the one that... What's the one? Mike
That was
with the
Chris
hair?
Laredo. I can't see the
Laredo.
connection.
Oh,
Sergeant
Laredo.
check. Sergeant check.
Now, Chris can be... Not Laredo. Chris can be...
Oh, how? Oh, Laredo.
Oh,
How
no,
you grow.
that's me. I'm going to go... Oh, Laredo, how you've grown.
What are they?
Why
What
can
are
be
they
the
called,
guy that- the
KP?
guy that we're thinking
Fresh
of-
air pancakes.
Who's Tim Allen? Who's Tim Allen?
That's George. George
George.
loves him.
Okay.
George loves him.
Fresh air paint. No, but which one should I buy? Which one should I get?
Jess.
Have you got a favourite?
Jess, tell him what the best one is.
Oh, you're gonna get one now?
If he shows us live,
Maybe.
it's the best, bro.
Oh my god.
Jess, tell
Let's do it.
Childo what the best one is. I think it was some
Oh.
Nutella one I had. It was fucking wicked.
Let's see how quick your Uber Eats can.
Dale says Galaxy Quest, one of the best moves ever.
Yeah.
Team Adelaide.
Yeah.
I'd say, what's that?
Strawberry, Jess reckons. Childo.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm looking.
I thought the Team Adelaide.
I've found so many hidden gems in Melbourne. just
Straw.
walking
Is it
around.
strawberry
Little
souffle,
cafes.
Jess?
Dude, there's one. I think it's Latrobe Street. Like you go down this alley, there's these cafes in there.
Yeah.
That's what's the best about it. You can get up, they're way better than ours. Like, we've got the ones in the market. That's it.
I'm just gonna say what we're gonna do, KP, is redo that pancake challenge.
Yeah,
because
read the
was-
chats, Childo. Jess is writing.
That pancake challenge we did was so bad.
It looked dense.
It was.
Listen,
dense.
if Amanda and Jess, like they said,
It was
can
so
come
dense.
and make
It was so
the
dense.
pancakes properly
You
for
guys
us,
look like you were gonna be
dude, it was
sick.
like eating concrete.
Dude, it was the worst experience of my life.
Listen,
Probably worse than Big V challenge.
listen. If Jess and Amanda can come, like they said, and make them
There we
properly,
go.
I
Look
will
at
do
that.
them again.
Maybe you should,
It was the worst.
Hey, look at the fresh air. They're wicked,
Oh,
bro.
nice.
What about this?
They're
No.
wicked.
Hey?
How much
Yeah,
are they?
that's killer.
How
man.
much
That's what I want to try. I tried to go find them in
What
Melbourne.
they
but
charge you?
They were closed on that day. that I
See,
was trying to find
they're
them.
not filling. They're airy and fluffy, amazing. See, Jess, I had the Nutella one. Oh,
What,
So
are they,
good.
what are they charging for?
Oh my god.
I'm not sure, but they're worth it.
I think we can have them here
16,
somewhere.
Yeah, but not as
16.50.
$16.50.
Dude, you got to try it, Jim. You got to do it, bro.
It's worth the money.
Yeah, it's worth it, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're so nice. But see, that's the shit. Like, if you're in the CBD, the Uber options you've got in Melbourne compared to us is like,
Oh, of course.
Oh,
It's
so
bigger.
good.
It's bigger.
it's incredible.
So
Yeah,
it's not in Adelaide.
it is.
I think there is one here, but it's not as good.
Do you think the coffee's better in Adelaide or
Yes.
Melbourne? Coffee's better here.
Yes.
Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better here.
No more poshy.
Adelaide is one of the
Chomp.
Adelaide and Melbourne. Both of them are considered
Similar.
like coffee capitals
Have
of the
a
world.
I'll never
Cappuccino.
forget. I went to Italy for coffee, and I thought it would be good.
But they love short black.
It was so shit.
All I got, asked for a latte, and all the guy did was
He wouldn't.
put milk in it,
Yeah, that's what he'll do.
and that was it.
'Cause they don't believe. They believe in. They have macchiato.
I said I came all the way to Italy for this shit.
I would have laughed my head off if I
But
was
the
there.
thing is,
I'd love to see the
do you
disappointment.
consider
of Jim.
yourself,
It was like, good.
I was so disappointed.
no, but the
man.
thing is, do you consider yourself? Do you actually like coffee?
I like coffee.
No. So do you drink black coffee?
Yeah, yeah.
Do I drink it?
Yeah.
I do drink black coffee. I
But
don't
is
mind
it
it.
because you like it?
I put salt in it and
Not only
it
that,
makes it
Less
sweet.
bitter. Less bitter.
Less bitter with
This is my
salt.
experience.
Because the thing they say is about coffee is if you can drink coffee black without sugar and enjoy it, you actually like it.
Yeah, I do.
But if you've got to have a cappuccino or something every time, you don't
don't.
actually
I
like
can
coffee.
drink a
You're just
black
addicted
coffee.
to the caffeine.
yeah,
can
yeah,
drink
that's
a
Yeah,
right.
I like black coffee, but
Tastes
if you
good.
get a nice proper black coffee in Italy, it'll be
No, this experience with the milk.
Your long blacks were nice. Sorry.
Yeah, it was
sorry,
black-
sorry.
He was
Black coffee as
smoking
well.
as well. And he put it was just milk, and then he buttered out his cigarette and go, here you go.
What's your favorite coffee, Childo? How do you drink your coffee?
Have you heard the story when you went to
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino?
Cappuccino.
Where?
Can you tell the story when you went to Korea and they were like, the security, what happened? Can you just explain? It's the best story ever.
That one. I was traveling the world and was on holidays, and every checkpoint, like security, I was getting questioned, like before going to Greece, like in Dubai or wherever, in Singapore, through the checkout, because I was really dark and had a beard and looked quite, suspicious, and got to the island of Ikaria, and going through the checkpoint, and my phone I was beeping. I was bloody beeping. I had my phone, my wallet, like everything in my pocket. I go, man, do you want me to take everything out? And the guy goes to me, come on, Malaga. And in the airport it says smoking, $500 fine.
Oh, yeah.
But the border security guy was smoking. And he goes, I go, do you take everything out? He said, no, hurry up, man.
Well, it's like when I went to Thailand, right? I went to Thailand, and in
Put
the
him for
Thai,
the best.
in the Thai airport, you know what the sign says there? I'm in Thailand. And I'm looking at it with Jess, and it says, no weapons to be carried in luggage. And I'm looking at it going, aren't they meant to check? Or they're just going on an honour system in Thailand that you're not going to put a gun in your fucking...
I'll never forget when I went to Greece for the first. I hadn't been for a long time, and my family were meant to. I was going to meet my family. No one,
Yeah.
no one rocked.
No one rocked up.
No one rocked up to the airport, and so I just I had to catch a bus. I didn't know where I was going.
Jimmy's stories are wild.
I didn't know where I was going, and then I was on the bus, and then I could it was like there was buses on fire, and there was like the bus driver was reading the paper and smoking at the same time.
What do you mean on fire? Like,
It was smoking non-stop.
Dude,
and the bus on fire?
No, cigarette.
my dad was telling me he's in Cyprus, right? And there was this like 4-car pile-up in Cyprus. So, here, the person at the back usually gets that fault, right? My dad reckons the cop rocked up, right? And he's like this. He's with his cigarro and he goes, looks over, and one of them was a tourist.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, freaking out. And the cop goes, oh, you better get out of here, man. Like, you know, and he's like, oh, but aren't I going to get insurance? And the cop started laughing and walked off.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And roadworks was funny there. Like,
Yeah.
I know the whole time, 3 months I was there was one road and they had blocked it off, and there was no one working. It was just blocked off for 3 months.
That's crazy.
Okay, it's on the way.
Oh, my God. Chris going to show us
Oh my god.
fresh air pancakes live. That's wicked.
Do you guys wish that Australia was like Greece in that way?
No.
Oh, I wish it was
days
in
back,
between. Like, when I
or-
was in America, I wish Australia was like
What do you mean? What do you mean?
in between.
In between what?
You know
What
how
do
like
you
the cops don't really care over
Yeah,
there.
I wish it
Oh.
was in between.
They bribe them, man.
I think here we're too
Like here-
we go by the book too much here.
Well, it's like I told you that
over
story.
there, yeah. It's too much here and it's too
Little there.
little there.
Dude,
Like,
it's
there's
like
no
a-
in between.
Oh,
Yeah,
same
yeah,
when I was in America.
yeah.
You want it to be like in between.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it's
Well,
like I told.
America's just ridiculous.
Oh, dude, it's like I told you that thing about the breathalyzer. I had an argument with the cop because I had no idea, like about the thing. I go to him. He goes, "I see it," and I go, "I don't want this," and he's like, "Well, I don't want it," and I'm like, "Well, isn't it in your budget to get rid of the straw?" I'm like, "What are you doing? You're just standing here."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he was like, we were like full argument. And I'm like, why don't you have buckets to get rid of your bio waste? I'm like every other company does. And he's looking at me going, oh. I'm like, well, why should I have to get rid of it? Because you know what people are going to do to cops? They're going to go like this, drive down the street, just to fuck them off, and they're going to drop it out the window.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're too by the book here.
Yeah, like it's,
Way.
I got pulled
my-
over.
my
I got
friend-
pulled over in New Zealand. He was pretty chilled. He was.
Yeah.
He
You got
wasn't
pulled
too
over?
bad. Yeah, because I accidentally went over the line. It was on the highway, and he goes, "You went over the line." Some shit.
That's crazy, man.
well, you know, they reckon
But he
we're,
goes, "Oh, look, you're from Australia. Just be careful next
Let you
time."
off.
And
Yeah.
off
they
the-
reckon statistically we're the worst drivers in the country. They reckon we've got the biggest lanes and the most amount of accidents
Where in Adelaide?
in Adelaide.
Well,
Nah, the bigger lanes are in Perth.
Well, that's what they reckon.
100%, man. Ask the king.
Maybe.
They've got you can fit 2 cars
In one lane.
in one
probably.
lane there.
But they're probably considering us with Melbourne and Sydney and stuff like
in
that.
Greece, everyone had they had a car, a motorbike. I asked them, "You have a license?" No. What happens if you get pulled over? Just $100.
We got the
Oh,
worst
Greece is
roads.
next level, man.
Yeah, our roads are terrible.
They were
Worst.
giving us quads over there with no like identification, man.
Yeah.
So
But Perth has the best roads. Like their roads are amazing.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
They got the best houses too. They're all double brick.
All
Stand.
They don't know nothing but double brick.
It's
If you
100%.
built a house
That's
there,
foundation.
No, no, yeah, that's
veneer,
right.
they would laugh at you.
Yeah, they don't know what brick veneer is.
Perth's rich, man.
Perth-
They can build like
Double
Best
brick,
foundation.
bro.
Double brick everywhere.
Everywhere.
They
got the
Every
money.
house is double
Solid.
brick.
Sand foundation.
Perth's got money, man.
Pattaya, pedo,
Is
Pattaya.
WA the
What's
richest
that?
state?
A lot of money comes out from next to the mines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I reckon it's close too.
Richest state. Like, what does that even mean? Oh, your state's rich.
No, a lot of money comes
That's
out
why
of
they're
there.
putting money into nice
But it
roads.
doesn't mean the people are rich. They're just they're like
The premier,
us.
the last premier,
there are a lot of millionaires there though.
wasn't he like dictator?
Yeah, if you work in the mines.
I don't know, just people that are rich live over there.
Mm.
Like
Paul says, "G'day, King of the North."
Paul is wild.
Paul is wild.
G'day, Paul. How you doing?
Paul, like you know what Paul loves? He loves the stats from the King of the
Paul
North.
loves AstraZeneca.
That's it.
No, he
Sorry,
loves the
Paul. I was
stats.
just distracted getting my
Wait.
app set up
Wait, can
and
you?
watching the little man deliver my food.
That's the best.
Hey, King of the North, can you do some stats? Like, just do some kind of stats, like a weather report or something for
Jeez.
Paul?
I love when you
Jeez.
go around the grounds. with
pressure.
King of the North.
Around the grounds, King of the North.
Around the grounds.
Mate, you're gonna take bloody. You're gonna be on the football show soon, mate.
Do this for Chris. This is me. This is like my favorite part of the movie. You know that bit when he's like, we are actors. A very clever deception.
Is it fair that Childo's got 2 teams?
No, I said this. You're not allowed to support 2 teams. He's got to be Carlton or Port. He's got to pick.
We need a final decision from
It's
Childo.
a tough one. It's a tough
Which
one.
one?
He has to go one team.
He's got to pick a team. He's got to be one team. He can't just be like, oh, I love Port.
I
Just
think you
'cause they're
should,
doing good.
pay-
Why can't you just buck the trend?
No,
Why?
because we're HFD. We'll pick a team. Everyone's got to pick a team.
You should paint your face half, man.
I made it to say hello. Damn, how are you, buddy?
Damn, where have you been, bro?
How are you, bro?
Jimmy T.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Jam
Jimmy
in
T.
the house. But Childo,
Right, so you want some?
Chil-
You want
need-
some stats?
You need one team only, Childo.
Oh no, the King of the North ruined that
Doesn't
one.
matter. Still got damn.
Damn.
Didn't want to move him.
What's the stats, King?
Give me some
Chulo.
stats. All right. It's Tuesday the first, and it's evening here in Melbourne. It's 7 degrees, 8% chance of rain.
Oh my God,
And
8%?
the wind is blowing northeast at 6 kilometres an hour.
Oh, we love that.
Humidity is 85%, and the moon set. They got moon set. That's
Brendan
ridiculous.
Douglas over here.
Moon set at 7:05 a.m. And those stats are brought to you by.
We
You
haven't,
never know.
we
I
haven't
don't know
got.
that.
We haven't
No,
got.
we need to make an
haven't got-
application so people around the world can
That
just
was
plug
wicked.
into the Weather Channel.
HFD weather.
Childo
wicked.
pronounces the weather to him. So,
That's the best.
that was great, man. I love
Wait,
it.
how did Chulo get this name?
Childo is the Brazilian soccer name. I put his name like
You should
mine.
go for Jimmy.
Kirio Kandro. I'll get it. I'll get Jimmy's. But then I'll have to minimize and Childo will go missing.
He'd be lost in the abyss somewhere. We currently have a southeast 138 degrees, 5.1.
Oh, southeast north,
Uh,
138 degrees, 5.1 over 6.8 knots.
There you go.
6.0 knots.
Well, you guys are.
I need punch my
That's
brother
right.
first day in the month. Yeah, punch him, bro. I always punch my brother.
Is it
There
a
we go.
pinching?
HFD weather Breaking Bad.
It's pinching.
It's great.
Pinching a punch the first day of the month.
HFD weather better than Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, did you like the ending of Breaking Bad, by the way?
Yeah.
How good was it?
The
One of
ending was
endings.
good, but I don't think it was as good as everyone made it out to be.
Did Walter
Yeah.
redeem himself a bit?
He
But
did,
I-
but I still don't think it was as everyone made it out to be like it was the best thing since
But you
sliced
know
bread.
what?
It wasn't
All endings.
not
liked
as
it.
good.
Are not
That's,
as good.
I agree. I said that. I did say that. That's
I
Seinfeld
liked it.
ending wasn't as
yeah,
good.
but it's
No.
never because ending.
Yeah.
But listen,
Sopranos ending wasn't as
listen.
good.
I thought it was a masterpiece.
You know that I'm the biggest.
I did too. Dan.
I am the biggest Seinfeld buff out there. You know that. I'm the biggest Seinfeld fan. But if you break it, Seinfeld down, season 9 as a whole isn't as good as like season 2, 3, 4.
Well, Larry David's not a part of season
Exactly.
9.
And it's not. It's more. It gets more comical and it's a bit more out there, like things that are not real.
Yeah.
Whereas you go earlier, it's
How
more
many years did that run for?
9 seasons.
Yeah.
Nice, wow.
What's your favorite Seinfeld season? Do you have an actual favorite season?
I reckon
I
4,
reckon 5 or 4 around
See,
that
my
sort of
favorite's
thing.
actual 3.
3.
With Keith Hernandez is in it. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the
yeah,
Chinese
The
restaurant.
spit? Is it the spit one?
Yeah. Like they're
That's
two,
funny.
2 and 3 are
The
wild.
best episode I ever saw
King of the
Seinfeld,
stats.
was when George was getting married and his wife died. Like,
Yeah,
licking the
that's
lemon.
season 7.
Yeah,
You know, I
that was
love the pirate shirt one.
That's the best. That's season 5.
Yeah, the puppy shirt.
Puppy
shirt.
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 So that's the best because George
puppy
gets his
shirt.
job, you know, he gets the woman and then
Oh
he gets
my
burnt.
god, I
George,
love
George
the
was
puppy
the best. I think
shirt.
George was the best.
And he had those hands.
My
he was
baby
so-
blue, Dan says, yeah. This is baby. Baby blue. This
Baby
is
blue.
son, baby blue.
Golden Boy?
Golden boy.
Golden Boy.
Golden boy is the Iron Man. He goes out there, he fights everybody.
I agree. I don't think there's been a better show like Seinfeld ever.
Not a
Sitcom.
sitcom. It's the best sitcom ever.
Ever. Yeah.
Breaking
I mean-
Bad is up there as the best, like, serious show. It's probably one of the
There are
best.
people that will debate it
Really?
and say Friends, but I think Seinfeld.
Friends is not even in the same stratosphere
No,
as
but there are
Seinfeld.
people
I don't
out there
know.
that will say
Yeah,
it.
but
No,
it's
don't
always a
care.
debate
Yeah, no,
of
don't care.
Seinfeld and Friends.
There
But
is a
even
debate,
the
it is.
even the professional like critics and that will always put Seinfeld above Friends.
But
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
don't get me wrong. I've watched Friends and I've laughed. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I've
you laugh,
laughed
but it's not as
Friends,
good.
but I'm more a Seinfeld.
You know
guy.
what? You watch it now, it's not that funny.
Listen, tell me, right?
I
Any,
don't like Phoebe. Phoebe's not funny
she's
at all. to
terrible.
me.
She was terrible.
Terrible.
I reckon
Joey-
Ross is my favorite.
Yeah, Ross.
But
is
listen,
pretty
can
good.
I ask you a
Awkward-
question?
awkwardness
Let me
of
ask you a
Ross.
question,
So
right? Are any one of the girls, right? If you were picking them, comparing them, as good as Elaine? No way. And are anyone? I love Joey and that, and Ross and that. But are any one of them as good as George and Kramer and that? No,
No.
way, man.
No
They're
way.
not.
It's a different
But
show,
they're just not as good. You pick Costanza over them any day.
Oh no, oh yeah, I will. For me, yeah. But I can see why people will like.
What do you reckon, Monica? was
Friends
the-
Hess, so Hess.
Monica, the funniest out of the girls? A bit crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Probably.
I mean,
yeah.
I used to love Jennifer Aniston back.
Yeah,
in the day.
but because she was. The
Yeah, but that was because you liked her or because she was the funniest on the show?
you had a poster of her in your
No,
bedroom.
no comment.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like,
Chris had a poster.
I used to like Pamela Anderson back in the day.
Oh, who didn't?
well,
It was
everyone liked Pamela Anderson. Like,
We did.
that was like our
team. Everyone is,
Like
look at
our
this.
perfect teen
I
moment.
used to post. I did, man. I posted over my room.
Everyone in our chat is saying that Friends is Hess.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we are a Seinfeld community, really. So.
It's
Sure
just
is the
because,
place that I do.
listen, I like Matt LeBlanc and Chandler, but they're not as good as like Seinfeld. They're not as.
No.
Have you seen them now? The ones.
Mark Johns is laughing. I used to love, yeah.
He still has a poster, Amanda says.
I think,
And
yeah,
Cindy,
Matt-
I used to
Matt-
love Cindy Crawford.
Matt
too.
LeBlanc went off the
Who does-
rails.
No,
No, the
Chandler.
other guy,
not
Chandler.
LeBlanc.
Chandler.
Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah, Matthew Perry.
Luke
yeah,
Perry's
Perry,
brother
yeah.
went off the rails.
He's lost the plot.
The others are not too bad, I think. They're all right.
Do you know George's Gumbato? His full name is Luke Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
My brother.
I've got to give it a shout out. Like, you know, talking about our older episodes, Lucas, what happened to him?
Lucas, my brother. Krillin comes on.
You got
Krillin's been on
to
the
say
few.
thank you to them too.
Nah, fuck him. I'll smash him.
I got to say thank you to Lucas.
Nah, fuck him.
They brought in a
I'm
lot of
only
people.
joking.
Reborn and
Reborn's wild.
Dobster.
Yeah, I remember Dobster.
Dobster's wicked.
Remember the Dobster?
Mm.
Can't answer that damn mystery.
Someone answer me this.
What's
Did you
this?
say answer or answer?
Someone answer me this.
Answer.
I say answer.
Answer what?
Answer.
Can't answer that
Answer.
damn mystery. I say answer. Did you say
What? I
answer?
didn't even see
I
the
don't know,
question.
man. You confuse.
Did you say answer?
I don't know.
Answer.
I can't even see the
Answer,
question.
answer.
Has there been a question? I haven't seen
What's
it.
the answer?
He just says,
I reckon
someone
it's
answer me.
answer.
It's answer.
It's
It's
answer.
answer. Why is it answer?
Answer.
We
Oh.
grew up together in the early years. What happened to us?
Look,
I'm-
Dale. No, Dale.
I'm-
Answer. Dale's saying answer, bro.
Hey, children, is it answer or answer?
See, I met Kerry. And that's
Answer.
what changed my whole
It's
thing.
answer.
Answer.
Yeah, it is.
It's like cancer.
So you went off the
It's not
Perth.
cancer.
You went off the Perth.
That's
and,
different.
And hanged out with Childo, and me and Kerry stayed here.
I think that's what happened.
Talking Adelaidean.
Maybe that's why.
That's right.
I think
because
I-
I was
Yeah, I've got
originally
it all
from
on-
Sydney, so he
both,
started.
but I can't see it.
I was
What's-
talking like a
what's
Sydney
the
guy when I
question?
first met Chris.
That's it.
When I met, yeah, he changed my life.
Yeah.
He says,
Yeah.
Write it again, damn, the question.
he
Because
already
we
said,
didn't see it.
He goes, let's go to me truck and get me pie out of the car. And I'm like, what, me?
What?
That's what he say. He always say
Yeah.
me. What we?
Oh, damn says,
Always say
yeah.
that.
Damn says, how the fuck is Home and Away still on the air?
Is it?
Oh, home and
I
away.
Yeah, get rid of it.
I know Neighbours wrapped it up. I think
Yeah, neighbours gone.
Neighbours gone.
Yeah,
Neighbours was-
Home and
Dude, I
Away.
haven't watched free
Yeah,
TV.
but were you a Neighbours or a Home and Away guy back in the day?
Oh my
No.
god. Oh my god,
Oh
guys.
my God,
the,
fresh air
the
pancakes.
man's on the way.
I was Neighbours.
It's answer. It's answer everywhere but SA. Dale
The
says.
bike's on the way.
Nice.
I've always said answer.
It's answer.
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 Everywhere in Australia except SA.
Yeah, well, we're in
I got
SA.
a question for you. Was Jimmy T your wingman when you met Amanda?
Yes, he was.
Jimmy T.
He was. Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. He was.
Amanda, was Jimmy
He was
T,
my wingman, man.
was Jimmy T a good wingman,
I was.
Amanda?
Hey, look, man. He did his job.
He did his job?
That's hilarious, man.
That's funny.
He was Jimmy T used to come to Perth all the time, man.
I had a missed call from Krillin. Should I ring him live back?
You should
It's wild. Live TV call.
We'll ring him back live.
answer.
Answer.
I say answer too.
Answer.
Answer.
I don't
I'll
say
say-
answer. I say answer.
I'll say
I
to
say
Chris.
answer.
I'll tell
I
him he's
reckon
going
you
to
say
come.
answer too.
I've never said answer.
What's the answer?
Just give him a
What's
heads
the
up,
answer?
Heads up his life.
Nah, I won't tell him. I'll just tell him, if you want to talk to us, come on the chat.
man.
You say answer.
Answer. Childo, is it there?
Chulo.
I say answer. Krillin's not
Yeah, I'm
picking
still
up.
here. I'm just gonna have to go in a minute.
You're a good wingman, man.
We're live. Well, if you want to talk, you got to come on the chat, bro.
I'll never forget the.
Oh, you're speaking to the public.
Did Amanda go to you first to say,
What's the
I
matter?
like the look of that guy? Or how did it happen?
That happened.
What do you want?
We were just friends, man, when we
Okay.
first met. But like, you know,
I'll say-
All right, see you later.
You said
we went, we went to a pub and we met them there.
I'm the
Yeah,
Cupid.
yeah.
Bye
We
bye.
didn't know who they were.
Were you trying to hit on her friends or what was going on?
No, I'm the Cupid arranger.
See, answer is American. Damn, is saying answer is American. It is. Answer
I
is
was the
American.
mobile dating site, man.
You'd remember that.
Jim was a Casanova, bro.
What's this answer?
Jimmy Love.
What do you mean answer?
Jimmy
That's
Love.
American. That is American.
I've always said
How is
answer.
We're answer. We
You
say
say answer, don't you, King?
Answer. I say answer. Yeah.
There you go.
yeah, but he says Dolmades.
Dolmades.
Answer.
Because I'll never forget the time I went.
Do I say that right, KP?
Answer.
It's Dolmades.
I'm even confused how I say
The
it.
D,
don't
the
know.
D in Greek is pronounced like a TH.
Okay.
I can't wait to see these fluffy pancakes.
I was also
Oh,
Chris's
that's so
wingman when he was doing the post run.
Oh, really?
He was.
That was
Ask
Remember that lady?
Childo. Ask Childo to say pool.
Huh?
That's what Amanda
Cool.
said.
that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said pool.
Pool.
Pure.
Let's go to the
Pool.
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 Cool.
It's pool, man.
Have you told you?
I respect anything the
He goes,
king
no,
says.
he said
Pool,
he
man.
said pool.
How do you say pure?
Pool.
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 He said pool.
Pure.
So what? If you're going to play a game of pool,
Pew, pew, pew.
if you're going to play a game of pool, how does he say
It's
it?
a, let's go play a game of pool.
Let's go play a game of pool.
Oh, that's it right
Right
there.
there.
But when he says like,
Dale Pew.
Pure,
Pew,
pure.
pew, pew, pew.
Have you told
I
them?
respect anything the king says. Yeah, true. Shooter's wild.
Amanda's delivering the pancakes to King of the North on the bike.
Oh,
Except
man.
when he predicts a team will beat the Crows by 60, damn says.
Nice.
He is the king.
1.15 kilometers to go, and
my
he'll
God.
be here.
1.5
Oh my god, man.
Love
Don't
Mars.
you hate it when you
If
get
you're on the
Uber
bike, you
and
must
they-
be on the bike.
They detour to drop someone.
He's on the bike, yeah.
He's
All
on the
right,
bike.
I'm going to be back. I'm
wanna
going to go downstairs.
Your pancakes are gonna be
All right,
cold.
man.
They're
No
Dude, they're
worries.
wild. They don't need to be. They're so
gonna
good.
be cold, mate.
They're so
The
good.
king's leaving his throne for a little bit.
So
So
let's look at his bookcases.
can we read what's there?
Oh my god, he's got Saw. He's got Tom Clancy.
He does.
Damn, man, you got to 20. No, what is it? 60, 50
506 vision.
506.
506.
Do you think he's read all of them?
Or it might be like
Yours?
2
Terrible.
out of 10.
Yeah, it was
How many
bad.
books has he read?
Bike Ubers should be free delivery. Playboy mags. Bike
Playboy.
should
It's a few
buy-
Playboy mags
But
there.
in Melbourne, they're quicker, bro. I'm telling you, the bicycle
Yeah, they're really quick.
Ubers
Oh, yeah.
in Melbourne are quicker.
Yeah, I've seen them.
You know, some old Playboy mags come in really collector's
Rare.
item. Yeah.
Can I tell you
Really?
what my? Can
You
I
got
tell
old
you?
You got a
Playboys?
few, have you?
No, I wish I did.
Can I tell you a story? Hey,
They're starting to worth a lot of
hey,
money.
can I
Yeah.
tell you a story of the Don of Andrico? So back in Cyprus, before he come here, he owned Penthouse #1.
Damn.
So not Playboy, Penthouse. And you know what my ER did? My ER goes when he was moving, she goes, "You don't need this scata," and she ripped it, right?
She ripped it.
And that sold for like 20s of thousands. Like
Oh.
Oh my
number
God.
one.
Yeah, they're coming full collectors now, man. Now that Hugh's dead, yeah, Playboy.
Amanda's giving Shooter shit. Is that Debbie Does Dallas on the shelf?
No.
Debbie Does Dallas. Damn.
Uh,
Still the most known porno video
Has
ever.
to be. It is. Of course it is.
Debbie Does Dallas.
I've never watched it, man.
I never watched it either.
Nah, but it was the most, just the name. It
Does
was like
Debbie
so-
really go do Dallas?
No, like,
No.
it's the state, bro. She goes and does the whole,
She's just
that's what it's like.
That's
whole-
before the internet.
Yeah, that's like, but it just was a well-known name. Like it got,
it's just a lineup of.
you know,
Dallas,
I
Dallas
bet you
men.
most people have never seen it. Like, I've never seen it. You never seen it. It was
Who's
just a
Debbie
name.
anyway? Debbie has the last name.
Debbie.
You know what?
Dallas.
It's a video. It's a video. It's a video I've heard about.
Dale's giving you shit, man. Chris,
Why?
he goes 2 girls, 1 cup is Chris's favorite.
Oh damn,
No.
that's
Wow.
disgusting.
Next watch along.
My go-to.
Amanda said next watch along.
Oh my god.
We'll definitely get demonetized then.
Yeah.
After
Lasted a good 10 minutes.
you gotta ask Chris about his postal run.
You had a poster wrong?
Jess
Yeah, I
said,
did.
"Oh, you were
You are
talking about
personal
Playboy."
I was.
We
See
had a-
what? Can you read that? John
Huh?
can't read that. Jess said, because you saying, I saw some for $60 each recently, but they didn't have cool looking covers.
Ah.
But
okay.
maybe you get them and they'll go up in price.
I might stock
saw
up on
something graphic,
Playboys and for
Hold on.
when I'm older.
And they might like go up in price. You know how many comics I got, bro? Comics that are worth.
Mint condition.
Yeah, I got one, some killer ones.
Yeah, I used to do a postal run.
I've got every Wolverine from #1 to 120.
That guy.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I used to do a postal run in Perth, and
Oh,
I took
Chudo
him.
left. Just when
I took him with me once, and there was this old lady, and she was dying, but she had this guy in there, and she's still like having fun in there, and she was like, and we thought we needed to call an ambulance.
What the
Do you
fuck?
remember?
Yeah, oxygen mask.
Jess
She
said,
had oxygen mask on,
What do
man.
you mean she was dying?
She was oxygen mask
She was
on.
dying and having fun at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much.
what?
We busted him.
Oh my
She was
god.
like carrying a thing like with oxygen. And she
Oh
was like nearly
my
naked,
God.
come to the shit.
And she was,
Well, he can pass him. Jim's like, oh my God, I'm gonna get out of here.
A partner's in the background. These jocks.
They're from the
It's
80s.
jokes, yeah.
They're from the
I
80s. Jess
was
reckons. Is that
I was
good?
traumatized after that experience.
oh my god.
80s. Is that good? Jess reckons I'm from the 80s. I wanted some cool ones with vintage covers.
Yeah, I want some too.
What?
Childo's
Oh,
gone just when we need him to show us the pancakes. He's disconnected.
Oh, well, he'll come back.
He's not going to eat them. Go, oh, you didn't get to see him.
Do you know there's a movement
Maybe
now?
because he took it. Oh, he took it.
GT.
You know why? Because he probably took his phone.
Oh, does he use that?
Yeah.
His mobile internet.
Yeah, That's why he's a robot.
Why didn't we
Dan
get fucking NBN?
Dan Andrews cut it.
Dan Andrews
Have you heard
cut
about
you
the new vegan movement now? Like the women especially are going full natural now, so no
bras?
no shaving of the legs, no of the armpits, nothing like
please
that.
don't.
That's gross, man.
Is it though, or is it? Or should
Do you
we,
like it? Do you?
should we embrace natural women like that? Should they shave?
Up to them.
I think it's if they want to shave, they shave. If they don't
It's
want
up
to,
to
don't
them.
shave.
Up to them.
Dale reckons it's yum, so he's up for it.
But it's like a guy, like just say you, right? Like if you want to grow a Viking beard,
You know what? I don't
Grow
mind. I
one,
don't
you
mind
go.
it, but under the arms, I think that's.
Hair, legs, arms, lot. You don't shave.
No, but whatever makes them happy. That's what I say.
I just think if they whatever they want to do, just do it. Let them do whatever they want to. Like,
all over
I'm saying,
TikTok,
but
man.
I'm saying the same
I've
with the
seen it
guy,
all-
like
all
me,
over
right? Like,
TikTok.
do you know when I first grew my hair? I've had long hair for 10 years. I told you, I got like, I played at High Marsh and was getting abused in 04 when I had long hair in
Yeah.
that photo. It's like, if I want to grow long hair, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, true.
Like, if they want to, if a girl wants to shave her head, who cares? She wants to grow it, she wants to grow her hair. Who gives a fuck? Seriously,
Yeah.
who cares?
Don't have me.
A donation to get children new technology.
Oh yes.
Thank you, Dan.
That's the
yes.
Dan Andrews fund.
Damn.
100%.
Damn's wild.
Damn, he's wild.
You know what damn cracked me up the other day when we were on the gaming stream, that first monetized one, when Nash was like being a little dickhead, right? And Dan wrote, Nash, just go to fucking bed. I was in tears, bro. I lost it.
Does damn irritate you the most, Chris? With banter?
Oh, look, man. It wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for Dan. So it's good, man. Back and forth. But I haven't got much to say.
Oh my
man.
god, it disconnected Chris because he hasn't been here.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Yeah, no, but it ended the call because it's been 3 minutes without.
Oh damn.
When he comes back, we'll recall him.
Does it
recall
just
him,
end with no motion, does it?
I think
Yeah, because what happens is if you're not, you're still connected to him.
Yeah. Here we go.
calling.
Here we go.
I can hear the ring.
I'm
Can-
calling him.
Can you guys hear that?
They can probably hear it.
maybe he's on the bike.
He's probably out there. That's
It's
the
like-
problem.
Maybe he's on the bike.
It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire trying to call a friend.
Who wants to go?
I
Wait,
love Dan's banter when I do watch alongs.
are we going to talk about the fanfare we're going to do with Discord?
We can indeed hear it. All right. We're going to end this call for a second till Childo gets here. John knows what I'm talking about. So John obviously watched United Stand. So at the start, when he used to do Sunday call-ins, and what you do is you get people in the Discord and you don't show their face. You just go pick people randomly and have them as call-ins.
Yeah, like say
And so,
damn.
so like we're doing with Childo now, but we won't show his face. We just get Damn as a talk in, and we can
or
talk.
damn or GT or
Yeah, and whatever. We
Dale.
just say, oh, the topic right now is Crows Port. What do you want to say, man? What
Yeah.
do you want to say on that game? And and we'll have
Yeah.
call-ins. So
Do you guys like the sound of that? Because we want to
it'll
do
be
it.
call-ins. It'll
We
be
want to do
wild.
it.
Call a friend.
I love to talk to Damn live.
Dude. I like-
Live.
I love to talk to Dam because Dam said no one out-banters him, and I'm ready for this challenge. He sports leads, man. He can't banter anyone.
Oh jeez.
But he's a Crows fan, so he's a legend.
But he's a Leeds
look,
fan.
But
So
the Leeds fan like takes him down a notch.
does.
Done that. It's
If
terrible.
he was a Spurs fan, how would I take it? I don't know.
Spurs would be alright because I got Ange. But once Ange is gone, see you later.
Yeah, okay.
Once Ange is not at Spurs, I'd love Spurs to get
You
relegated.
got to start watching Premier League, man, so you can.
I know. I'm gonna start. When's it start? In 2 weeks.
2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks.
Do you know what's so funny about Spurs? And I'll say it, right? If Ange wasn't at Spurs, me and John hate Spurs. Hate Spurs.
I want him to do good though. I want him to.
Now I want
do
him to
alright.
do good.
Can't believe you got a
Because
Manchester United thing here, man. It's cramping my style.
you're in the Man United
Yeah,
house.
we can see it on.
I mean, Chris,
cramping my
I
style,
mean,
man.
Chris is Spurs now. I'm
That would be like the
We're
Canada
Spurs, Spurs.
with one employee.
Oh
and one
god, high
customer.
five, bro.
We're two Spurs, mate.
Anyway,
I'm
Ange
just
goes,
Ange.
but
I'm just Ange, man.
I'm looking forward to seeing the top.
I have to go on Sleepy Sear, Ronaldo.
from Jimmy T.
Take
I'll
it
do
easy.
some Tottenham live streams, man.
Angie's gonna. We're gonna win the title, man.
I don't think so.
Oh my
What
god.
the top the in between 6th and 10th
Mate,
title?
Kane's going.
No,
next week.
number one.
Kane's going. Next
Yeah, I
week.
think he's going to Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Listen, if they lose Kane,
Did you hear Saudi, mate?
if they lose
Saudi, mate,
Kane,
going to-
yeah, he's going to Saudi. If they lose Kane,
Everyone's going there, man.
Even Chris is gone.
Yeah.
yeah, but do you know why he's going there, bro?
If
Because he
Saudi-
left Liverpool
30 million.
and he's been shit.
what if Saudi offer HFD jobs
But
in
apparently he was
Saudi?
like arguing.
Take care, 4 of you. Nah, they just dribble shit to make the club look good.
He
Bro.
didn't get on with his
Do you know what the
players.
thing is? I said it to John before. It's like Buddy Franklin, right? It's like Lance Franklin, Chris.
Lance.
The problem is, you can be a superstar, mate. Sadio Mane was one of the best players in the world. He finished second in the Ballon d'Or. But within 6 months, in football, soccer, but you can become irrelevant.
Is that the league in Germany?
Buddy Franklin is irrelevant now.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane, within 6 months, he became irrelevant
Time's
because he stopped performing. Ronaldo was one of the best players we've ever seen.
Still
He's irrelevant, though. He's playing in...
Oh yeah, but we can't say that they're.
No, I've been
No, that's not
watching.
what I'm saying. But the problem
Oh,
is,
now they are. Yeah,
the minute one of these guys retires, Buddy Franklin's going to retire.
he's retired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No one's going to give it
Look.
any... No one's even going to think about him next
Did
year.
you see Messi's
Yeah,
in the
probably.
USA? Right?
That's what happens. It happened to
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
It happened to Maradona. It happened to Pele.
Have you seen the team?
Yeah, of course.
No wonder he's got the ball. The players are hopeless.
Dude, Messi is going to be a cakewalk there.
How long have I supported the Spurs?
Two minutes.
For a while. No, I've always
Your
gone
dad-
for them, but I've
your
never
dad
followed
supported
them. I've never followed them, but I've always got, if I saw him playing, I'll go for him. You know, it's not like I haven't followed it that closely, but I'll try this year because I want to try to be part of the show if I can.
That's
Well,
wild.
would you guys go to Saudi Arabia for big money, knowing that your partner will be pretty much locked in the house because of the women's rights thing over there?
You'd be single.
Depends how
bloke.
much.
Listen, what I don't get
If I
is...
set up Amanda with pinball machines and just everything she needs, and she never.
Dude,
I'll sit on the
listen,
bench.
did Ronaldo
She'd
need
have
that money?
to, she'd have to burk her up to go.
I'll
go
sit on the
out.
bench.
John,
Yeah, she'll be alright with that.
Did Ronaldo
won't
need that
care.
money? Tell me.
No, he didn't. No.
No, that's his retirement.
I don't have to ask
So
her.
why do you go there?
What about you? Would Jess like that lifestyle?
No
She
fucking
wouldn't.
way.
She wouldn't love the lifestyle, but she'll.
But what I'm
got money.
saying is, yeah, but you got to break it down right. Look, Mbappe has rejected it, right? There's players that have been rejecting it. Ronaldo accepted it. Regardless of what he says now, he's saying all this shit. Oh, yeah, I did it to get this league. Oh, picture. No one fucking wanted him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why he went there.
And then
That's why
when
I went
Benzema was the current Ballon d'Or, when he was playing for Real Madrid still, he saw, wait a second, I can go get fucking 700 million or whatever it is. I'm just going to go do it for a year.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. His wife's probably not even with him. Benzema's wife's probably
Yeah, I
stayed
don't
in
think
Madrid.
Cristiano Ronaldo's wife. didn't go.
Exactly. Because he's gone there, make some quick dough. They haven't even gone. He went there because no one wanted him. And that's a
Because
fact.
they're that strict over there on the women, man. That you can't.
They are a
like,
bit. They are a bit.
Crazy.
They have to wear the full burqa suit, no matter, even if they're not.
We're going to try to ring Chris
Muslims.
back.
I don't know why you play there.
Yeah.
Money's it's not about money's not everything.
So everyone will hear that again. Be right, Dale says, be right back going.
Well, that's what if Kane goes to Germany. Well, that's going to be terrible. I think.
Did we get him back? I think we got him back.
For Tottenham, will be.
We got you back? We got him back?
Hey,
I'm back.
he's on the stream.
He ate him all.
Yay!
Childo.
I'm back.
The king, gotta show us what you got, man.
Did it come?
All right. So just so we can confirm what Chris was saying earlier, the delivery bag is in Chinese. It's not even in English.
Yeah, because they're a Chinese store.
That's
Yeah,
right.
like,
Yeah,
Asian
so not one English word on the bag. How about that? Eh?
Oh my God.
How did they spell your name? Childo.
Childo, yeah. Childo.
Jess reckons, let's see that beauty.
You got to try
She
it
loves
live.
bro.
You got to try it
They're
live.
so nice, man.
All right, here we go.
Which one did you end up getting, Childo?
Food review.
This is like an
We're going
unboxing.
to do our first
That's so good, bro.
food review for
You're looking.
I'm going to be
Well,
so
August.
upset if Childo don't like it.
You better
Which
like
one did you end up getting?
So I got the original. Went the original souffle.
Yeah.
So there's the receipt in Chinese
that's
as
the
well.
best.
I'm
it.
excited.
Oh my God, man.
Dude, fresh
I'm
air,
excited too.
fresh air pancakes are so
This is
nice,
like-
man.
You know what's going to
All
happen?
right,
You're gonna take a bite. You're gonna start talking Chinese.
Is
mate.
that in Chinese as well?
here we go. So we're going to do the grand opening here.
Souffle pancake stand.
Are
Fresh
you
air
are you in
pancakes.
Melbourne or China, man?
China, man. I live in China. Okay. Oh my God, look at this.
They're so good, bro.
Right here we go.
You're
Oh
gonna-
my
you're gonna start talking
gosh.
Chinese, man.
You got to jiggle it too.
Let's have a look.
Let's get a jiggle.
You got to get the
going.
jiggle happening.
Oh,
Okay, hang on.
My
Hang on.
Lord.
Dude, they're so nice, man.
What's on top? Is that fruit?
Yeah, because you got the
fruit.
original
So
fruit
it's got-
too.
All right, you gotta get
So it's got cream. It's got bananas,
Damn.
Dude, they're so
strawberries,
nice.
and
Ronald.
blackberries
amazing,
and
mate.
cream.
They're so nice,
And
dude.
It looks like it's golden syrup on it as well.
They love that. Bro. And you just,
We got to try it,
How
man.
do you eat it? Like with a
When I do
how
it-
do you do it? Like with a
you just eat it with a fork.
Fork with a
Yeah.
fork. All right, come on.
All right, here we
Crispy.
go.
I
We're
think
going
like
to do
15,
the
16
taste
bucks,
test.
Sam.
You eat it upside
That's
down like a
bloody good,
burger.
man.
You gotta eat it like a burger. Bro.
How soft is this?
They're so good, man. Have none of you had them?
Oh my god!
Am I the
All
only
right,
one
here we
that's had
go.
them?
I've never had it.
Oh my gosh.
Here we
You
go.
got the
Here we
camera on it.
go.
What a legend.
I tried to get this in Melbourne and it was shut.
Dude, I had it like 3 times.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
They're so good, bro.
I'm
That
jealous.
is amazing.
They are amazing, man.
Potato
Fluffy,
rating.
airy perfection, Jess says.
We need a potato rating, man.
Dude, they're 9 club.
And
love-
it's-
I love
Oh,
the
for sure.
description from,
Yeah. No, we'll go
Jeff.
number 2. We'll add a bit of we'll add a bit of
I remember that.
They're
strawberries this
definitely
time.
9 club,
Look at
bro.
that.
Where's the
Look at
one?
it.
Where's the one in Adelaide?
How good is that?
I don't know if it's as good, and I don't know where.
Okay.
I need that. I need
Oh.
a coffee with that chilled
I
out.
do.
You need one. Coffee and cake.
Just melt in your mouth.
Dude,
I feel like you're making everyone want this pancake
Dude,
right now,
mate.
man.
when I go there in late September, me and Jess going late September, I'm going to get it and do like the
Johnny,
biggest
it's just I don't know how good you can see that, but it's just like so soft.
What rating
On the
did you
mid-
give it?
in the
Did you
middle.
give it a
All
nine?
of it. Me. All
Have you got a
everyone.
potato rating?
All right. So
It's
this is
definitely
the first
not.
time that I'm having this. So people, it's going to be how many potatoes are we going to give?
It's definitely 9.
I'm going to say 9 potatoes.
No,
Nine.
potato. That's a solid.
Man, for me, when I had it,
Score.
when I had it, dude, they're like 9.5. bro.
Anything in the 9s is
Oh
class.
man, oh,
Anything
you know
in
what,
the 9s is
man?
class.
I've got the Hunkyfooddudes itch.
Dude,
got it, bro.
they're
We're
one of the
gonna
best. They're one of the best.
You know what?
desserts.
You know what's big in Adelaide right now is
What?
sandwiches. Everyone's doing
Oh my
those
god,
huge
sandwiches are my favorite food.
They are, you
Huge
said
sandwich,
that.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Have you been to Pinko Deli?
No, but that's one of
Oh,
them.
it's at
Yeah.
my,
been there.
it's at the studio,
Dude,
Mark.
Pinko Deli, guys.
Mine.
If you want a good sandwich,
Pinko Deli.
Pinko Deli's wild.
Damn.
I told you about that place.
Pinko de Mayo.
Did
What
you
about
go to
Cinco de Mayo?
Katz's Deli in New York?
Oh, Katz's Deli.
They're good.
Hello.
Oh, I had this Reuben
So-
that was like massive.
So it looks like
I
we're
had
going
2
to.
massive
So it looks like we're going
sandwiches.
to have a new segment where the King of the North orders Uber Eats
Yeah,
in
and
somewhere
shows
in
it, 'cause
Melbourne
Uber
and
in
gets it
Melbourne's the
delivered, and
best.
we
Yeah.
do it.
Oh my god, that's gonna be the new shorts.
Dude,
Yeah, man.
Do it, King. Get
Jess
them
said she
film
was
it.
reading that this morning.
Because she's from China, he
The
can get.
Vegemite sandwich
China
is
food.
wild.
Oh.
I love Vegemite, man.
And you know the best thing about Katz's is they give you this pickle with your food.
That's
It's
killer.
like, wow.
I reckon if we're living in the best era because there's sandwiches places everywhere. I love it.
Jess said she read that
sandwiches.
this morning, John, that a lot of sandwich cafes are opening.
Yeah, man.
What about
Why would you go to Subway when you can go to Pinko Deli?
Subway is yes.
Subway is here.
why is Subway still going?
But what if I need to get to the other side of
Why
New
is
York?
I got a question. I got a question, guys. Why is it called a sandwich when it's a burger?
See, he's American.
It's not what? What do you mean?
Now in America
They
they
call it
call
chicken sandwich and shit like that.
they call burgers sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What
You
is
know
it
why?
though? Is it?
It's because they don't like Germans and a hamburger is a German word.
Ah.
That's what I reckon. That's why they changed. That's what I
Is that a KP thing or is
No.
that a known thing?
It's true because they asked. I watched this thing with Tom Holland. It's what I always say. This Americans don't actually have any food that's theirs. They go, "What's your staple?" And this guy goes, "Hamburger." And Tom Holland goes, "Well, that's Germany, you know, Hamburg."
That's German.
And then he goes,
yeah.
"French fries." He goes, "Well, again, that's French."
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Pizza." He goes, "That's Italian." And remember, I always say that to you. They don't have. You go to New York, they go, "It's a staple to get a bagel." That's French.
I guess it's like
Pizza?
here it's the
Yeah.
same.
Australia's, you know, but they got a pie here.
Yeah, but a pie's from
I know,
UK.
but yeah, you know, it's
Yeah, but we
the
got a
pie in the
lot
UK
of
is different. You go to a
UK.
pie that it's a big pot, like a shepherd's pie. It's
Fish
different
and-
to a
fish
meat
and
pie.
chips.
Yeah, I guess.
Fish
so.
and chips is English.
The sacrifices I make for Hunky Food Dudes is incredible. It's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm like loading up on sugar. So
That's the best.
Beautiful. Look at that.
You are a hunky food dude, man. You're very hunky.
You're dedicated, man.
Wow.
It does look killer.
Incredible, KP.
You know what we're
You
gonna
gotta
do?
go.
Oh, dude.
We gotta get him a
Me
mic.
Me and
to do
Jess get
mukbang.
them every time we're there, man. They're so
You
good.
gotta get a mic. We're gonna get you a mic, Goffy, and so you can do mukbang. That'll be the best.
Oh my god.
Mukbang.
Damn
with the king.
right, because everything's a burger over here. Oh, don't you reckon there's too many burger places here?
Well, since
Yeah,
Nord-
now there is.
since Nordburger, others heaps. followed
Whereabouts?
up
Yeah,
with
you're right.
There's heaps, man.
Do you know which one I actually thought was probably the best? Now, when I think back, Inc.
Burger Inc.
incredible.
Yeah, it was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon it's better than beefcakes. Beefcakes was good. I'm not saying.
Oh,
it
you know what we're
wasn't.
going to try? Stacks.
Yeah, okay.
Stacks on Prospect Road.
I see what I mean. Like you said at Nordburger, and then there's like burger places everywhere.
Yeah,
Fancy
I
burgers.
feel like Nord was
Enough
the first
burger.
Yeah, everywhere.
Beefcakes. Burger Incredible. Like
Burger
that-
Boss.
Burger Boss. The one that Jack's got. What's that one?
Burger-
Burgernomics.
Ergonomics.
Like they're everywhere, bro.
Ergonomics. Where did we go, Chris? When I was over in
We went
Adelaide.
to Burgonomics, but that was when he was in Glenelg.
Yeah. Chudo, the one that Jess said there, that's a good one too. Sal's pepperoni pizza in Melbourne. You get that Uber. It's cool too. It's fucking nice pizza.
Good, it's
The
wood oven.
pepperoni. That one's not. It's just a
There
big
we
pep
go.
like an American.
All
one.
done.
Good stuff.
You know what I want to do, guys?
The best hot chips in Adelaide. The one near here on Marion Road's good.
You know what I want to do? I want to do Remy's deep dish. I just want
that's
to do
coming
it.
out,
I just want to do it.
I've tried it.
Is it good?
It's the best. Yeah, it's nice.
See, I want to go do it for Hunky. For
Yeah,
Hunky
I've
Food
heard
Dudes.
someone who's tried it. They liked it.
So,
See, do you?
huh?
I don't really like deep dish pizza.
Yeah, but just for
really,
the
really
novelty.
cheesy, heaps
Yeah.
cheesy.
I love cheese.
Like it's really.
I love cheese.
Like,
I love a lot of
you know
cheese.
what? They're quite small serving, but they're filling.
Because the cheese is just
Yeah, it's quite
peeps.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, the best hot chips in Adelaide are
At the hub.
at the Hub or at isn't it chicken?
George's shop was good, full
There's a
of.
chicken place at
Well, the hub
North.
actually
North
says they're on their
Yeah, they're the best.
chips.
Yeah, well, that's like
No,
that place in Elf
No,
when it's the
there's
best
one
cup
near
of coffee,
your
and Will
place.
Ferrell comes in and goes, "Well done."
No, the best fish and chip shop, the one in
They
Victor.
finally did it.
Yeah,
one on Main North
There's
Road.
one in Victor Harbour that's really good.
yeah, that's
the
not
Crown.
too bad.
Near the Crown.
It's okay.
Chicken Chef, that's the one.
That's
The
not
one, the
best,
one
I
on
don't
Northeast Road.
Fleur
Apparently, it's the best.
Fleur
No, but it's voted the best one.
reckon. Yeah, I don't think it is. I like
I
the
know
one
that
near
one.
Dam was good. George, the one that George had Fulham fish and chips was good. The one here, Botanic Chicken in Blackwood is good.
What makes a good chip though? The
Depends.
crunch, hey.
It depends.
chips
What
I
chips
like?
do you like?
Season.
I like the thin one.
I
Not
don't
thin,
think-
not thin, like not McDonald's thin, but like thin.
Well,
but like
I'll tell you because I've
crispy.
grown up in fish and chip shops. McDonald's thin is 9 mil, and then you can get 12 mil and 13 mil. They're the ones that fish and chip shop uses, and I
reckon
know this
12?
for a fact.
12 mil maybe.
12 mil's the best, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
But no chips now are good because they're all bought frozen
Yeah,
from
most of them.
McCain's. Nothing will ever beat back in the day when an old bloke was there chipping potatoes, pre-cooking them, and then cooking them. That was the
So-
best.
What I mean is,
Yeah, you're right.
They were good.
It was the best.
like some shops had the paper. Why have some people got rid of the paper? It tastes better in the paper.
Yeah, because they're probably...
Oh, the newspaper.
Yeah.
Nah, just paper. It used to be just paper.
No,
as well.
No, some of them
It
still
was
have
the
that.
newspaper.
Not
Use
every-
greaseproof and the white newspaper.
Not everyone has it.
It's all in bags now. No.
Do you reckon
Yeah,
chicken?
Bags of shit.
Do you reckon,
Tastes like shit,
do you reckon
tastes like
chicken shop chips are different to fish and chip shop chips?
No, they all buy the same chips. I'm
same?
telling you. I know
There's got to be
that.
different brands, isn't there?
Oh, there is, but they're all the same.
But why have they
They're
got-
all like produced by McCain's here, and they're all different boxes, different brands, but they're not like they're still the same cooked, made the same
It
way.
doesn't make sense.
That people have different oil and different that, but it's not. Chicken shop fish and chips is all the same now. It used to be different. It's not. It's not like in England where you go to a fish and chip shop. They're like salt and vinegar. It's like different over there. Here, they're
Oh,
all,
there's some fish and chips that got the salt and
yeah, I
vinegar.
know that, but it's like that's what I mean. It's the same chip. It's just prepared differently.
Well, yeah, they don't do it like they used to back in the day.
No way,
Hot
man.
chips are one of the best foods of, isn't it? Really.
Hot chips are wild.
Do you know what they call potato fritter in
Mark
Melbourne?
John said Semaphore Road apparently won the best.
Oh, I heard that too.
Okay.
But they call it not a fritter. They call it a potato cake.
Yeah, that's what they.
I heard of
Yeah,
it.
they
Call
do.
it
And they
here.
call a butterfish a flake.
Yeah, no, flake is shark.
Or hake. Was it flake
Hake?
or hake?
Oh, hake.
Yeah,
Sorry.
And
They
a
call it
That's
potato
because what
cake
it is,
in
it's
Sydney
hake-
is
it's
called
hake.
scallop.
It's hake fillet.
Yeah, and they call it a fish cocktail in Sydney.
Why do we call it butterfish?
I don't know.
It's not
it's
butter.
battered.
Is it not butter?
And you know
It's
Fritz.
just because battered.
Fritz over in Perth. It's called Devon. No,
Yeah.
not Devon. Polony.
I know that one.
And I went over there. I've got any Fritz? And they're like, huh?
I agree with Dan.
Eh?
That
Polony.
Fritz? What the
Dan, I reckon is spot on.
Polony.
The best actual fish at a fit is grilled garfish. I'm with you.
Probably.
It's the best. I love it.
At a fish and chip shop, we're talking.
Grilled garfish is the best. Hake is butterfish. Flake is shark.
Right,
That's,
okay.
That is.
I
and
love
then there's
butterfish.
garfish.
Do you not like eating leather jacket?
Leather jack's all right. Mulloway is killer
There you
too.
go, Doug. There you go, Dougie.
Fish to
Got
cook.
me,
jacket.
coffee as well.
Rangers
Got
Coast
see got me coffee.
Got me
Not-
coffee.
Not I got my coffee. I got me coffee.
But that's Aussie slang.
Yeah, but do you say that?
Nah.
You say my coffee.
Yeah, I'm a poshy
What do you say?
I say my coffee.
I'm from the western suburbs of Sydney, Chris. So what can I say?
Onya, Sonia.
Do you think that you're very woggy?
I don't know. Am I?
I'm asking you.
Nah, I don't think any of us are.
No.
I am when it comes to like home.
I'm a little
things.
bit.
I'm very.
Yeah, but the way we conduct ourselves and talk,
Yeah, I know that.
we're not very woggy.
I don't know. After chat, I mean, there's a few Aussies in there. What do you guys
But like
think?
I'm like full on like you've seen here. I'm like full on wog. Like sit there and cook kubebi and shit with my dad and prepare.
Oh
it.
yeah. But
I'm
like,
full on like that.
I think we can tell we're Greek when we're ethnics.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I think this
But we
guy's
don't
Indian.
talk like, hello there.
No, but that's not woggy. I don't think that's woggy. That's just. I think the young boys just try and be like that. Like
big gold
You know
chain.
what? I
don't think
love.
that's woggy. That's just try hard.
You know what the best thing I've seen all year is? Jimmy T's profile picture on TikTok. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It is the best thing. Have you seen it?
Amanda says that. See, I agree. Amanda
It's
said
in the-
KP is the
it's in the
woggiest of
suit.
his.
Yeah.
It's in the suit.
Have you seen?
I'm the woggiest.
Have you seen it? Have you seen his profile picture on
No.
TikTok? Oh my god, bro, bro, it's the.
Dan says my mates think I look Indian too, Jimmy. Jess says European vibes are the best. I'm the woggiest.
You love
apparently,
it.
man.
You are the woggiest.
I'll see if I can find it.
I reckon I'm the Aussiest.
Yeah, I think you are. John is the Aussiest, I reckon.
That's my AI profile picture.
Who do you reckon's next out of them, woggiest? Chris or Jim?
Probably me.
Yeah, I reckon Chris maybe.
I don't know.
But it's close.
Close. You guys are both first
My mates
generation.
think I look Indian.
I'm the only second generation here.
Jimmy 10.
Nah, Chris is half. Is that Jimmy?
Yeah, that's
What filter's that, man?
Jimmy T, man, you look awesome.
No,
there,
no,
bro.
you're not. You're he's half.
How'd you do that?
That's AI, mate.
That is awesome.
But wouldn't he be first
Dude,
generation,
it's so
second
good.
dad sort of thing?
No, but his mum.
best.
Isn't your mum? Which one of your parents is born here,
Your mum's
Chris?
born here, isn't he?
My mum's born here. My
Yeah, so it's
dad's.
Like 1.5 generations.
Yeah,
What
my
about your
dad.
parents, Jim? Are they both born
Nah, they're
overseas?
both born
No,
here.
mum was here.
See?
Oh, your
It's the
mum was
same.
here.
Yeah. Dad was there. Yeah.
I'm
So
not the
both
only
same.
full-blown first generation.
My mum. The thing is,
Jimmy T is Indian.
The Bollywood.
shit.
He's the Bollywood star.
Shit, mate.
It's funny, man. Is your heritage from anywhere else, Childo?
Italian.
Hey,
And he's got 7% Greek in him.
everyone's got
Yeah.
Greek in them, man.
Yeah, we started.
It's true, though.
we
That's
started
almost a
Jimmy
fact.
third.
Like-
I'm just pointing it out.
Like it's
And 45% Scandinavian when I did my
Scandinavian,
DNA
yeah,
test.
there
Jimmy
you go.
Khan. Jimmy Khan?
Jimmy Khan. That's Amir Khan's brother.
Yeah.
That's why the Bollywood star.
Oh man, everyone has a Greek in them, yeah.
Well, I won't say it like that, but you know,
Damn, Amanda.
man, he just blows it open like right out there.
Oh, damn. That almost needs a damn.
Oh, we can get a dam up. Look,
Anyway, guys,
I can't even get it.
We're
Oh.
monetized.
I do have the.
we haven't even talked about it.
No, we did it.
I must be the exception. Dam says. Exception of what?
It's got no
I
Greek.
mean, you got Greek in you, trust me.
Somewhere along the
Greeks
line,
are the
you got a
first
bit of Greek.
civilization. Everyone's got it.
My ancestors. I think I'm a descendant of King Leonidas. No, probably not. Probably not, but you know,
Do you know Alexander the Great's last name?
great.
Well, that's his nickname.
Alexander Great.
Well, apparently Alex is Philip's son, so Alexander the Great's name is Alexander Philippou.
Is it?
Wow.
So he's Cypriot.
No, it's just his last name because they use the way that the Cypriots do. The Cypriots are very. If John's dad is George, back then in the day, had a
okay.
kid, they'll call it Giorgio
Oh, right.
because from the Bapuz name, that's how they are. It's just, and that's how the ancient Greeks were. The Cypriots are very much like that.
I still think you're related to the Reka guys. Somehow. You have to get them on.
I'm
Somehow.
way better looking than those two blokes.
It's spelled different.
Look, that might be true, but I think you're related.
Spelled differently, but
Nah, theirs isn't.
No, it's
Theirs
not. It's
is
the same.
And
It
they're
is?
Cypriots too.
there you
They're
go.
Cypriots and
But
spelled the
my
same.
dad goes, listen, he doesn't know a Philippou relative that was living in Paraka, but He could be right. Listen, my dad is an almanac of Cypriots.
Imagine you guys find out like there was a lost long brother, and then like you guys are like.
Well, it could be a
cousins.
long lost cousin. I'm telling you, because as John knows, my family in Cyprus is next level big.
Yeah.
So there's easy way of a long lost cousin, but
Did you know they got the channel unmonetized?
Yeah, because of all the crap they were doing in there.
after all, the Greeks like it Greek, Jess says, and then she says sorry, and Amanda's cracking up.
No, I don't.
Hey, look,
I'm not the biggest fan of that.
the Italians always like try to poke fun at it too, but I mean, you know, they'll go, "Oh yeah, we introduced it to women." I'm like,
Introduce what?
We introduced it to the boys. What are you talking about?
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like,
It's the dumbest thing ever. It's like the Italians. They're like, the Italians and Greeks like fight over coffee, right? But
Look,
the Turkish invented it.
The Greeks didn't. The Greeks didn't.
Johnsy's an Italian fan. Bloody Johnsy.
The Greeks did
I
invent
love
it, but everyone followed it. So who's the sheep?
No.
Jess says, well, damn's a boy. Dale says, Johnny, you don't know what's good for you then, Johnny.
Hey,
Johnny G's wild.
Everyone's bagging you, mate.
I don't go to the back door. I'm sorry.
We didn't ask you to.
The back door.
But I don't think the whole Greek thing. The original payout was not meant to be that Greeks liked the back door. I think it was meant to be that they like doggy style, just to put it bluntly.
Yeah.
And then Italians started saying, "Oh, Greeks like."
He's a back door man.
Italians started saying, "Oh, Greeks like the back door," you know. But I don't think because they wanted to say that the blokes were fucking each other, but it's not.
It's a Greek bitch.
It's a Greek vegemite tube.
Johnsy, that's a classic.
Do you remember what my dad said one night that night? My dad said, I remember my dad said it here on, my dad goes, all of them back in the day, he goes, all those Europeans, he goes, Italians, Greeks, Germans, every single one of them. He goes, they're all fucking donkeys. He goes, they would have been. He goes, I'm telling you that, like, he goes, that they would. He goes, it's like going hundreds of years ago. He goes, and that's where that concept came from. Oh, they fuck donkeys, because he goes, every single one of those villages, there were little villages in all those countries, Americans, everything. They all would have been doing
How
it
could you have sex with an animal, man?
because they're cooked, bro.
Dude, people.
They still do it.
I think there's
The
a.
Mexicans and that still do it.
Something
bro.
wrong with that.
There's like a. There's a fetish out there that people
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, but how do you get it up for that?
Have you
know
seen?
what I
Have you seen
Because
the?
they got a fetish for it.
Have you seen the movie My 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah,
40-Year-Old
40-Year-Old
He's like
Virgin.
went and saw a woman fucking a horse, and then like we got there and it was like it was just a man with a woman fucking a horse. Really, it wasn't that great. What's his name?
It's
Seth Rogen's in
8
it.
in the morning for me, Max.
can't
said.
remember
8 in the
it, man.
morning, Max. How long you been up, bro?
Have you seen it?
This is taking a turn.
I'm gonna go back to watch it, man. It has taken a turn.
Have
man.
you seen the trout
It's
video?
like, it's kind of R-rated. this
What's
fucking
that?
thing. What?
Amanda goes, have you seen the trout video? What, a guy fucks a trout?
No, please.
Please
I don't
don't tell
know,
me. That's
man.
ridiculous.
Trout.
That's a fish, isn't it?
There's too much wrong in the
We
world.
might get,
There is, isn't
we
there?
might get banned on.
There's too
No,
much.
but like
wrong.
you're saying, I agree with John. Like,
So much wrong.
how does a guy, like, obviously they got a fetish for it, but you get it up to, like, fucking
know.
animal? Like, what the fuck? That's ridiculous.
Each to their own, I guess.
No, you know what? I'm not going to be that guy that says each to their own. Don't fuck animals, you trippers.
Stay
That's
away-
ridiculous.
Yeah, don't.
That's terrible.
Don't
It
have
is
sex,
terrible.
Don't have sex with animals.
I said to Mexra, he goes, it's 8 a.m. I go, how long you been up? He goes, since 1 p.m. yesterday. Don't know if I'm getting to sleep, though.
Oh god.
And then Jess says, I wouldn't be surprised at all, sadly, because they do it. Like, that's...
Yeah.
I was watching Top Gear, right?
I'm glad we went from politics to pancakes to
That's the
bestiality.
best. I was watching Top Gear. And they were in Mexico, and Jeremy Clarkson said to the
What's wrong with
Mexicans...
this channel?
Like, Jeremy Clarkson said to the Mexicans about the donkeys, and they admitted to doing it, bro.
Oh shit.
They admit it on
Bestiality.
Top Gear. Like, he's there, and Jeremy
Yeah.
Clarkson says to the Mexicans about the donkeys, and they admit it. They go, yeah, everyone does it.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the animals, man.
I feel sorry
course,
too, man.
it's
Far
terrible.
Are
out.
we the worst thing in the world that's happened to animals? Really?
Jess says, I seen a woman do an actual eel.
That's disgusting.
So what, she do it herself with an eel?
So not only do we eat the animals, we now have sex with them.
What is wrong with these people, man?
That's wild. Amanda's like, nice, with the weirdest face. Like,
Yeah.
an eel? Is it electric? Like, that'd be fucking...
And a food review.
And a food review?
The king of the north.
Damn. It's got a bit of everything tonight.
It does.
That's crazy.
This is next level, man.
Anyway.
Humans are the worst thing that's happened to animals and the world.
Yeah,
100% they are.
100%.
We've said that before. Of course they are.
I won't be able to look
I
at
think humans are the worst things ever happened to the earth.
That's what I'm saying to the earth. They are the worst thing that's happened to the world. Like,
I'm happy to be here though.
I'm happy to be here, but
Look, I still eat meat, but you know,
I don't know what that even says. My girl.
You just don't think about that this was a living thing. You just this is tasty.
I know.
Yeah.
I have a nice steak. Sometimes I never think of where the steak came from.
You don't, do you?
Nah.
Imagine you thought about it every time.
Yeah, I'd probably be upset.
But then, like, if you think about it, like, would you?
I'd still eat it.
If it's like a, like a.
No, I'd still eat it.
You still eat it?
Just little lamb frolicking around in the thing.
Dude, I told you, when we were young, my dad bought us a pet goat, and we thought it was our pet. We were all friends with it, and then when we were having dinner one day,
named it as well.
Nicola Dick was gone.
Nicola Dick.
No, my uncle goes, we'll call him Nicola Dick.
Nicola Dick.
All right, Nicola Dick. We were little kids. We were like out there. He was like hanging out with my dog. He was hanging out with Emma.
What's for dinner tonight? The goat.
Young
Yeah,
Amanda.
humans ruin most things. Young Amanda is wild.
You killed your family pet.
I didn't do it. My uncle Nick and my dad went, and then all of a sudden we ate, and the Nicola Dick was not there the next day.
Far out.
Nick didn't give a fuck. He went and killed it and cooked it. But they're like that. We've said that those Europeans, my dad and that, they're like that. They'll go do it. They don't care.
Yeah.
But they're just because they grew up doing it.
I think once you name it and it's your pet.
Oh, they don't care.
All I saw was, remember, was headless chickens.
Yeah.
Like our grandparents.
I remember that. My papa was crazy. He should chop their heads off
Yeah.
easily, man. No, chop the heads off.
Yeah, Mark, could you do that?
Nah, I can't do that, man.
I've heard of stories of still
I
running
couldn't
around.
I couldn't kill an animal just like that.
I heard a story.
I haven't got it in me, man.
That was my childhood. That was
Depends what it was.
Have you got it in you
Uh,
to kill an animal?
No way.
well, I'll tell you a story about the old man.
I've done
So
it
my old
before.
man, right, he had to... This is before I was born. Chris had this pet cat, my brother Chris.
No.
And apparently this cat was a bit deaf. It used to sleep under the car. And my dad used to go out to work, whatever, and he ran it over, but it was still alive. And my dad just picked it up and broke with his hands.
Oh my god.
Or to put it out of its misery.
Yeah. See, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, no, but I don't know if I could do that either. But he just did it like it was.
Can't do it.
Well, I went hunting once with my dad, and that was the last time I went. I didn't like it. After.
Hunting.
Yeah.
All the Koreans love hunting.
I went once, and that was once only. Yeah.
Well, the farm.
Yeah, went to KI. Went for goats.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's not nice, is it?
Nah.
It's not your thing.
But some people love
Yeah.
it.
Some people love
hunting
man.
it.
Yeah, they do. They do, man. They do.
No, it's, yeah.
If the animal doesn't mess with me, I don't mess with it, including insects. And I kill spiders.
Yeah, I mean spiders. If it's a black one, I'll probably kill it. If it's not a black one, I
No,
normally.
kill it.
What's the difference
Just
between black
make-
or green?
I don't know. I always think the blacks are bad. For some
No, they
reason.
are. Your uncle actually told me that. Your uncle
Yeah, but
Stan said to me that the black ones carry
Yeah, like you don't wanna
they
be
carry a
big.
bad bacteria. They're not as venomous, but if they bite you, the bacteria is really bad.
You know what the most venomous spider in the world is? Well, one of them. The daddy longlegs.
That's
Yeah,
a
they
cap.
can't.
No, that's cap.
No.
Apparently, that's the biggest lie
Is it
ever.
a lie?
They're not.
Oh, I thought it was real.
Apparently, it's one of the
They
biggest
just can't
lies.
bite you, really.
No,
I heard.
apparently that's a lie.
They're
They're
so
not.
light.
Apparently, it's a lie.
They're all. You remember going to Kaylin Shack? They're everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
You had to clean up before you.
Spiders are
I know.
good. They
Well, you
catch
get, like-
mosquitoes.
You get spiders crawling into your ear and hatching eggs.
Shut up, man.
Spiders look like demons.
Demons.
They do.
In my shed pretty often. I'm in my shed pretty often. Spiders pretty bad.
They
We've
are
got
good.
some bad ones here. Like
Johnny
Sydney have got the funnel web.
0108 2023.
01, 1st of August 23.
Why are you saying that?
Were you born then?
Were you born? Well, someone knows about it because Amanda's saying I was going to comment that on that too. What do you mean? Did you say a date? Did you?
No.
1st of
I don't know.
August. That's today, isn't
What's
it?
fucking going on, man?
1st of August is
That
today.
is today.
What are you doing?
I have no idea.
And Amanda's saying I was going to comment on it.
The new Tonsi will have a rooftop bar. Will it?
Are they going to rebuild it once it gets knocked down?
That'll be wild. Paul, we have to go for a drink.
That's wild. Read up.
Read up.
We must have missed something.
Read up. Up.
Dig up, stupid.
I think. all
I
right,
can't see anything, man.
Read up. Does that mean search on Google?
I think it means up here on the chat.
Scroll up.
See the
I
bum
can't see
fly up.
anything.
Up.
Now you got me nervous, man. Is this something supposed to happen today?
What did you do, man?
I don't know what's going on. I
What
actually
did
don't know
you
what's.
do, Johnny G?
Can you just
Yeah, no, but we went up. Can't you just rewrite it? Can someone just rewrite it?
rewrite it, please?
Up the chat.
Yeah, big up
Up the
to the
chat.
chat, man.
Up the chat.
Yeah, big up to the chat. They're champions.
Up the chat.
Big up to the chat.
Up the chat. Let's go, chat.
I know what's going on.
I don't know. I haven't got a chat with me.
I can't see anything though up
Put your
there.
phone on, man. Oh, you got no battery.
I'm about battery to die down the battery, but
You should charge it, man.
I love how Jim is wild. Johnny 0108.
I don't know. I'll read this other one because that's only getting the top chat. Bro, if it's black one, kill it. If it's not a black one, I'll probably won't kill it. That's what you said.
That's big. You can't read that one. I can't read it.
Is that because?
It's because I haven't got. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but he meant a spider.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
mean a person. Is that what they all say?
Yeah, but I don't understand the date thing. What's the date thing mean?
No, because he said it on this day. They're all saying Facebook. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is
Can you help us out, man, or what?
now Johnny out of context is Hess.
I think.
is that because I said I kill black spiders?
Yeah, you kill a black one. If it's not black, you won't kill it. Ronald says Richmond versus Bulldogs.
Robert just likes to change the subject.
Next subject.
I met spiders, guys. I'm not a racist.
I think we're doing a watch along on that one, Ronald. So
We will be doing a watch
yeah,
along Friday.
let's,
We will. Watch along Friday night, guys.
I still don't know what the date meant though in regards to that.
Don't laugh at me. I thought
no.
it was. I'm about to Google my name. Might be something happening today.
Maybe today something happens and like you
Same job.
become a spider. Maybe you become Spider-Man.
Don't clip that in the short.
I'm gonna make a short of John saying he killed Blake.
You turn into spider.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a short and
Black.
just call it 0108-2023 and then see what happens
You're gonna turn.
with John's face.
Someone's gonna turn into spider.
His rest in peace date.
It's today.
Oh, we get it now.
I still don't get it.
Because if we're saying that comment, it's gonna
Oh.
rest in peace. Because he said about the black spider. Is that am I?
Horse's birthday, GT said, and Jesse's just
Jimmy
laughing.
Jimmy T's falling asleep over here.
What the fuck is going on?
Wake up, bro!
It's rest in peace.
I'm
Let's say
traumatized
that
by the
comment.
bestiality, man.
Is that what you
say
meant,
something, Jimmy
Dale?
T.
I'm traumatized, man.
You're traumatized.
I don't know.
Man, I feel like I've got to live out the rest of the day now, man. What's going on?
Is
still don't know what's
Childo still alive over there? Or what?
Childo's wicked.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh,
Listen,
I'm
Childo,
alive. I'm
me and Childo are the only two here that have had fresh air
You
pancakes.
know, you should have got. You should have got Dr. Laz on.
Dr. Laz in the other box down
Yeah,
there.
you should have. Next time.
Me and Childo are the only two here that have had
Should
fresh air
have.
pancakes, mate. All right, and they're wild.
That is wild.
You gotta get them, dude. You
I
gotta
do
go to
get
Melbourne just for that.
I do.
But I'm alive, guy says.
Guys,
Re.
got.
Hess
Yeah,
says,
I
Re.
am
Childo is
digesting.
Why?
digesting.
Why are
It's
you
a-
called Guy?
Yep, at
and it says
11
Jay?
o'clock at night
Says
to
Johnny.
take that sugar hit.
Can you repeat that, Childo?
I got it, Dale. Amanda says. God, he's Guy, man. You don't. Is there air out there? You don't know. It's not the best when he does it.
It seems
Do
that-
I? Do I? Do I? Do I? You have a first. You have a last name, Guy. Do I? Do I?
He doesn't actually have a last name. He's just Guy.
Just go.
He's the best.
And that. Look at him, man.
Oh shit.
Just Guy.
Pancakes, you make me hungry, KP. Please stop. I'm just asking. No worries, man. What am I stopping?
Anyway, guys,
No,
I think we've gone like nearly 3 hours.
We've been gone for 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Wow.
Nah, just kidding.
No way.
Wow.
2 hours. 2
There
hours.
we go.
Leroy, what's up?
Leroy. Leroy's wild.
Leroy.
It is wild.
Leroy's wicked.
I just want to go and get a pancake.
Leroy.
Leroy's wicked. We've been gone for 2 hours, 33 minutes.
Welcome,
You know what I
Leroy.
want to say quickly because we haven't really mentioned it, but I want to thank also.
Dale, I'm
I
gonna
know it
give
was
up.
back in the day, but Dimmy Nee did a lot for the channel back in the day, and say thank you,
I reckon we should call him Dimmy Neutron.
Dimmy Neutron.
He'd be like Jimmy Neutron.
He should just come. He should just come on the podcast one day.
No, but he'd be
Hello,
like,
guys.
no, but he'll go like this. You know what he'll do? He'll sit behind there and he'll go, oh, I don't want to show my face, man.
Dimmy Knee's retired now.
He's retired.
Dimmy Nee was a funny
Oh,
guy.
shit.
He was a funny guy, but yeah, he was part of the show. So
Chris C, are you watching Richmond Bulldogs on Friday?
yeah, we'll do a watch along. Yeah, why not?
Watch
Yeah.
along.
Yeah, we'll do one. Why not? We're HFD, man. We have to keep up the
I
standard.
got such a good record on watch alongs, it's not funny.
Never again.
It was the best watch along on Saturday.
Yeah, for you it was.
It was fucking. No, it was just good seeing you. You were in just distress. Listen, man, I did a watch along for an FA Cup final with a Man City fan right there when Man United lost.
Yeah.
All right,
I know, man. I know.
and it was
I
we
know.
were
Today
1-0
now I
down
feel.
in the first minute.
You know how I feel.
That was worse. It was a final.
Yeah, that's final. Sure, I don't know. I don't know why. Normally, a loss doesn't hurt me as much, but that for some reason, that one hurt me, man. Just everything was off the whole night. It was just,
Everything was so on the whole night.
yeah, maybe for you, but not for me.
It was like just on.
Like, even if we lost by like 10 points, I wouldn't have been this. I wouldn't have been sad. I would have been all right. But by 47 points,
Are you okay that you lost twice to us?
47 points.
47's all right, man.
I just got something. What'd you do?
I'm replying to Dale and
Oh,
Snapchat.
that was wild.
I just saw Mark Johns watching us on YouTube.
That's the best.
Mark Johns is wicked. Jess, Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Yeah. I reckon, who do you reckon will win?
Oh, I reckon Jake Paul. Is it a boxing
You
match
do
or
it.
is it,
You
or
do
is
a
it
watch along
MMA?
KP.
Nah. I would like to do watch alongs
Fights.
for fights, but I'd like to get Adrian on to do them with us.
Yeah. We will.
I'd love to do Volkanovski next time.
I want to do WrestleMania again.
I reckon Diaz is going to win.
That's one sport I'm not very.
Is it
familiar with.
boxing or is it?
It's a boxing, but he's
If it was MMA, I would say Diaz.
yeah. But the thing about Diaz is he can take beatings, bro.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
beaten Conor McGregor. Like he's beaten big people.
We'll see. I don't know. Jake's gotten better. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, he lost his last fight
Did he?
to Tommy Fury, to Tyson Fury's
Oh,
brother,
he did too.
and he got spanked too.
He did. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe Nate.
I just think Nate's going to win, but you know what? It probably won't. Probably be rigged, and Jake Paul win somehow. But I just think
if it was MMA, Nate for sure.
he.
But if it's boxing, I think.
I reckon boxing watch along will go pretty well.
Yeah, no, we're going to get Adrian. Adrian wants to do it with us. We'll do it. MMA. George will come along too.
Yeah,
Wrestling, man. I reckon wrestling will be good watch
He's done
along.
a WrestleMania.
I have done it last year. I haven't done it this year.
The Rumble?
We'll see.
The merch is looking schmick.
I'll come down for a Royal Rumble, man. That'd be
Yeah?
killer, yeah.
Simon
I
Dean.
was thinking
Simon
NFL,
Dean.
like, I
Simon
reckon-
Dean's not coming.
I reckon like NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to do the Super Bowl,
Super
it's
Bowl.
got to be a Monday here.
Yeah, I know. We'll take it off.
And the next World Cup guys in America, so it'll be like
Next World Cup's going to be
in the
wicked.
mid-
10 in the
middle-
morning.
in the
When is
middle-
it? When is it?
Mornings.
It'll be
Yeah,
in
but
the middle of
what
the day.
year?
It'll be
Oh,
even
well,
12 o'clock.
22, so it'll be 24 years. 26.
Sometimes we'll start at midday.
Yeah.
Are we doing, if the Australia make the final on the women's, so we're doing a watch along?
Well, I was going to ask you guys. Like, now that we're monetized, where do you want the channel to go? Like, how big are we? How big are we going? To the stratosphere? or-
Stratosphere. As big as it can go.
If we'll take some of the load, it'll be live every night.
Need to see Johnny
Yeah.
repping the merch, Dale says.
Yeah. Well, I'm here now. Kerry's going to get me
Dale's,
onto the merch.
you know, I like Dale, man. He's funny.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That was wild. I saw him.
But Dale-
Pancakes are gone, Ronald. They were very
left
good.
us, man.
We need to get a King of the North shirt happening, or Childo shirt. For,
Childo's wild.
A con.
or Childo is wild.
KO at the end.
KO the
Dale was
end.
one of us, but then now he left us.
Why'd he leave?
Huh?
Dale was one of us, and now he left us.
Dale, what are you
He
doing,
was.
man?
Yeah, he was.
He
I
was.
don't know, man.
We can't say where, but
he
he did
was.
leave us.
He just
He did
deserted
leave
you?
He did.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He did.
Is it like like when a person on your
He
soccer
kind of
team
smiles
leaves?
at us, but we can see the pain in his eyes.
Is that like when a person on your soccer team
Dale.
leaves?
Yeah, like that. It's like he's gone from Manchester United to Liverpool.
Oh.
That's his-
Why is that? Did he go to your rival?
No, he's
Well, you could call them rivals.
just left us, man.
Dog act, Dale reckons. Dog act. Shit.
Nah, man. Look, I'm so proud of us guys.
Yeah, man.
So proud, and we're gonna be smashing the shows out.
Johnny and I
Support us,
want
guys. Share.
Doctor Plus shirts.
I just want yes.
Just heads
Yeah,
by
we can
itself.
do that.
I
Yeah,
don't
we'll
want
do that.
that's yes.
What about hashtag Hess?
Do you like how I got mine customized or not?
Yeah, I like. I'll have.
What about
JG
what
there.
about hashtag Hess?
I might have guy. Can I have guy?
You can have guy.
What about hashtag Hess?
Nah, just yes.
Yeah, we can do that. That's easy.
Yes.
You can have guy, whatever you want, man. Are we changing your name to Guy now?
He's guy.
Just Guy, no more Johnny G.
I'll get a pub with Jim.
Huh?
I'm just guy.
Just guy.
We're
I want-
going to get more famous, so I want to keep
Alright.
my name on the wraps. So,
All right.
Hey, I'm Mathazar now.
so I'm just guy. I'm just guy.
I'm Mathazar. I'm going.
People go, who's that guy? It's just guy.
This guy.
This guy.
I love Childo, but I love King of I reckon what we'll do.
I actually love Childo. Now
We'll
you
do
said
Childo here, Childo, and then
Just
K-O-T,
make him a few.
I'm sorry.
K-O-T-N on the back.
You've made it to the big leagues. Golden play buttons in no time.
Damn.
Give us the
Imagine we get
Stats
a
King
golden play
merch.
button.
Give us the Stats King merch coming soon. It says just give us the stats.
Yeah, that's good.
He's our boundary rider, man. He's like, what's the guy that used to play for Richmond? Richardson. He does the boundary.
He does.
He's like on the boundary.
Around the grounds, true man.
Talking about merch, make sure you check it out, guys. hfdmerch.myspreadshop.com.au.
We got more.
Check it out. Help us out.
We got some more merch in the pipeline.
Well, I'm gonna do a Jimmy one, but that I'm gonna do that profile pic. I have to do it
Oh my God, you got to.
as a
That's
t-shirt.
wicked.
As a
Now,
t-shirt.
can you give me that so I can bring it up on the stream?
Oh no!
Every time I go, where's Jimmy? And I just bring it. No, like every time.
Yeah.
You're full catfishing people, man. Like you come to sell someone's house, I go, are you sure you're Jimmy?
Are you Jimmy?
I've had a lot of direct.
Oh, you got to show next on the watch along on Friday. You got to show Childo.
You're
this
getting all these
picture.
chicks to come sell their
I've
house.
never had, like before that, right? I had no TikTok messages, and all of a sudden it turned my profile picture. What's going on?
Childo, look up TikTok Jimmy T and look at his profile picture. You would laugh your head off.
I laugh if he shows it to the camera.
You're gonna show it to the camera. Do it.
All right.
Wait.
Don't do
Before we go, come on.
All right. Getting it now.
It's the best picture
What's your,
I've ever seen in my life.
It's
Just write Jimmy T.
Oh, is it actually just Jimmy T? Is that his name?
Jimmy T.
I'll show you. It's at Jimmy Tubnas.
No, in the blue suit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Show us.
but you got to click on it,
Click on it and then show
click
the
on it, and
camera.
it makes it bigger.
There he is.
Oh my God, Jimmy T. All right, look at this bloke. That is the best photo ever.
Look how good it looks there.
Is that Jimmy T?
And that's really him, guys.
Is that really him?
Look at how good
Is that really him?
Look how
Look
good
at look at the picture.
It's Jimmy T. That is the best, bro.
Oh,
I've never seen anything. That's the best thing I've seen in my life.
fucking hell.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh, shit.
My views on TikTok went up about 100%.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
GP says stud. He's a stud.
He's the star.
Yeah,
GP knows.
wicked.
I'm catfishing real estate.
You are, dude.
Are they love hot
There's
sunnies?
some massive catfish going on there.
Oh, shit.
Mate, you can blame that on AI technology, mate.
That looks real, man.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Jimmy T, you're not far off that though.
Before we go, guys, I think everyone, a lot of the usuals are in the chat, so we want to say thanks again to all of them, like Dam, because I don't know if he was here at the start, GT, Rob,
Legends.
Childo's here with us, like everyone that came on, like we've had people on, like my two brothers have come on shows, like we said,
Yeah.
Adrian,
How good is the HFD community?
it's the best.
It's the best.
It's the
Johnny
best.
Carlton,
Johnny Carlton comes on now, like
Does the jazz man get a mention?
the Jazzman.
forgot the Jazzman.
I love we have to get him on.
the Jazzman.
He's so knowledgeable, that bloke.
No, but he's like, he'll come in with his glasses. I feel like when he gets on camera.
Oh, this.
No, but I feel like when he gets on camera, he like wants to hide a bit and he puts his glasses on. He's like a bit timid.
I remember his entrance was the best one.
That was the best.
I
He
think,
walked in, he's like,
I think now that if he comes into our show now,
Just
it'd be
sits on
really
the
good.
couch,
Yeah,
it'd
he'd
be
be
better.
good. Be good.
just talk.
Yeah, it'd be
That's
good.
the last time. That was the first and last time we came.
No,
he came twice.
He came twice another time as well with us, but we had the table out.
Yeah. Me, you, and
we
him.
didn't have the
It
setup
was
like
me,
this.
Chris, and him.
Yeah. So no, who else has come, man?
Well,
Johnny
Lucas,
Raddick.
Johnny Raddick.
Remember him?
Johnny Raddick was fucking wild, eh?
Johnny Raddick
He
came in
was
his
a
robe. He
legendary
was the
man.
best.
And I used to play soccer with his brother. I didn't even
Yeah.
know. He was
Johnny
champion.
Raddick was good. We're gonna get some more guests as well, guys. So stay tuned. There's some big ones coming.
Yeah.
Paul
But
reckons
we won't say
Amanda's
their
gonna
names
marry
yet.
Jimmy.
Just hope
No,
that they just,
some big ones.
Paul reckons Amanda's going to marry Jimmy.
No,
Oh my god.
Amanda's gonna marry Jimmy. He's already married, man. What are you talking about?
I think so.
Amanda's gonna marry me.
Jess and Amanda like, what? What's going
Paul's
on there?
lost the plot.
Speaking of you two, you guys gonna get married or what?
We're gonna get
I'm
married.
Technically, I'm the only married man here.
Technically, yes. 2020 we were, and then
We were looking at that too.
COVID happened, huh?
There's three.
Me and Jess looking at that too.
There's
2020. We
three-
want to.
Yeah, and then COVID happened, and then it's just because like things have got in the way, like
Hey,
money
Hey,
and
we all engaged. And,
Yeah, but we will.
Yeah, I'm the only one who follows.
I'm
through.
engaged, man. Engaged is wild. Being engaged is wild.
It is.
I was on the 5-year engagement. It was wicked.
I'm on more than that.
I'm on more than that too. 2016
How'd you propose?
on Brooklyn Bridge.
On Brooklyn Bridge. That would have been so cool, man.
You?
In my kitchen.
Some people clapped.
No, in my dining room.
Some people clapped for me.
But I got a cake,
Yeah,
and I go because it was her birthday, and she opened the cake and said, "Will you marry me on the cake?"
Oh, nice.
that's
Yeah,
wicked.
it was good.
I did mine at Glenelg.
Glenelg,
Yeah.
romantic.
so cliche, man.
I got clapped. Hey, Chris, I got claps. I got claps on the
So
bridge.
original.
And Jess was so like embarrassed because these people start clapping.
Yeah.
She's like so like.
Are you engaged to that? as well?
Yeah.
How'd you propose?
I was at home. Yeah.
You did a Bollywood dance.
I did. I actually did. I did actually.
Like,
I brought-
Dale says, Chris, that's mad romantic. I was gonna do it. You know where I was gonna do it? I had it planned. There was 2 spots. You know that little bridge in Central Park? It's in all the movies.
yeah.
It's like this little, but it was just packed. And I was like, there was people, and I was like, oh, fuck. And we made Jess eventually. She didn't even want to go to Brooklyn Bridge. I like forced her like to go. It was night time, and there was like people walking by. I was like lights on and like just looking over New York City. It was killer.
You know, what'd be cool, man. If we had a studio in New York City,
I wouldn't come back here.
there's a studio there.
I just live there.
Yeah, just go over. Like,
That'd
we'll
be
do a
wild.
podcast, fly over with a jet.
That'd be
I
wild.
can't wait to see New York. One.
Dale says you're romantic. New York's wicked.
I'm not the biggest romantic, but you know, I do love my partner, and yeah,
I'm going out for sushi with my partner on Thursday.
you're a nice guy.
I'm not
Sushi's wild.
Sushi's nice.
What sushi does a vegan eat?
Just cucumber and avocado. Yeah.
That's what I would have
It's
thought.
whatever thing with avocado.
Vegans.
You know what? The cucumber and
The
cucumber one is actually not bad. Just
Yeah, Nico Avocado was vegan, and now he's a.
Yeah,
Dude,
my
did you
missus
see
used to-
him?
My missus used to follow him, and
Jess
he just
showed
went
me
full
him.
crazy.
Jess showed me
He
him
has.
when he was like.
I
skinny,
love
and then
him.
She showed me him, and I'm like,
best.
"What? Who the fuck is this guy?"
He's on
Did he do that-
oxygen now.
Did he go big for the views or what?
Yeah, but have you seen him?
Now you've got monetized. The next
That's
logical step is New York studio.
100%.
Well, look, we do want to have our own. I mean, personal studio. We can't wait to get that.
He loves
That'll
you,
be
Dougie.
eventually.
No, shucks.
Let me have a little, huh?
They're getting in on it, man. He loves you, and she's like, "Oh, shucks," you know, like she loves it that you love her.
I do.
I just like going to a party, man. So have some wedding parties, man. And
Do you know how many of
Invite me.
you know how many of my relatives from like Cyprus and like all my cousins are like, "Oh, you know, so we can come there for a wedding." I'm like, "I gotta have a wedding for you to come here." I'm like, fucking.
Right.
They all want us, you know,
On
don't
the
they
weekend.
all you want us to go there? They never want to come here.
yeah, 100%.
No, that's right.
They all want us to go there all the time.
You can thank me for being your wingman.
He's
you
not
gotta
even.
thank Jimmy.
Thanks, man.
That's all right. man.
You got to be in the speech now.
I'll find
Jimmy and Cheat is in the speech.
He'll be like-
Dale says Davern
flying
Park
around.
has some ex-trust homes that would work for a studio. Yeah, it's miles away.
And at the end of your wedding speech,
Davern Park.
at the end of your wedding
Forget
speech,
about it,
you
huh?
gotta, at the end of your wedding speech, you got to mention HFD, please.
Can everyone sub that?
I will. I'll be like, why don't you say it, man?
I know, I reckon my missus would kill me.
Like, share, subscribe, and check out our merch, guys.
I'm trying to wait. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for my dad. I'm waiting for my dad when we do a show to come in from Cyprus.
That would be cool, man.
He's in England today. He wouldn't have been able to do it today.
Childo's been very quiet there, man. What's on your thoughts, man?
You're sleeping.
I'm actually busted.
Just in a sugar coma, but I'm all right. Just listening to the banter. All good.
What's your bracelet say?
That's
Is that the coordinates of where you met?
Yes, it was.
That's wild.
This is time to go home.
We met at the Elephant Wheelbarrow. Not there anymore. Yeah, it was a crazy night, and Jimmy T was the wingman.
Mate, with the power of Walter White's powder, everything is walking distance. It wasn't powder, it was like crystal, wasn't it?
Blue, wasn't it?
It was like the blue crystals.
Anyway, guys,
It's been a great show.
Blue.
it's been a great show. And
That's cute. That's cute.
We
That's
have-
good.
oh, thanks.
I've had a lot of fun tonight.
You've had a lot of fun.
Some good laughs.
I reckon the best part was when two best parts. Childo got to show us the fresh air pancakes, and then when Childo showed us the picture of Chip.
That was wild. KP, I was going to ask you a question.
The most handsome real estate man.
When's the next monetization party?
Well, it won't be a monetization party. It'll be like,
The
Well,
gold
yeah,
button.
well, HFD Hunkyfooddudes.
yeah, Hunkyfooddudes.
The next
Yeah.
channel to be
10,000.
monetized.
10,000.
Well, I think now we got to have.
Hours.
What's the next? What's the
Milestone?
next? What's the next milestone in your mind?
5,000.
5K.
5K.
5K subs.
All right, we'll do a massive
Is that the
party.
next milestone? 5K.
Yep. Yep.
Because me and Chris have written the dates of all these. So
All right, well, so 5K will be the next big one. So get us,
are
guys.
we doing a giveaway? Is there a 5K giveaway?
There'll be a 5K giveaway. We
We'll
should.
think of something.
Kerry
Be
cuts
something.
Tell
his
your
hair.
friends.
Hey,
Kerry cuts his hair.
I'm not giving that away. For 5K, I wouldn't do that.
You know you can sell your hair, make a bit of money.
Yeah, not happening, man. No, it's just not happening.
His hair, he says gold.
I know.
If I cut, you know what? I'll cut my hair if you grow your hair.
Did you like
long.
that,
It's
Dougie?
like, you're like
There's the
Samson,
collection
Damn, I'll lose my
on both
powers.
sides.
He'll lose his
I'll
powers.
lose my, if you grow your hair, I'll cut mine.
I don't look
He'll
like
lose his
this.
powers,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. You would never go.
I look at Osama bin Laden.
Childo's tape collection on the shelf was my favorite part. He wasn't even here. Everyone was saying that he had all these things in the background, and Childo wasn't
Oh,
even there.
man. They were saying, you know what they were saying about your background, Childo? They were saying there was Playboy magazines and all this kind of stuff behind you.
Yeah, man.
Good filthy, man.
That's
Debbie
right.
does Dallas
Exactly.
back there. It's-
Make your shorts and post it TikTok, Insta, YouTube to grow more. Well, Jess is taking over our Instagram a bit at the moment, so we're going to start like trying to reach out to things. You know, like you know
Yeah.
how you get sponsored by like things like that. So
yeah, we will.
I'm going to reach back out to Flex, bro,
Yeah, yeah.
because
yeah.
United View told me they wanted me to come on the show, and then he just like got huge and like probably hasn't. But I got to reach back out to him. I'm
They'll
going
do.
to try and reach out to him through.
They'll do
Insta.
wonders for the EPL.
Yeah, I'm going to get
Wow.
Jess to
Especially
try and
if we
reach out
start
to him.
doing watch-alongs for the
through
Premier
Insta.
League as well.
Yeah.
If I can get on there like he told me I could, he said I want you on. That'd be the best.
Because there is a 9 o'clock game normally, 10
Yeah,
o'clock
yeah,
game, so you can always do a watch.
I want to do the first one Saturday, which is like next week, if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We're building Insta. I'm trying to build TikTok. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build YouTube. So it's all happening.
We spotted Dennis does Dallas, and then Amanda's like, I mean Debbie, not Dennis.
Dennis.
So many people do Dallas. I feel sorry.
Dennis is
for the
Why is people that call Dennis like
Is,
wild?
is there any
Dennis.
Like Dennis Penalatis is
Is there
wild.
any,
Dennis is
Dennis.
He's wild.
What's his real name?
Who?
He can't be Dennis.
Yeah.
Is
Dionysi.
Dennis,
Yeah, but that's what. They're like, yeah, Dionysius. I'm like,
Oh, his real
obviously
name.
That's his real name, then, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if that's
Nah,
his
that,
birth
it
name.
has to be.
Has to be.
He's not Dennis.
I never called him anything but Dennis.
Yeah, I know that, but it's like we have,
Dennis is Dennis though. You can't.
You know what I mean?
I
Like-
can't even picture him being called anything else.
No.
like you know Dino. You know Dino.
Yeah.
Dino, what's his name?
Dennis is crazy.
I didn't know it was Dino.
Costandino.
Ah,
His
Costantino.
name's Con.
But we're in Australia.
No, I'm just saying. But that's what I mean. I was just asking. I was just saying, what's his real name?
Yeah.
I saw Dennis. Where did I see him? Kelly Party?
No, I don't think he was there.
Dennis loves it. Dennis is
Oh, I
wrong.
saw him at Easter. He was there.
He didn't come to my wedding because of COVID.
Yeah, Dennis is wild.
COVID.
But yeah, look, guys.
Dionysius, mate.
Dionysius. Yeah, he's a good bloke. But look, we're gonna be growing. And
5K. Next
5K.
party. What are we going to do for the 5K party?
are we putting a date on 5K, guys?
Yeah, like a couple of weeks.
Couple weeks.
I want to have a party again.
Yeah.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Imagine it's just in a week we're doing a 5K party. What the fuck just happened?
We need a big cake or something.
We just have this massive cake right in the middle there, and everyone
do.
just have
I'll
a,
jump out of it.
go to the cheesecake shop. I'll jump out of it.
You jump out of it, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Nah, look. I wanna-
No hair cutting. I don't know what
No.
the fuck you're talking
No
about.
haircuts. Nah. Gildo, you're
I
a
reckon
champion.
we've got to come on all clean shaven though. That'd be hilarious.
But November for sure.
November, we'll try to do it, yeah.
All right.
I don't know about this November house.
Hey, we've got to give back to charity, man.
Dennis is the menace playing tennis with Dallas.
He's a poet, does not.
I think he's a poet. Ford Fairlane was wicked.
What felling was wild.
Ford Fairlane rocked.
We wrapping it up, man?
We are.
Thanks,
If
everybody.
there's any new
Thanks.
people in the chat, we've got 12 there still, I think. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Final thoughts, people. Adelaide,
Thoughts. Thanks.
Adelaide, Arc. Okay.
Thank you to everyone that
Mark is a
made.
bit. Mark's wild, eh?
Mark is very wild.
Do they drug
Shout out
test
to
Mark
the
like they
pro.
drug test you guys?
Mark is
Mark's a
wild.
bit out there.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Yeah,
You know, but I said, do they drug test
I reckon
him?
he's my favourite crew supporter.
No, we all get drug tested.
What about me?
No, your second favourite.
What about John?
Well,
What about
definitely not.
Jim?
He's not even in the top 10.
I'm like way down there.
What
He's
about
like
my
top
dad?
20. Oh, he does up there.
I'm going to tell my dad.
But your dad does give me shit, so
I'm going to tell my dad you said he's not your favourite Crow supporter, man. He's going to be cut.
My
Don't say that to him.
auntie's my favourite port supporter. So.
your auntie's wild.
Yeah, she's good.
She's good.
All my family's poor except me.
You're a nice guy.
You know how many? You
But
know,
yeah, if
you know how many Philippines are Port?
if Port play Crows in the grand final, we can't like for 1 month we can't like
We're
you have to
not
leave
friends.
first before
Yeah.
handovers. You have to leave
Well,
first.
Well,
Good
I'll
night,
still be your friend
champions.
if we win.
Good
but
night,
if you win,
champions
we're
of
not friends.
YouTube. Crow noises intensify. Good night, GT. Thank you. What a win. I did not. Do I get to claim that?
What?
And John, I was saying all week to GT, I'm tipping West Coast. They're going to win. He was calling me.
did say it.
He was calling me crazy,
You did.
and I was saying they're going to win.
I said that too.
Yeah, you're saying John said too, but I was
Congrats.
telling GT. Me and him were like, I was going, they're going to win, bro. They're going to win.
The Eagles are
Champions
back.
of YouTube, we are.
You're back.
Chris is my favorite Crow supporter. He is. See, it's paying you out. You know
That was just he hasn't slept. So.
that was wild.
Childo, thanks for coming on, man. You're a legend. as
Childo.
well. And for the
Childo's my favorite Port and Carlton supporter.
He is. Nah, Childo's the best, man. Thank you so much for your support,
yeah,
and
man, you're a legend, man.
you're a champion, bro.
I'm my favorite.
You're welcome.
I'm my favorite.
Many
man.
many more to come, and King merch to come.
King
King
merch. is
merch.
wild.
Get your merch, King merch, very soon, guys.
I can see Childo slowly transitioning away from Port, man, just being Carlton.
That's okay. Oh, I've always said he's Carlton,
He's Carlton.
but he does love. He does have a soft spot.
Amanda's my favorite Carlton fan.
She never support. She used to go to the games.
Well,
She
every
was a
time I
Carlton
see,
supporter.
every time I see Childo and Amanda doing a watch along, it's two Carlton fans. It's
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Nah, thanks for the girls, Amanda, Jess. Thank you so
100%.
much.
Well done.
Thanks to Jimmy. Thanks to Johnny. Thanks to everyone. It's been a
It was wild.
cool ride, and everyone. If we haven't missed anyone, so thank you so much, guys. You guys in the chat. Without you guys, HFD is not HFD. So
It was wicked. See yous. What's the next show? There'll probably be gaming tomorrow, actually.
yeah.
So yeah, there'll be some gaming tomorrow.
And then on Thursday, I think we have night off.
Thursday night off. Friday
Friday will be a watch along.
So the footy stuff all the weekend, and then me and John are not going live Monday. We're going live Tuesday, so he can make it because we're going to give our
'Cause I'm
predictions for the
working
year.
Monday night.
So should we do what? How about footy? When should we do the footy
Well, if
show?
you do footy, John won't be on it, but you can do it
Do it on
Monday.
Sunday night.
It's
I've
fair.
got work.
So it's-
Sunday night.
I've got Sunday, Monday.
yeah.
So you can't come on the footy show this week again.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of this crow scarf thing.
I reckon he's got to wear. You got to wear it.
I will when he's on.
Yeah.
When he's on, but like, yeah, if he's not on, you know, what can I do?
Well, so you can take Monday again.
All right, I'll take Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
You and Childo probably, and maybe Johnny.
Yeah.
Tell to the other Johnny.
Yeah, done.
So
Just because it's the week before the Premier League, got to do.
yeah, we've got to do our
predictions
predictions.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
what
no
we're going to do
worries.
is we asked ESPN footy tips. You can do Premier League tipping. Does everyone want to do a Premier League tipping?
I'll
No
do it.
money or anything. We'll just
Yeah, I'll do
start
it. I'll
tipping.
do it. I'll do it.
And we'll put it in the Discord. Anyone who's in the Discord,
Yeah.
Childo will come in just for a laugh.
You know what I forgot to say? I just want to say, you know, a lot of people when I first started YouTube, kind of like, you know, especially the older, probably your age more, they just used to laugh
Why
at
are
me.
you outing Jim as an old
No,
man?
not you, not you. Sorry, he's young. He's young. But they like people
Thanks,
used to always
cheers, Dave,
like,
you're a champion.
yeah, just laughed at me, like, you know, oh, what are you doing? You know, that's stupid. Some lady turns around and said to me, "How old are you?" When she found out that I'm a YouTuber and stuff, and I'm like, dude, now we're actually making something out of it. We're
Yeah,
doing something
course.
that's,
Cheers, Dave.
you know, and you know, you stick. What I can say is, don't let people, you know, tell you that you can't do it, because
You
that's
can,
yeah, it's it's one of the worst pieces of advice anyone can give you. And if you want to do something, you want to follow your dreams, just follow it, guys. If you put 100% in, you can accomplish anything. So yeah, you're always gonna have people that
Oh, so you always got doubters.
detract you, and yeah, you just gotta push through, and like, yeah, we're proof. The pudding, the
Proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, with us.
If-
So
There's one thing I always look back on. I remember saying to you when we started the podcast. I said I always want to start a podcast,
you did.
and I said to Chris, I said, "Don't worry, man." I said, "We'll get 1K subs. Okay, we'll get monetized." And I said it to him. I was like, "We'll do it, man. Don't worry, it's coming." I was
Yeah.
so confident it was going to happen because we're likable people. That's what I reckon.
Yeah. Look,
and that's all there is to
look,
it.
it did
I
take.
was so confident what
Yeah, of
happened
course.
because we're likable people.
You were very confident. I was always like.
And I used to say it to you all the time.
Hesitant, I guess.
See,
but-
Jess said, don't let people's limited mindsets stop you.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's true.
That's right. And that, as much as sometimes these comments hurt, always remember, try and hang around people that actually do want the good for you, and always listen to those people, not the people that give you negative comments. So.
That's wild. On that note,
stay hunky, guys.
Stay hunky. Remember,
Subscribe.
Stay hunky.
go the Crows. Glory, glory, Man United.
Johnny G, Jimmy T, KP, you guys are the best.
You
Love
guys.
you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Stay
Take
hunky.
it easy.